as we walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead end braces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So if you take a little walk on the wild side, be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
Hey now, what's up everybody? New week. It is Monday, coming at you live here from Stratford, Connecticut. And joined by his always present special helper, Lilith.
Rolls right off the
Hello,
tongue.
Snood. I was like, do I want to mention that or not? But I was like,
snappy,
all right.
just oh boy, it's really getting us in there. That's no hesitation.
Great start to the week. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Tight.
All right. Here, this will cheer Snood right the fuck up. Watch this.
Hold on.
Watch this.
Okay.
Watch his mood totally change. See?
I love it. I'm loving it. Thank you
Look
so
at
much.
It. Snood got bricked up real fast. Fast.
Now I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna challenge you to something a little bit cooler there. I want you to make a transition out of that where he's punching through to the next scene.
Ah, yes.
Now that would be something.
Yes.
That would be
I don't
really
care
something.
that much.
Well,
that would be a good idea, but I don't care that much. We do need help though. I need your help, Snood. We need, because WPIG TV, obviously it's coming together. The pieces are everything's in motion. Pieces coming together. The jigsaw is almost complete. Not really, actually, but we're getting there. We need a name for the points over there. And I thought we could come to you for some help on that. Give us a name for the points.
Well, okay. So what do we call the points now?
Right here, they're cat coin. Okay, but we can't. I don't think cat coin works over as it does here. It's a little different vibe, right?
Doesn't translate. They're in a different. I think we're in a different state. We're headquartered WPIG in a different state than WPIG, right? So
we need something 90s feel, maybe. I mean, the whole vibe is 90s TV, right? So what can we do there? Like slime is kind of lame, though. Like what slimes? Come on, that's too bad. That's dumb.
I mean, like how about cards? You know, like the sort of trading cards you earn here in the 80s. You know, or on this stream, you know, you bring them over. To the
cards.
Other.
Okay. Well, now you got 10,000 cards to make a pull.
Well, that's like the idea, right? Like, you know, your old 80s cards are worthless now. That basically now we're spending them for newer 90s era cards, right?
That could be. Pogs. Pogs is kind of high.
Now that's something.
Bonsai Boy. Bonsai Boy, you were the first one to say Pogs?
I think I said Pogs earlier. I think before the stream started, I said Pogs.
The first one was Bonsai Boy. Let me check the records here. Bonsai Boy was the first. Let me check.
You and I were talking earlier, and I think I said Pogs. I don't know.
All right, here's the Pogs were lame, by the way. If no one, probably some people don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Pogs were the stupid gimmick where it's a fucking it's a paper little circle. And the game was lame. The game was not fun, but everyone had to get them, right? And I definitely bit into it too. I had some.
I think you're thinking of Tiddlywinks or something from your era.
Pogs was fun for you.
Okay. First of all, when I remember going through school and I think maybe 3 games total of real Pogs had ever happened. Otherwise, it's just people with vague ideas about how the game is played.
Exactly.
Just sort of trading it in a stupid way and no.
It was one of those things they sold for tourist areas would sell the fuck out of them, and then when you're on like a high school or you're like, gotta buy that one. Whoa, holy shit! I remember buying one for $1. Which when you could buy 10 for $1 normally, right? Those little shitty ones. But I had a slammer that was $1, and it was.
I was just gonna say you're not shit until you got a really ballin' ass slammer though.
Yeah.
So don't even talk to me unless you got a saw blade. But those are banned.
So
you can't use saw blades.
I had Jurassic Park dinosaur eating Barney the dinosaur. And I thought that was funny.
Okay.
I thought that was very humorous.
See, that's a good aesthetic. You need to have all that kind of crazy cartoon nonsense aesthetic for WPIG TV, right?
Yeah.
A lot of green slime guys with big bulging veiny eyes and big long tongues and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I get the vibe. That's like Nickelodeon vibe for me. And I don't know if you had that in Canada. Did you have Nickelodeon?
We actually don't. I don't think we do actually have Nickelodeon, or at least I didn't growing up. I was not rich. Like you.
Well, no, it's not a rich thing. It's just normal cable TV, very basic.
Sorry, my bad.
$30. Very basic. But Nickelodeon has the 90s vibe that I think is good. But here's the other thing. I also like the retro, but pixel vibe is so overdone, so I don't want to do the pixel.
Absolutely.
Even though it looks hype, but it's I like it, but it's too done, right? Everyone does
but
it.
If you want to be
pixel. I'm retro.
If you're going to do it authentically pixel, everything would have to look like shit because people didn't know how to really do pixel art really well.
But that's not what people do.
Super Nintendo.
They modernize it to look cool. So
exactly.
But I don't know.
Stupid.
Who knows? We also got to talk about how we're going to do, because right now, guys, the plan is to play everything possible that what WPIG has done. That being said, is done. But and also have have the capabilities of doing pulls, gambling. Got a gambling. But what extra features can we do, right? And Snood, what was your idea earlier? That was pretty hype, but I don't know if it's possible. But go ahead.
I was just thinking it would be cool if there was like some sort of either like a library of tapes or a smaller library of tapes that was just like a preloaded playlist that like people could vote on at like certain points of the day. Either you spend a bunch and so you get to like you get to fucking suggest the next video that's coming up every hour or two or whatever. You gotta dial those kinds of things in, but we're gonna need people's buy-in, frankly.
Yeah, we need to buy it. No, it's not, because that's like, I want it to be it has to be totally automated. That's the problem, right? It has to be automated.
I think you could do that in StreamerBot, really. Like there's a little command tape one, right? Like let's just magical thinking right now, right?
Go ahead.
Every 2 hours your bot Chaos Realm 02 or Chaos Realm 99 XXX, right? For the MySpace kind of vibe. This proposes like a poll, and it's like you get to pick one of the 4 options, something like that.
Yeah. I think that would be cool. I'm just wondering how to make it happen. I love all these ideas. And 90s style commercials, PWAP, obviously. If you're making them, I'm down.
And that's the operative word there. You are making them.
YOU. That's the key word.
I want you to do my job, please.
I still got it. Okay, the fucking ending outro of WPIG is now done to the 5-minute mark, but then we're very bright of the guy that's editing it. He realized, he said, well, if you just do 5 minutes, then as long as the song is exactly 5 minutes, then it's going to be the same exact thing. But if we make it like 5:40 or 5:45, then it'll stop at a random part and start again at a random part the next stream, right? Okay. So now we got to get 45 more seconds going. So that's almost here. Should be within a week, all right? I promise. And they are paid editors. DSP, Soul, and Short Stacks, paid.
I will say, I don't think people really appreciate how much work goes into editing 45 seconds of video, right?
yeah. I mean, obviously the basis is all there, but there's still work goes into it because not all the clips are like just like plug it in. You gotta, if it's a wide clip, it's a nonsense. It's all nonsense.
It's just hard to make like a 5-second moment. Okay, I just need 12 more of those.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You know how many? Wait till you guys hear how many clips we fucking used on this thing, dude. Because every clip stays on the screen for 11 seconds, and we needed 5 minutes and 45 seconds of all these clips. That was a fucking nightmare. Halfway through, I was like, "All right, fuck this idea, man. It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it."
You got to get over the hill of I hate this. The juice is not worth the squeeze on this one. Everyone's already clicked off the video at this point. No one is even watching this.
I know. So. That's the stupidest part of this whole fucking thing. Is it's at the outro of the stream where half the people dip out the second you say, "All right, guys. See ya." More than half, actually.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of behind the scenes information right now. By the time you start giving us the we can all hear you yawning and stretching and stuff and looking like you're tired. I've clicked off by then because I know the next thing that's coming up is just gonna be
I'm like that too. I'm like that too. I'm like, as soon as I know the show's over, all right, well, I'm out.
I'm on to the next thing, brother. I ain't got time to wind down. I'm braked up. I'm wound up.
Yeah, I gotta get a quick. Anyways, get some Kuma. No. Anyway, let's stop. All right. Anyways, yesterday, let's talk about a little bit of news before we get to the fun stuff. Yesterday, I did go to a pumpkin patch, and a lot of people were asking how that went. So I wanted to tell a story about a pumpkin patch. So I went to the pumpkin patch here. I'll share a real life picture with you guys. Oh fuck it! I was gonna get the picture of Chew's setup as well. So I went to the pumpkin patch here, and Snood, you recognized. Okay, look at this. These are my 2 children, by the way, from the back. Look at the height of this corn. Is this a corn maze? Please.
Were you having fun just sort of like scouting out the other people in the maze?
Chat, tell me, is this a corn maze or is this a corn lookover? Come on.
This is a corn like maze in growing, in process, right?
Yeah. And here's how they get you. It's not even a fucking corn maze. It's a corn scavenger hunt. And that's a scam too. Because then you got to walk around even more to find all these little things. And the kids, of course, they want to do it. But a corn maze, I'm in and out quick. I can get out. I'm smart. But not with a scavenger hunt.
No, a scavenger hunt doesn't count if they just planted stuff there in advance, right? That's got to be like get a mutant corn from this maze,
Yeah, it's on the right there is Atlas, by the way. He came along. On the right is Atlas. Yeah, see, so he
Wait,
was
is he next to the kid in blue? I can't see him with this level of zooms. You gotta zoom into like
he's
the
right behind
level,
him.
right?
He's right behind him.
Oh, okay, okay, thank you. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun hanging out with Atlas. He tried to do a few tips to DSP during, but I stopped him luckily.
Smart.
But Snood is typing up a storm right now. What are you doing over there?
Listen,
you coding?
You know, this is my only job, okay? And sometimes I have actual responsibilities to, pass off to someone else. So I'm just writing up that email now, telling them to ask someone else.
Gotcha. But I figured out how to game the system of the scavenger hunt. So there would be like, you get to a hallway and you can kind of go left or right. I would send each kid one way as like scouts. Like, all right, you go run to the end of that side. Let me know if it's there. And then they both come back.
A lot of your stories kind of sound like you're just sort of using your kids as weird extensions of yourself to like do bidding, win you contests, hockey games.
Correct.
That's what being a dad's all about.
How can I get in and out of this activity fast as possible? I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, but we don't got to be here all day.
Optimize the kids.
Yeah. So send them each one way, and then we got through that. Then they also had a stupid feed the animals shit. And you know what else happens? Here's a parenting thing, guys. I know people that are parents that get pissed off at. When there's other kids that are douchebags, but the parents don't stop them from being douchebags, that pisses me right the fuck off.
That's a big reason that I don't think I'll ever make a good dad, because I just won't ever be able to, it's twofold, right? I'll pick on the kid a little bit, say, I want you to pick on someone your own size, and I'm bigger than them. And then when their dad comes along to like stop me, then I, crumble instantly and like embarrass myself in front of the kids. So
it's what do you do? Situation. This case, it was a big Russian dad who like they were, I didn't want to mess with him, So, but he was throwing fucking corn all over the place. The sign says, "Don't throw corn," and it hit my kid. Not anything, not anywhere hard, but just back of the head or whatever, just corns, whatever. Not corn cobs, corn
doesn't
kernels.
Feel good. Doesn't feel good.
All the kids are doing it, so I was like, all right, man, we got to stop this. So I got to tell the kid to his face and made eye contact like that. Stop that. And then he kind of looked, and then that got the dad's attention. He's finally paying attention, but not saying anything. So like, all right, man, you want to say something here? Like kind of catching eyes with them. But he's like a 6'6" dude. I wasn't going to bring any heat to him because I was
going to say he stopped squatting, and then you saw he was 6 inches taller than you, and you started pretending you couldn't speak English. And then it turned out that he spoke the language you were pretending that you could speak. And humiliating.
So you humiliating. You got to make a business decision on that case. But he did. Right. So Chew did go back and kick his ass. Actually, that is what happened.
Hell yeah.
No, that was just one of those things.
Doesn't surprise me.
Anyways, a lot of fun at the what's it called, pumpkin patch yesterday. Oh, and they want you. Okay, I'm not gonna stop complaining. It's not complaining stream. Big ups, Fictitious. You're a legend. Thanks so much, sir, for your support. You are a legend. Hope you got a good pull on that one. Oscaros says for ALT's hockey puck fun. Big ups, Oscaros. Thanks so much for that.
Those aren't cheap.
Here's the thing. Here's the trick on hockey pucks. If you go around the rink on off days, douchebags always leave them, boys. I got over 20 now because
just think the golf course, right? Just think of the golf course.
Yep.
Yeah, look around in the bushes for a little while, look at the trees. It's a smorgasbord out there.
I purposely walk my dogs around the rink once a week to pick them up.
Smart.
That's
genuinely
how cheap
though,
I
right?
am.
I mean, it's the same tennis balls, those tennis courts.
Balls.
They got lots of those just sitting around, right?
You can always get what you need if you walk around the place where people use that thing. That's my motto, right?
Yeah, classic.
Syringes, same thing.
Oh yeah, don't even got to clean those.
Nope,
barely even
stick
used,
them in.
Right?
I go around Burger King, pick them up. They're good for another 2 or 3 uses, honestly, if you treat them with care, obviously. Anyways, Mr. Extravagant says, which one of those children are yours and Cats? Thank you, Mr. Extravagant. Neither of those kids are. Rude. Thank you.
That's
No. Thank you, Mr. Extravagant. Thin ice already, I see. Big ups. Big ups to
trolls
Hosky.
Today. A lot of trolls today in the chat.
Kevin Malone lost in the corn maze. Oh, yeah. Help! Hello! That's an Office reference, of which Snood has not seen the whole season. He gave up after season 4 because he heard it sucked, doesn't even confirm it.
Wrong. I've seen the entire thing, and after season 4, it sucks. Is what I've.
I thought you said you didn't watch it. Now the story's changing.
No. What kind of person would I be if I criticized something I'd never seen?
Is that some of that Canadian turncoat thing I've heard so much about?
I think the Canadians have proved themselves to be Valorous and loyal in a pinch. Okay?
Yes.
You can ask Vimy Ridge about that, bitch.
That's a good retcon. All right, enough nonsense, enough bullshit. Let's move on positively here to the boring stuff. So we do have a Twitter thing to cover, which is not boring, actually. So someone said, Monday React Day, join me for a chill and whatever, not positive. Then my weekly clip show on DSP Reacks, don't miss Retro React stream to Silent Hill 1, blah, blah, blah. You don't give a shit, right? Next
obviously.
up, this person responds, Theta Main says, make sure my Twitter view is up. Here he goes. He says he only made 101 of his $150 stream goal tonight, so his streak is over, by the way. He also wants to hit a streak of 36 days or $5,400, and in return, you get to watch a man in his late 40s eat cookies in a Cookie Monster costume.
Yes, and?
Yeah, so this is your run-of-the-mill Twitter response, right? Like, I mean, it's all true, but I'm not saying it's anything special about this. It's a very normal thing, right?
There's not even any, like, direct insults. This is all just, like, the implication of insults, right? Like, it's just sort of, it's actually just not even, it's just describing what's happening.
Yeah.
Right now, right?
So, Philip, though, and all his, I don't know, must have been a good night on the gin, he responds to this for some reason and decides
reasonably, I'm sure, right? Politely.
Wrong, bitch! Seething and crying more for your king is the comeback.
Phil, is that grammatically correct?
Well, more for wrong, bitch. Seething and crying more for your king. Oh, well, we're going to give a pass on Twitter, I think, aren't we? Come on.
No, he's very, very, very critical of people's grammar and spelling when they make fun of him. So I think it's only fair that he follow the same thing, right? Seething and crying more for your king. 3 exclamation marks on each. Dude, he was mashing that exclamation mark hard.
Obviously. He wanted to get a fucking felt on this dude, obviously. So that's the felting he gave here. Let's see what time this was. Good question in chat there.
Well, it's 11 hours ago.
2:16 a.m. So that would be about 11:16 a.m. p.m. his time. So not too late, actually. He's not too drunk yet, actually. Well. Anyways. Moving forward positively, Theta Main describes and says, responds and says, "You're literally approaching your 50s," which I like the age attacking, by the way. Late 40s, you know. Anyways, 200 to 300 viewers for $5,000 dress up in a child's costume to eat cookies, but I'm the bitch. Okay, so again, factually based, right? I mean, factual.
Factual observation, yes.
Let me know if you see something wrong there, anybody. All right, so then Philip can't resist. Go ahead.
Approaching your 50s is a bit of a stretch, but, you know, we don't let you get away with that either, so why should Phil? Go on positively.
Yes. I'm having fun every day, making money and enjoying life. You are a jealous, salty lover that I laugh at on Twitter, but your cope is very much appreciated for the lulz. And thank you, Mr. Extravagant, for pointing out that DSP has 0.0 likes on his tweet. That's tough to do.
Yeah.
0? Like, Derek's not throwing them anymore?
Let's get some likes on my tweets. We have 440 views on these tweets. Let's have, please, one person like me, please. One.
Holy shit. All right, well then, this guy says, Fail Burnell says, this is a more direct detractor, clearly. He's a salty lover. Are you finally coming out, Fail? Nice. You were a jealous, salty lover. Like, what's the salty lover
He
thing?
means loser, obviously. The V is 2 keys to the right and 1 below, but that's what he meant, I guess, somehow. He got there.
I will tweet this now, because I did not even... I think my own head saw the salty loser as well, until I saw that Fail Burnell tweet. I was like, okay, that's funnier now, actually.
Salty lover, baby.
So why don't you tip me?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Salty loser, baby. So why don't you tip me? Okay.
That's good.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Salty lover does not need a card. Come on, those are too niche.
You just put it up on the board. We got a lot of blocks to get through, dude. Okay,
that's true. The poll today, I think, is a very legendary poll. A lot of people are saying it in the emails. Who will get mentioned today, Snood? I want your expert choice. Okay. Only Duty, only RTU, both, or neither. And let me set the stage a little bit further for you here. Okay. So keep in mind that we just are on the back. That's the one for PWAP. We're on the back of 4 days of drama streams, right? Straight, okay? And now our stream title, by the way, today is Oh, I had it up, but now I don't.
Something
it was
very normal, I'm sure.
Something very normal. Something very extremely normal. It said, chill podcast. DB, Dragon Ball, multiplayer thoughts, game news, and more. That is the title, just to let you know.
That doesn't give me a ton of insight into the goings on.
Wow.
More could mean a lot of things. RTU deleting his Twitter and his YouTube channel. He's had streams right between then and like this and that, right?
Yeah. Yes, he has. No. Has he? I don't know. Did he talk about it yesterday about RTU reviewing his deleting his account?
I skipped over a lot of shit yesterday. Yesterday was a really annoying pre-stream to listen to, but I don't think so. I don't think he said anything about it.
Ooh, Zenix says, did you see the viral DBZ tweet? No, I did not, Zenix. Now you're speaking my language, though. Okay, come on. God, I hate this fucking election season. All you get these fucking stupid as shit ads. Get out of here. I can't wait for that to be over, man. All right, anyways.
Me too, dude.
So dumb. What the point was that was? Anyways, moving on positively here. Let's see the viral tweet here if I can find it. First, let's see the responses to these, because these are always good when people directly respond to him. To these are always funny. So we all watched the streak end. You can change your rules now if it makes you feel better. How was that person wrong? Care to explain? Kings don't beg every day. Kings work and do things. Kings are meant to look up to. You're none of these things. Wow, that's pretty very
harsh. That's very harsh.
What king begs for money? You're a fucking bum.
You're a fucking bum.
At best, you're a welfare queen. Oh, God.
I see the viral tweet is in your
okay. Viral. This better be thousands upon thousands. Let's see. Oh, mama, it is, isn't it? It is, isn't
Phillip,
it?
oh no.
Phillip, oh, what? Let's hear this. This is a minute long. Let's watch it.
Oh, what am I doing? Teleport behind. Yeah, I don't want to play it anymore. I really don't. The game's terrible. I don't want to fucking play it anymore. Nothing comes out. Nothing even works when you're trying to play. These fucking people can just spam their basic nonsense
anymore.
Nothing works.
Okay. So, fuck's sakes.
Let's let him go.
You can't even quit the match. They don't even allow you to quit the match.
Don't you plug her. Are we? Oh.
I didn't see that. He was switching windows. Hang on, let me switch windows. Hang on.
We're not even alt F4ing. We're alt tabbing out of the game.
Alt tabbing. Let me get my task manager up real quick. Hang on.
I'm grabbing the task manager end punch cards over here. I'm just gonna insert those in sequence right now. Hold on.
Oh my
Dude,
God. He can't rage quit correctly. He can't rage quit correctly.
Oh, wow.
Hang on a minute.
It is a couple seconds, dude.
That
wow.
game is the worst fucking fighting game I've ever.
Look, it's just like the 11-year-old. We can't talk shit until it's closed.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Not that they can hear you or anything like that. Like,
hang on, the game's not closed. Hang on, let me. Now the game's closed. Let me let loose.
This game is the worst fucking fighting game I've ever played in my life. I'm not playing it ever again. Only if you guys want to see me play the single player.
So you might play it
no
again.
Fucking reason to waste time playing that piece of shit.
Okay,
That
so you
is
will.
so
then.
bad.
Okay, so let's check the responses on this one. I'm so glad fighting games have conditioned me to be okay with losing. Not him. That guy doesn't know he can't vanish those. Okay, that person. It's so rare, right? That guy who doesn't know who it is. You know, he must be a
guy.
He's never seen that. Oh, they was putting his ass to belt. Nice.
It's so funny how people will recognize Phil, but I won't recognize any of the people making these comments. Like, it's a complete separate Venn diagram of people who are just
correct
pointing it out.
Yep. This is how we MGS fans felt when DSP cursed our series with the playthrough. Wow, that's a callback.
Whoa.
10 years. Got mad, you got comboed. Speed, he getting his ass whooped. Okay, there we go. Biggest little bitch in gaming, perhaps?
Oh, I think we're going to hear about some Dragon Ball Z multiplayer opinions today.
Remember when he said,
remember
when he said, I've probably completed more games than any fucking player, or I'm the one of the most prolific YouTubers, and I've beaten every single game I ever played? I haven't rage quit once. Unfortunately, some people can't take the heat and blame the game. Not No way DSP is still around. I used to watch this guy when I was like in 4th grade. Nice. All right. Yeah, I want that one. Excuse me. The Once and Future King of the Ring, some people are calling him. I want that as well. I want that link where he falls asleep. I couldn't find it yesterday, brother.
I'm still
help
looking
me
for
out.
that too.
Someone help me out, please. Anyways, that's very funny. Thanks for that recommendation. Let's see if there's any more Twitter nonsense.
I'd also like to point out that he's playing like some of the worst characters in the game. Not even like worst characters in the game, but like in the context of the show too. Like that little green guy he was playing with, like he's like one of the worst characters ever. And he's just bitching him.
He just doesn't know. I'm sure he doesn't give a shit. But
no, he doesn't.
How long ago, Lemtex? I see you tagged me, but give me some more info, brother.
Wow.
I'm not trying to be a douchebag.
That's the king. That's the king of the ring right there.
I'm not trying to be a douchebag. That's what
unbelievable.
You have my direct private line, Lemtex. Use that. I gave you that when you won the contest.
Yeah,
my direct line.
ALTinsider@hotmail.com. Please.
No, direct line. Right into you can call my phone, my real phone.
Wait, you told me that was your direct line.
Yeah.
That's why all your responses sound the same. That you're like on vacation somewhere.
I gave you the direct bat signal line, right to me, to me directly. Now, let's see. Do you want to watch the fucking daily rap from yesterday, guys? A lot of people say we should.
Obviously.
Right. Oh wow! Hang on a second. DSP just dropped the. Oh no, this is during the podcast. Never mind. Fuck it. It was DSP's thoughts on kick streaming 1 week in. That's a clip somehow. All right. Oh my God, guys! The title of the rage quit. DSP epically rage quits. You can't.
Felton, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Epically rage quits.
That's not even spelled right. Philip, it would be
epically, right?
Yeah, it would be ALLY, wouldn't it? Epically.
I got a lot of content to tweet out.
Fucking adverb.
Anyway. I don't think epically is a adverb, but it could be like a gamer word, but still, epically. Oh yeah, check that in the computer. Check that in the mainframe.
Yeah.
Go to the mainframe.
Hold on.
Hack in.
I'm in. It's in here. It's a UK US word. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, everything over there is a little bit.
It's a word.
Wishy-washy, right? You're never sure if it's true or not, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I trust it over there.
They invented that language, so.
Well, some people say that. I don't know if I buy that totally. Epically rage quit. Okay, give me a tweet. Come on, let's build this tweet together. Okay.
Yeah.
I've
something.
The screenshot of that right there.
Grammar.
I don't like to attack grammar. It's kind of lame. I like to go deeper.
That's what he does, though. It's funny to turn his words around on him.
I know. Hold on. Give me something. Come on.
Because you're sensitive to it too.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Maybe like Phil Felt's the inanimate video game that does not have thoughts or feelings.
Oh, okay. I'm down with that. Let me clean it up a little bit. Let me make it more compact
make it less funny. Okay.
For the viewers. Tighten the ideas.
Spell some words wrong, maybe.
Sometimes you gotta shorten it down. I think sometimes if you compress the idea into a little short, tight little package, people laugh more. That's what I think. Okay. Philip, epically.
We're using
Epically felt where'd I go from here? I already forgot what Snood said.
Inanimate.
Inanimate video game. Inanimate seems a little bit too. Let's call
how about just video game that does not possess thoughts or feelings?
Now we're getting a little bit too sciencey for me. Hang on. Chat, any help here? Come on. Salty lovers, check out this epically rage quitted felt. Oh yeah, there you go. Mickey Thor's on. I like that.
Whatever.
But I just said salty lovers, so I don't think it's okay. We're getting too far in the weeds, guys. I'll think of something in the back of my mind, the back of my head. Anyways, let's watch the daily rap. All right, enough nonsense. Stop fucking around.
Please. I came here to watch some DSP videos. Please.
Can we stop fucking around, please? All right, clicking it now. Let's enjoy. And Jenna wants to see this. Oh, DSP, you got to turn on your mic.
Daily wrap for what was Sunday, the 20th of October, 2024.
Don't care.
So,
we just missed a wipe.
This week was, and what's going on moving forward this week. So, how it went down.
That was a good one.
Very straight. See that? It was straight down. Look at the line. It goes straight down.
That's an illusion, though. I think he harvested a little bit of like moisturizing wax from his ear, and he's just sort of like, spackling it through the beard just to kind of nourish the hair there.
It was more of a let's say a farming or a harvesting, or also maybe let's say fertilizing of the skin.
It's
here.
It's more like a preening technique, like a bird would do, right?
Okay,
like,
let's see her in slow motion here.
Today.
Okay, go ahead.
Get it? Got it.
And,
You use your 3 fingers to hide your index finger as you just roll it through the skin.
Roll down and straight down.
Oh, and you fling it through your cheek skin so that it makes your jowls go.
And then straight down, right? Straight down to the pants. That's what I appreciate. Very good economy of movement there.
Definitely.
This week was the first week, my first week where the day off is Saturday. Moving forward, my intention is to always have Saturday off as my day off. I should be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every week. Now, there may be some exceptions to that rule where possibly I need to have an extra day off because I have an appointment. It could be that coming up in, for example, in November, because I have an appointment. It could be that coming up in for example, in November. My goal in November is to try to. You've got to be kidding me,
brother.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
You got to be kidding me.
What the hell?
We're changing the aspect ratio because we know it's a dramatic scene coming up.
I wish I was kidding.
Why would
but something just happened.
Why would you wish I was kidding?
So we're going to talk about it during the daily wrap. This is the second time ever this has happened. This is not me making it up. This is ridiculous, but I'll talk about it in a moment, okay? So today was the first day that I came back, and it was my return.
Don't care.
Respond. I'm pressing all the buttons of the controller. My guy, I don't know. I won almost every match, not knowing what the fuck.
We're gonna hear the same shit today, so I kind of want to hear about his reaction to this.
Thank you.
Tries it, okay? So we hit the goal. We continue on tonight. WPIG 0. And if people want me to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero again to do the story, I will. Then I'm gonna go back there and play it again, and play online and torture myself. Okay, so FYI, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, great story mode with some frustrating parts. Online play seems like a joke to me and not very serious.
Ooh, I'll check it.
Okay. Then, oh, by the way, we did hit the streak last minute. Like we were down to the wire at the very end of the stream, and someone dropped a Hail Mary tip, and we continued with the streak, so it went to 26.
Hail Mary tip?
Atlas said that was you, by the way. Do you want to any comment on that?
Absolutely. No, I have nothing to say about that. I'm not entertaining any lies or slander.
Just checking.
Okay. Remember, we have a reward coming up at 36. If we hit 36, I'm going to be going to Crave Cookies, which is a gourmet cookie place right nearby me.
Holy fuck!
Crave Cookies.
Mom! DSP is going to go to Crave Cookies this week.
Can I use the credit card?
Yeah.
Crave Cookie.
I'm going to buy a box of variety cookies. I'm going to dress up like Cookie Monster, and I'm going to eat them on stream. Not all of them. I'm going to taste them on stream and let you know what I think. Like a taste test.
Oh, okay. I thought you know chow down the whole fucking box. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay.
No, but we're going to be more like Cookie Monster, who like gingerly tastes every single one, takes one bite out of them, and nothing more.
Definitely.
Like is Cat going to eat his half-eaten cookies?
I mean, I hope she gets her own. That's all I'm saying. I hope she gets her own set. Philip, you can do that for her, right? I'm sure he fucking won't, though.
Here, Cat, I just got a bite out of each, okay? You can handle these.
You can have the rest of these. I don't like this one. It's like a DSP tries it, okay? So that's our reward for this week if we get through to 36 streak of support.
Our reward.
I get money, and also I get cookies.
Goal, we continue on. Tonight, WWE Champions. All right?
It was the worst stream of all time, and you begged your ass off and almost didn't hit the goal until last minute. Tip came in during the daily wrap. Very real. Go ahead.
Honest opinion, I think number one, people had no idea I was playing it tonight, even though I told everyone I was playing it tonight. I think people were under the impression I was going to play it yesterday, and I didn't because I was off.
Keep coping about the 60 viewers on Kick. Yep.
Why would that change anything?
Because everyone on Kick is very schedule oriented. If the day changes, they are lost. You know this. Please.
Right. Makes sense. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Come on.
I had not as much attendance as usual for WWE Champions. It was way low.
Yes.
Like
it was created by our writers. It was a work of fiction. We made it up.
Not this time.
Last time I played,
it didn't happen.
I gotta get that video.
Champions.
Not this time.
On Kick we got over 100 viewers tonight. We barely had 70.
Complete fabrication.
We got you.
Same thing. YouTube. Like usually we have over 200-300 viewers. We had like barely 200.
I gotta get a random. See, that's the thing. When I should be doing stuff that'll really make the WPIG TV happen, I'll get this idea like that, and I'll make it all random and shit. So that takes 2 hours to set up. So now I have a random button, and there's no point to it. That's how I waste time. That's how I waste time.
That's smart. That's how good ideas come. Where good ideas come from,
Definitely a good way to spend your time.
So definitely the attendance was down, and because of that, the support was down. We did not hit the goal.
We made it up.
We ended the stream. I had $101 in contributions.
Okay.
So there was no mega pull.
Nope.
There was a lot of gameplay. I played the zombie tours. We actually did other tours that
thank
allowed us to
God.
get in a situation where we can league up and stuff
I didn't
like
want to miss that WWE Champions gameplay. You can't miss that.
But there was
No
no.
way, man. I mean, he doesn't have to look at it or interact with it or anything. But also
come
another
on.
thought.
Yeah.
Another thought. In a way, him not hitting the goal actually ended up with him winding up with more money than he would have because if he had hit the goal.
Exactly. He would have lost $100 on that said pull.
Okay, he'd be down $100.
Like no polls. Instead, we had a lot of conversation. And to be honest, I think the conversation was good. There was some trolls. For the most part, it was a fun night and a lot of chill vibes and a good time. So I ended the streak, and I said, "All right, guys, it's all right. The streak has ended. In fact, here's where we were at the end. Okay, just to show you.
Just bring that right up.
If I can find it.
Yep. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Hang on.
I'd love to see his
This
OBS
is where we were at the end of the stream.
course list.
Hang on.
As I'm starting the daily wrap, I get $1.01 tip from someone who said, "Let's go," anonymously, no name attached. And I kid you not, I
Yep.
just typed that wrong.
Are you typing?
I received a $49 tip from someone who says Reforge Gaming saved the streak. This is someone who apparently is interested in having me on their show. I guess it's a podcast. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going on it at all. I don't even know who they are.
So I also know that some people said like Reforge Gaming dude. He
I've
said
sent
he,
you the link.
yeah. So this really for me, guys. I'm gonna just link it. I'm gonna click it. But like, I really don't have interest in like tracking down like if it's true or not. You know, like it doesn't matter. Like we'll never know 100% the truth, and he's probably just assume he's lying most of the time, and it's probably true, right? So like here is. Let's see. The last tip was fake as fuck to keep the streak going. Let's see what this was. I really hope you didn't start simping for DSP. I pray it's someone pretending to be you and you didn't feel the SMF. The SMF. What's that? Stupid motherfucker?
Yeah, I guess.
SMF. Okay, stupid motherfucker's ego just now to save his stupid streak. Don't know, man. Never had interactions with them. Oh, you can't see it. My Twitter vision. Don't know, man. Never had the interaction with the man. Don't have any intention of any interaction with the man. So even if this guy says this, is there any reason to believe that he's not lying about this? Right?
Well, I have a very good reason to believe that he's lying because I was watching the stream last night, and you know, me and my crack team of psychos of internet cyber stalkers. You know, you can look into people's accounts when they click, and he was in there. The actual Reforge Gaming dude was in there last night.
Was in DSP stream, you mean?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And
that's what I'm saying. So
there was another fellow in DSP's stream chat yesterday, whose name was Jacko Man, who is another fighting game player.
Yep.
And there was some no good troll was in the kick chat as Jacko Man typing and saying, "I can't wait for the interview, Phil. I can't wait to be on the show. Is there anything I should know, Phil? Blah blah blah." And that guy said, "Phil, there's someone impersonating me in kick, and I need you to ban him."
Oh, yeah, Jacko Man is Jacko. Some people probably don't know what we're talking about. So Jacko Man was in DSP's Twitter search. Okay, so in the search bar, and that's what led people to obviously check on who's Jacko Man because it's in the search bar of DSP's Twitter. That apparently is a fighting game player that Philip has fought before, and that Jacko Man has a video about it. So some people are theorizing that could be the next interview, and then that someone as Snood just told us, someone impersonated Jacko in the kick chat, and the real Jacko said, "That's not me. You have crazy." You have crazy fuck, and he had a DM with Jacko Man too. Thank you, Theo, and that is correct. That is not a Theo theory. That is a Theo fact. So
and Jacko Man even made a post in the chat that said, "I have some trolls and haters, but these trolls you have to deal with haven't touched grass in years at DSP, not at DSP Gaming, but at DSP."
Exactly. So the exact kind of person that DSP would want to interview, someone that's going to, massage the nutsack as much as possible during the whole hour interview and say how cool he is now and how much he's loved him, how much he meant to him. So, Anyways, back to the point. Reforge Game is a legit e-bagger who does the same shit as DSP. I'm not arguing anything facts like that, but it's just impossible to know what is true or what is not true when you're dealing with Reforge Gaming and DSP. Right? I have more proof of DSP lying than Reforge Gaming, but
birds of a feather, though, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just I don't know, right? We'll never know the truth, so I'm not even thinking about it. That's my take. Similar to, some things. We're not going to know the truth ever, so we can theorize, but I just
you
choose
know the
not
truth
to get...
about certain things that I think you're coping about right now. And,
moon landing.
I know that it's a heavy weight on you, but you can't deny the truth anymore, okay?
I cannot deny the truth anymore, yep. I think you're talking about the moon landing, actually, or
yes,
Earth being flat. Correct.
Both. That's
not a lot of proof of either of those claims. By the way, Amber Lynn does not think the moon landing happened. Just
she'd be right too, because what's his name? The guy who made The Shining, Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick was commissioned to fake the moon landing, and the Shining is his coded confession that he was behind the whole thing. And that's not a joke. And there are many people who believe that for sure. There's a movie called Room 237 that's about that. It's not.
I have heard of that. I don't have time or the mental capacity to entertain it, but here's a little Amber Lynn news here real quick before we get into the show, because he's going to start. We were all over the place today, but this was found. This was leaked, a security footage by TJ Maxx employee. I think this is a very douchebag thing to do. Like you could just go up to Amber Lynn and say, "Look, can I take a picture?" And you'd be down, right?
She'd probably be thrilled.
You know what I'm saying? And she would be hyped about that, right? But on her Instagram, Amber Lynn says she looks very cool in this.
What we're looking at here is security footage from the TJ Maxx where Mama Lynn and Amber Lynn went. And this was posted on the Reddit, and I got it from Instagram. Goose R Us on Instagram reposted this. And so I would like to have a discussion in the comments. Does it look like these two people are mother and daughter and actually get along? Because
there's some other lore now that his mother, they don't get around. They don't get along at all.
They get around all right.
They get around, but they don't get along. Indrid's boyfriend, Mr. Snowflake, made a video about this as well. I just want to show you the Instagram post real quick.
Okay.
About it, because
I'm just going to say, while you find that, I don't really find that to be particularly funny. Like, it's they're walking through the door. And
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if she was eating 2 separate foot-long hot dogs at the same time, then that would be pretty funny. But
just walking through the door is more. Well, does that get into the realm of fat shaming for you, or no? Is that what you're saying, or no?
Well, I'm saying that there's nothing even there. So like they're just laughing that she's there. You know what I'm saying? Like if that was DSP and it was DSP pushing a cart and there was nothing that you could look into the cart and see what he was buying or whatever, then it would just be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like it's like she got through the door fine. She didn't get stuck in the door.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
There's not even anything.
It's just boring, right? It's just boring.
Yeah,
gotcha,
exactly.
Gotcha. Farmer Beavis, no, that's morning. No. That's one morning. One morning.
Last morning.
Big ups to Will Penn, who says cats' children will be at the petting zoo. No, Will Penn, that's thin ice for you too. Warning. How many warnings am I going to give out today?
They're eating the corn at the corn maze.
I can go forever. I don't care. I'll keep going with my warnings. Mr. Extravagant says Snood has seen every episode of Degrassi Junior High. True or false?
Not true.
Please?
I actually haven't seen any of Degrassi.
I have seen some of Degrassi High. When I was in high school, it was on some cable channel, and I watched it for a while. And
Drake's on that, right?
Pretty hype. Yeah, not bad.
Kind of funny that he's like, I started from the bottom and I'm here, but I've been on I guess Canadian television probably doesn't get much lower than that, right?
But they're making money acting. You know how many actors in Canada would kill for that spot?
Come on. Absolutely I do.
Yeah, like you, treading the boards.
Yeah. Well, let's move on positively.
Treading the boards at community college. Moving on positively here. We do have, lost my train of thought.
Derailed at the station.
I'll think about it later, maybe.
You're
probably
pissed.
not. Big ups to Cray for the gift. Holy shit. Whoa!
Oh my god.
That's our new gift.
That's me.
Gift. Yeah.
As a WPIG detractor, I am pounding the wall in fury and anger.
Big ups, sir. You're a legend. Big ups to Husky, who says he's playing bad characters because they cost fewer points, so he can use more of them. Then he wins by timing out his opponents with a 5-man roster. Husky with the lore. I don't know that much. Do you know that much about the game?
About Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No, I just know that the fucking green guy that he's on is the weakest many of the Ginyu Force, and he's fucking shitty. So,
hype green guy, not a lot of people talking about, is Johnny Green Giant. Ever heard of him? He's pretty big.
Jolly Green Giant, not the Johnny Green Giant, but the Jolly Green Giant. Yes, I have.
No, Johnny is his stage name. So,
yes.
Guess that was not. People don't even think about recording that one. That was a joke. Thank you.
I'm pointing them out. I'm pointing them out right on the spot here for you, P-Wap.
All right, we have the video of Philip falling asleep during Kino Casino. So
We did it. We got
big
there.
ups, big ups to Lemtex.
Who do you spend more time talking to in a week?
Uh-oh.
Your kids?
There we go. That was the shake of
Who
whoop.
do you spend more time talking to in a week?
Whoop.
Your kids?
Whoa, okay, we're back.
Wait,
we're back.
Let it finish. Let it finish.
He can't
Watch what he does.
answer that.
And I'm not even in the same building as him.
I know.
Nah.
He spends more time
Two microphones set up, by the way.
to and about you.
I just put
than
these
he
on.
does about his own children.
By the way,
After falling asleep, I put these on real quick. You've all done that at work, right? Put a little, put the shades
I just,
on.
Hold on a second. There's as everything. There's a Simpsons joke here
Okay.
too.
Send it
I'm
to me,
sending that
please,
to you right
please.
now, and it's this.
Make sure this is the American version of. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. This is the not the Quebecois dubbed version. It's the
Yes, I don't want the one from Montreal. Thank you.
no.
I've heard
no,
bad things. Here we go.
No,
That's
more
his.
voice actor.
There
Right.
we go. I'm definitely paying attention here. Big ups.
Yeah.
Big ups to Greedo the Green says, when someone says I'm not lying to you, they are. And I think that's a good credo to live by. Greedo the Green. Big ups. Oh, speaking of legendary green people, Greedo the Green goes into that. Who's your favorite green person? Anyone else in your mind? Snood, go ahead.
I like.
I'll give you some options if you don't have them.
Kermit
I
the
know.
Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Wait.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How fast can you name a green person?
Yoda, ever heard of him? I thought you would love him. I thought he's your
He's
guy.
okay. He's all right.
How about also we have other green
Tom Green.
people. Okay, that's
I like
kind of a
him.
stretch. Shrek, great one. The Grinch.
Shrek's a funny movie. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. The first Shrek movie is fucking funny. Okay.
There was one part of that where I lost. Oh, the part I lost my mind the first time I saw it. I wonder if it holds up. Is when remember the Pinocchio lying about the wearing. Say something crazy. Say something crazy, and it'll make his nose grow. You know.
Oh right, yeah.
So
yeah,
I say something crazy. He's like, yeah, say something like crazy, like you're wearing women's underwear. And he says, I'm wearing women's underwear, and his nose doesn't grow at all.
Right.
I like lost my shit on that.
That's good. It's a classic. That's a classic. Mike Myers, Canadian. So
Yep.
about
Shout
that.
outs to all the great Canadians. Also, Alanis Morissette.
Yep.
Who
Matthew
else do
Perry.
we name? Alex Trebek.
Jim Carrey, Tom Green.
Who else? I'm running low. Wayne Gretzky.
Yep, he's on. Sidney Crosby, who's I
Sidney
think you're
Crosby. Uh-huh.
Yes.
No, not my
Yes.
favorite hockey player. He's kind of a
okay.
captain. Too much like do-gooder, you know. He's too much of a do-gooder.
I mean, he's sort of past his prime now. What is he, like 45 years old at this point?
I believe he's pushing 40. He has to be.
I
Anyways,
think
moving forward.
I know for a
positively.
fact he's a year younger than me because it's like one of those things where it's like, haha, this guy who's younger than me has achieved things beyond my wildest dreams. So that's cool.
Oh, same birthday as me then. Same year. Same birth year.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Gorehow in the house says hey, he has spotted all the quarter demons. Yeah, that's when you know he's telling the truth. When he sees all the quarters of the room coming at him. Copeside Phil says Reforge said he didn't tip Phil. So once again, I am not sure Reforge is the most trustworthy human being on the planet. But that doesn't mean he's lying for sure. But I'm saying, like, we're not going to get the truth, so I look into it, right? That's what I say.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kevin, now go ahead, please.
I was just gonna say, when there's this many like unreliable narrators, like speculating is even pointless because it's like any string could be pulled and it just makes everything fall apart one way or the other. And you have no way of knowing anyway.
Yep. Kevin in the house says RCMP Detective Snood on the case. Ooh.
Me. Well, actually, I would not like to be associated with the RCMP. Thank you.
Ooh. Is there a story
Give me
there?
the Ontario Provincial Police instead.
Ooh, seems pretty hype. Do you
This
get
is
to
a
carry?
very,
Here's a question.
hyper-
A lot of people are
Yes?
asking. Do you get to carry a gun in that position?
They do. Yeah, they do carry guns actually. So
How far are we going? AKs, AK-47s. You got those?
You know what?
We got
No
those down
lie.
here. Civilians.
I went to GDQ or I think it was GDQ 13, 14, one of those years, and I landed in Dulles Airport in Washington D.C. and there was like 4 security guards in that hotel in that airport with not attack dogs, but dogs like for drugs, I assume.
Okay.
All 4 of them strapped with assault rifles, and I was legit like, holy fuck, like, is that just are we just like people are just like walking around strapped up like that? Like, is it that bad out here?
Yeah, you got like, holy shit, the memes are real about America.
Legitimately, I was just, I'd literally never seen an assault rifle in person in my life before.
Like,
Ever.
holy shit. That's that's the closest airport to where I grew up. That's Dulles Airport.
Oh, that's right.
Big ups.
That's right.
Copeside
Good
Phil in the
airport.
house says Duty has a screenshot of saying Reforged didn't tip in his live stream from today. They are both disgusting e-beggars. Reforged is a hardcore Sony pony. There we go. Learning more about Reforged every day. Big ups, Copeside Phil. Thank you so much. J-Dog in the house says the fat part isn't even the funny part about Amberlynn. It's her whack personality. Yes, J-Dog. That's what I say. And as I learned from Kinda Sav, there's many, many thousands of just fat people on YouTube that don't get any fucking views. You have to have the insane personality to go with it to get the real views. You know what I'm saying? So
It's like with DSP, right? There's a ton of really bad gamers out there too. And there's a ton of like, you know, gamers who are good, but they have horrible hygiene, right? And there's a ton of gamers who are good and have good hygiene, but have horrible personalities. But DSP just has all of those things very neatly packaged up in one.
that's why he's the
guy.
biggest lol cow on fucking earth. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he's the guy.
He is still not live yet. Make sure. Nope. Okay, so let's get back to the daily wrap here. We didn't finish the fakeness of this. The definitely true thing that happened. We got a tip during the daily wrap. I can't believe it happened. I'm not lying. I swear. Go.
We're going to contact me about it. But they tipped $49, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We did hit the streak tonight, albeit late, but we did hit the streak tnight. We're now at 27, and the streak continues. Now, it sucks because this is way too late, and I'm not doing a mega pull off camera. We're done. But
Why would I even suspect that for a second? Let me ask you something. In a hockey game, okay?
Go ahead.
Game's over. Overtime's over, right?
Yes.
Shootout's over, okay?
Yes.
Right? Now,
Yes.
everybody's on the ice. They're sort of skating to the other side to get off the ice, right? If
Go
someone
ahead.
flings an errant puck into the net, do we count that towards the previous game that just played? Is that how that works?
Again, here's another hot take from me. This is one of those cases as well. I don't care about the rule set of this streak. I think worrying about the minutia of a rule set does make us seem kind of hyper focused on the actual thing. Personally,
No, it's just untangling his lies. You kidding? Like
is that
all-
a hot take? That's what I'm like. It doesn't. It just. The streak is whatever rules he has. He comes up with, guys. Like that's the end of the. He controls the rule set. Right?
Well, I'm just saying that, like, okay, so if you can just like make up whatever counts as a tip, make up whenever tips come in,
Yes.
all of that, then none of this matters.
It does.
And
It does. You're right. You're 100% right. But he always has that ability to do that. He already lowered it. Everything counts. That's the first thing he's already changed. Now he changed you can tip late, and that's fine too. So what's next?
I guess so.
It's just, of course, we can make fun of it. I'm not saying we cannot make fun of this fact, but like debating the let's see if this let's add up the totals and see if he hit 149 or 151. I just don't care about that much because in the end, it's functionally the same thing, right?
I mean, if that's true, then why don't we just let him say, okay, well, so I hit the DSP thinks we should add one to the streak today. So when I get to 25,
I'm
I
not
better
saying
have
we don't make fun of
$5,000.
it. I'm not saying we don't make fun of it. Here's
I know,
another.
it's just-
Very good comparable. Is
Go on.
remember when the oh god, fun over. There we go.
reacting.
Here we go. We'll get the skip juice going. Hold on. So here,
Yeah.
last thought. Remember when? Not that picture. Here we go. Not
No,
that picture.
Yes, that picture.
Remember when the vest streak was going on and he added up the totals wrong, and people made a big deal out of that. Well,
can
actually,
you be more
he's at-
specific? Because that's happened more than once.
Well, you know, whatever. It was like 98
I know,
or something.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
really? Do we want to care about that? Is that something we're like, yeah, actually, it ended 10 weeks ago, you dumb fuck piggy? It's like, all right, well, he still got out $98. I mean, it's not that big a thing to even make fun of for me, in my opinion.
I
That's
mean,
just me, though.
it is because he takes it so seriously, but he cares actually like so little about it. Like, and he's not like, if it was that important, it would be right because it would be important to him to get it right. So it's
With
not
normal
important.
human beings, yes, I agree with you. But in this case, he kind of, I know it sucks, guys, but he holds the cards and the rules.
Yeah, yes, he does. And it's just aggravating that he dresses it up in this stupid, like, paper theater kind of like, whoa, look, guys, this is a real podcast where things matter. And, like, you know, people are interested in supporting me. And it's not just like 2 or 3 psychos behind the stream who've already paid me days ago. And, like, it's just like, if you just stop doing all this dumb shit, then maybe you could have a functional stream. Like, you know what I mean?
I guess I see this from the aspect of what would piss off Phil the most making fun of. That's how I take everything in my trolling, is what would piss off the Phil the most about reading that. This, like, debating of the, was it $2 less or was it a little bit late? He could just say, fuck you. I make the rules in the end, right? There's like an easy out for him, right?
And what I'm making fun of is his stupidity in that he wishes that his job was easier, but he does all this extra shit that he is the only one who is responsible for and makes it all harder. And it just doesn't end up mattering anyway. So don't do it.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm not debating that. We should have a roundtable on this topic, I feel.
Fine,
I
sure.
see it, chat is going both ways, very even. Maybe I should make a poll about that. Big ups,
We should
Punisher
start
Zagna.
banning some trolls, actually.
If you don't agree with me, you're out, by the way. Logan K.
Exactly.
So let's start with Logan K here. I would bet this last-minute tip is fake. Snood is right, rules matter. I hope you're talking about two different topics here, right? Because I do think the last-minute tip is fake. And I do think rules are matter, but I'm not like, okay, well, it was late, so are we supposed to, what, am I going to make a tweet about that? Phil was 30, the tip actually came in, if it did come in at all, 60 minutes late after the ending of the stream. Like, you know.
Logan is coming to my side because he is I'm sure he's a fellow like tabletop game enjoyer. Therefore, rules are very, very important to this kind of autism. God. Okay,
and Logan also hasn't got laid. Damn.
I think I have it under very good information that he has. So
okay, just making sure. Okay, Punisher Zagna. Last thing on this topic: if my football team loses and then scores a touchdown during practice on Wednesday, it doesn't count towards the previous game. Agree with you guys. Agree with you. You're bringing in real world sports where there is no rule set established for a fucking tip stream.
He's the one setting the rules, and it's like, well, you're not even paying attention to the rules. So just stop, because it's so annoying being told the rules every fucking day. That's all the pre-stream is. It's just someone explaining the rules to Monopoly to fill 2 hours of time.
Okay, so Lauren, I know the secret limited community post. I promise we'll look at it. All right, I promise we'll look at it. Today, before Snood gets out of here, we'll look at it.
There's a riot forming in your
don't
stream
worry.
right now.
Wait, I'll edge everybody. You want to see the riot? We'll wait till after the pre-stream, then we'll watch it, because we're not watching the fucking Reack. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's go.
Dad mode coming out right there. You guys want to fuck with me? Then we'll just see.
You'll wait. Okay, let's go.
On the Level 1 podcast, notably, we've got some interesting stuff going down in the realm of reacting. I want to talk with you about my ideas for the future of React content, because, quite frankly, the formula that I've been using now for almost 2 years, I feel like is starting to get stale, and we should do something different. Okay. So we're going to talk about that on today's show.
Been stale for a while.
In addition, I have an update on my thoughts about the online play of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero after having tried it out yesterday, and the big chunky topic for today.
Chunky.
Double chocolate chunk cookie.
I'll let you. This is one of those cases where I pause the stream and allow you to come up with your own joke. I won't say it myself due to rules of WPIG. But there is a chunky topic coming up today, and you can fill in the blanks on what you think that chunky topic might be.
I'll just give you my opinion really quickly, and I promise it's not an insult to anybody.
Yes.
I think he is, sort of modeling his next reward after the Costco guys, right? So he's gonna, if he hits this many tips goals, he's gonna get a chicken bake, and if he hits that many, he's gonna get a double chocolate chunk cookie. And he's gonna say it's boom or doom.
Wait, we're already talking about the next reward. We're just starting this reward.
We got to keep things moving, dude. Like, what do you think? I mean, the cookie's not coming for a week from now, isn't it? Is this happening soon?
Like, no, the fucking Cookie Monster's Friday. If it happens. All right, let's go.
I'm receiving threats for wanting to eat some cookies this week.
That's the Twitter I showed you.
I wish this was a joke.
Brother.
It's not. Because of that, I think what we need to do is talk about what's going on with the daily goals, reassess what we're doing this week.
Oh, because of that? So because of that, you are folding and stopping your whole system and changing it due to being threatened on Twitter? Is that what he said?
He's receiving threats, sir. He has to protect his family.
So we're literally changing based on the trolls' threats on Twitter?
Yes. Whoa, they don't control me, except when they do.
I did not expect that.
Like I said, we've got a lot to talk about on a loaded episode of today's
loaded episode.
Chunky and loaded. Snood said he wants to hear this. He said this.
I know.
Snood is Snood.
And the king sucks ass. The king sucks ass.
Because the king is back.
All right, you can't hear it anyway.
I can't hear it anyway, so I'm not going to be
for that,
trolled
by
here.
the way. I'm sorry,
I did not.
guys.
That's not true.
Sorry, guys. He really wanted that. Big ups, Mickey Thor. I'll bring this to when we get to the debate. When we get to the debate, I'll bring that up.
The council.
Yes, this is part of the council. Thank you for submitting that evidence.
of sucked. I'm not
That's the community. You know, they can come to the mic and say stuff during the court case.
The town hall. This is the the tractor town hall.
Yeah. I promise I'll bring that up, Mickey Thor. If I don't, please at me.
Okay, my friends. Welcome to the show. Today is Monday, the 21st of October, 2024. Today is React Day, meaning that after this podcast, I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing reacting style content on my various YouTube channels. Starting off on DSP Reacks, we're going to do the DSP versus
various
the Internet
channels.
Clips React show.
What a cool,
And then
cool
on the
thing to
late
say.
stream, we're going to be doing the retro React stream to Silent Hill 1, my original playthrough from 2012. So it's going to be a break from gameplay.
Oh God, that'll be
It
fun.
should be a fun day. I'm excited for it. It usually is the nice chill day where we kind of hang out together and have a good time, and it's not ultra serious where we have to make progress in a particular game or anything like that. So it's a good break, okay?
It's a good break.
One of the major
It's a good
things that
break.
we're going to be talking about on the show today is the future of my React content, and particularly
Oh God, that's
No
gonna
future, please.
in regards to
That's gonna be rough.
the clip show. Okay? I've been doing the clip show now for almost 2 years. It started in February 2023. And when I first launched
not
DSP versus
almost.
the Internet, it was a fresh idea. It was something I had never done before.
Canceling
People liked
it?
the fact that I was branching out and doing something completely different.
If there's a
Personally,
God,
I found
if
it
you're
refreshing
listening,
and interesting.
No.
But we're almost 2 years into it. And what's happened is,
I'm
like
tired of
most
it.
things, when
It's not making as much money as I was hoped,
Yeah.
honestly. So
You guys aren't stepping
something
up.
runs really long, it doesn't feel special, and it starts to feel stale.
Uh-oh.
In regards to DSP versus the Internet now, we're nearing episode 100. And what we've seen
I think
is
it's time to
people
quit.
dwindling when it comes to not only people who are watching the content, but people who are actually
Well,
supporting it to make it happen.
That has
See,
always been the case. It has never been viewed. The viewership similar to what it's always fucking been. But all right, let's pretend how it's changed recently.
This is a foundation laying beg right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it would be really nice if this would stick around, but sadly it can't. Oh, unless I get support today. I mean,
Uh-huh.
For those who don't know, the show is based on memberships. Like you become a member of DSP Reacks.
So we don't have to tip then,
And
right?
then you can nominate
Right.
clips that we watch during the show.
okay.
Well, I have seen this show dwindle over the last 6 to 8 months.
Dwindle is
where
the
we,
page.
at one
The
point we
day.
had
Today's
something
calendar.
like
For sure.
It's dwindling. Holy shit, VLX! Let's fucking go! Where is it? Bring him up! Come on, where is he? There he is!
Oh my God.
Yes! Felted! The tractors are felting again, thanks to
They are
you,
seeding.
VLX. The Cardboard Syndicate figurine. Very deep one there. This
very
is the
nice.
person that Philip could have stopped from stealing stuff at his job at Circuit City, but didn't say anything to the lost manager. Big ups. You're a legend.
Right.
maybe up to
Very
He was an
deep lore
accomplice
there.
Then you're saying
Well,
interesting.
he said a lot of people knew it was happening, but didn't say anything. That was the real story.
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, one of
So
those,
it's
you know.
So it's allowed. So it's okay for me to do the bad thing too, because a lot of people are doing it as well.
A lot
Got
of
it,
people
got
do
it, got it,
it.
got it,
Come
got
on. A lot of people.
different paying members, all vying for a
Are you
spot,
serious,
competing,
right?
submitting
Okay.
clips. We had like 50 to 100 clips a week.
Hold on.
Now we don't even have
Oh,
20.
yeah.
So, to be honest, I don't even know if the show can support itself anymore. You have enough clips to be a show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you didn't get enough clips. I
So we're
thought.
going to talk a little
Yeah,
later.
he said 20 clips, dude. There's not even enough clips. That's where we're at. We don't have enough clips. Damn, it's not about
That's-
money. We don't have enough clips.
I don't have a show, guys. That's what
That's
happens
rough,
when you
man.
rely on the audience. I guess
That's fucking
We're
rough.
on the show about this. And what I would like to do is explain to you my ideas for the future, how to evolve and change and do
You
things a
choose
little
the
differently.
clips.
But I need
Yeah.
feedback
How about
on how to
that?
make it happen. Okay?
No, he needs feedback, please. Okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, how's that fair enough? I didn't get a
Fair enough.
choice.
Not
We'll
even
get to
asking
that,
anymore.
obviously, because that's a
Fair
bit tough
enough.
to talk about
It
today,
is.
I feel.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is give everyone a recap on what the schedule will be this week. I want to talk about my experience with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero yesterday because
Let me get the kick stream numbers up
it
for us
basically
here.
went down
Oi.
exactly as I expected. And then people give me shit
course.
for it.
Yep.
And I'm like, so you don't
You
want
mean
me to
the
be
internet?
honest? Would you like me to lie?
Yes,
Because
please.
I don't want to lie. I want to give you my honest opinions on it as I'm playing it. But I
Yeah,
guess
so you can't make fun of me for those opinions, guys, right? You guys
it's
can't
just
make
an
fun of me.
opinion again.
Yeah, the internet can't make fun of me for my bad opinions, right, guys? Come on, huh?
some people just like
Whoa, 43 viewers on Kick. We are popping off. What
My
the
God,
fuck?
resurgence time. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Dragon Ball so much they just wish that I liked it
Business saved.
more than I do. So I want to talk about that.
Boss man, what do you think about
And
the
then
43
also-
viewers?
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
He's felt it too.
The goals. The streak continues. All right. And what's happened is this particular week, I feel like perhaps the goal that I came up with as a reward,
Philip, these rewards are only to troll. Philip, these rewards are only to felt the trolls. Remember, you said that. So I hope you're not going to say that the reward wasn't good enough. I really hope you're not going to say that because you said
you
yourself.
can't take them out of context like this. You don't know.
You said yourself, Philip. It's to felt the trolls. We don't care. Come on.
He's going to say, don't worry. He's going to say that for sure.
End of the week that if we hit all these goals all week, that I would go and get some gourmet cookies and throw on my Halloween costume from like 3 years ago just to be silly because it's Halloween month.
Just to be silly.
And eat gourmet cookies as a Cookie Monster. Some people thought it was funny and interesting, and others didn't. And I think people are like, nah, at this point, it's not that good of an idea. It was a really rough day yesterday hitting these goals. Like, for example, on the first stream, we were not even close to hitting the goal.
Yeah.
And then, boom, last minute, someone did a ginormous tip.
Last second tip. Here comes the tip. Snood's coming from Canada. Boom.
No.
Ready or not.
Over $70, and we hit the goal, and we got to goal hit 26. And then last night, on the WWE
mysteriously, the exact
Championship,
same thing
which
happened.
traditionally we never have issue hitting the goal because people want to see me do a mega poll during the show.
Traditionally.
We didn't hit the goal during the stream. But then when I went to film the daily wrap, all of a sudden, someone dropped a giant tip, and we hit the goal again. So if basically the only way I can hit the goals is because of Hail Mary last-minute tips, it basically means that people aren't liking the idea for the week. And I get that. But at the same time, as that's going on,
Big up,
no exaggeration, I'm receiving threats about wanting to do this goal and getting these cookies. I'm serious.
Can you any proof? Any sliver of proof, sir? A threat? What do you got? A note under your door?
If you get these fucking cookies, I am gonna find you, Phil, and I'm gonna troll you online.
Someone wrote a note in blood. You got two options: the cookie thing dies, or cat dies. Make you a choice.
Someone left a horse head in his bed.
Oh yeah. Like, come on.
Was that a joke?
Just a reference to the movie.
I'm going to show you. Okay.
That was The Godfather, correct?
Yeah, but also a horse.
Well, no, I ignored that part of it.
So I think what we need to do this morning, we need to talk about if this isn't interesting,
threats?
if it's not funny, if it's not something you're interested in seeing.
Any
like you
threats?
wanted to see the Krabby Patty meal. I couldn't make it happen.
Threats are pretty fucking serious, dude. Any want to go deeper into that or what?
You like me doing the Addams Family
calling
meal.
the police live about the threats on my life.
That's pretty fucking serious, man. Threats.
The idea of me doing the chicken Big Mac and then adding on a bunch of other things. In fact, that DSP tries it of the chicken Big Mac and other McDonald's food has over 2,000 views and climbing, and it's only been live for
2,000! What do you think about this? Come on, boss man, what's your take on 2,000 views on DSP Gaming? Fuck, he's pissed. He's pissed.
He just lost it all, man.
The resurgence is real. God damn it. Boss man's waiting for the resurgence to die, but it just won't die. I know, boss man.
It's like the wall.
3 days, not even. So it's actually doing better than any of the other like feasting with Phil's and things that I've done for the past year. So I guess that one was a good idea. I don't think that's true. Right?
Yeah. I don't think so either, actually. It's very easy to check that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I guess what we got to do is figure out, what do you want? I'm okay.
Jasper?
I'm open to listening to more ideas if it means that people are going to want to see the streak continue and succeed and support the content, right?
Well, that's a lot to ask for. You have to want to see me succeed.
Let's talk about that today. All right?
Yes.
Well, let's do things in order.
What's that?
Firstly,
first,
let's talk about
we skip
the
right on
schedule
past
for the
it.
week.
Okay, thank
God. Out of here.
By the channel members. Stuff to the throwback channel, or play some of this to the stuff that they actually put into the movie. Some of it is kind of similar to what they put into Silent Hill 2. So it's fun to re-experience this game. All hell broke loose, and a bunch of people died, and I guess that's what this DLC is supposed to be. Either trying to see what interesting Tuesday night is. It's actually going to be a fun stream.
We're up to Tuesday night,
so that should be fun. And then
banning someone. Hang on.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Hold on. Someone's saying that I received some gifted subs, and I wasn't paying attention.
Brother.
Hold on.
Hang on. Oh, this is fun. Hang on.
Let's grind this stream to a halt real quick to look at money.
It's hard to scroll up. Very odd.
Oh yeah. They coded all fucked up.
No, I don't see any gifted memberships at all, or any gifted subs at all.
Oh my god, no! That I was gonna say it's a great LARP if you're in kick. If you're in kick, that's a great fucking LARP. But this I stand with Phil dude is the one that did it, and he's definitely a tipper, a serious tipper, not Snood levels.
100% no.
Exactly. Like Snood is like less than that, but this guy's serious.
I'm normal. I do not do anything like that.
Definitely.
Where are you seeing those? Did they show up in the chat? They didn't show up in my
Just
chat.
ban him. What are you waiting for?
Hang on a second.
Wait a minute.
Hold on
Hold
a second. Normally you are on those like a hawk, Philip.
Uh-huh. Dude, dude, I'm not paused. Look at the fucking light. Thank God for that light, by the way.
I swear to fuck, I thought you were.
Weird.
No,
Why
check
would it
the
not have
light.
shown that to me?
The light is the
Brother.
key.
Yeah.
When did you do that? I stand with Phil. Was it
When
right
did you do
now?
that? When
Like,
did
when
you
did
do
you
that?
actually do it? Because this always works, and it didn't pop up for me.
Oh my god. What are we gonna do?
Business over, I guess.
Let me look. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. Obviously, it's
Wow.
confusing, but I want to be giving shout-outs for contributions.
Yeah, as a
I have no
responsible
idea why that
gamer.
wouldn't have shown up.
Big up Swaggy Davis Jr.
So,
Please.
Oh my
I
god.
have it set up as a show banners when viewers, hosts,
Show-
subscribe, or give subs.
Oh my
And it
god.
didn't show up.
Dude.
Okay, let's
Big
call
up
the company.
Matthew.
Let's call the support line real quick.
Let me take
Hang
a
on,
look.
let me get in the chat.
Yeah.
Let me get the help line
Let me
here.
just get on the horn. Let me just get on the horn with the technical director real quick.
This is a real person. I have a direct line.
Yeah,
Hello.
Lydia,
For
it's me
English,
again. It's
press
Surfside
1.
Phil.
No, I was going to go the other way. This is my
Okay.
direct line. Hang
No.
on. For
No, it
English,
doesn't
press
show up for
1.
me yet.
This is my direct line, guys.
I was
Hang
gonna
on.
be like, he called somebody, but
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't
a
know
gas
what's going
station.
on. So there's no pop-up on my screen whatsoever
Oh, yeah,
to
they
show
redirect
it.
it.
And in my revenue,
Yeah.
it doesn't show it either. So that's why I didn't shout it out. Like, there's
It's-
nothing.
all right,
Did
you can live
anyone
without
else
it,
see
brother.
this? Besides, I stand with Phil. Did anyone else see these gifted subs? Because I can't see them.
Oh my god, wow.
I don't know what's going
Talk
on.
about hyper-focused.
Yeah. Gulp.
Here,
We got
I
a
go,
different mug today, by the way. We're just doing some
on my
variety.
desktop here.
That was a quick one. I
No,
couldn't
the
push it.
desktop. The problem is the chat history just goes away right away when you click off
What's
the
this
screen.
random skull
I can't
with
even look it up
leaves?
here.
I think
Well,
that
I
could have
apologize.
stayed
I
in
don't know
the
what to say.
drafts, bro.
Where are you seeing that?
Right?
Look at his screen in the back. Look at all the fucking new animations.
Yeah.
Like that one's art. I mean, I'll give that a pass. It's whatever.
Sure.
Oh, yeah,
that one, that can go. That free up some space with that one.
This is in the special class. He's king for the day in the special class, you know? Philip, stay, guys. Remember,
All right,
whatever he
guys.
wants goes. We're going to be playing WB Champions today and drinking cherry juice for lunch, okay, guys?
We're gonna be listening to Phil talk about show and tell for the next 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Get ready, guys. It's Philip's special day, okay?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works or why it wouldn't be working.
This is his
You said I
cat.
stand with Phil shows up in third place for weekly top gifted. They actually show up in second place for me.
Oh, my God,
This-
dude. Seriously?
man.
Now it's ridiculous,
Dude, I mean, this
man.
thing's all screwed up.
Yeah. Maybe we should quit kick too.
2 minutes in, it was ridiculous.
Well,
now
if
we're
you
at
indeed
5.
did gift them, thank you.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
Garziak says last gifted sub was 14 hours ago from what I can see. That's what I see.
Brother.
That's what I see.
That's what I see.
Oh, huh. He's acting like he's supervising like a
So
nuclear
I don't know what
launch.
to tell you guys. I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry. If it shows
I don't know what's
up,
going on,
I swear
guys.
to you, I'll
This is
shout it
huge.
out and I'll count it. But I don't want to count something it doesn't
Relax,
show up anywhere.
man. Relax.
I have no idea what happened.
Holy shit.
I would never count something that was
All
suspicious
right,
or might
enough
not
of the derailment.
exist.
Let's get
Oh, is that the vibe you're getting? I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. I never would do something fake here. I want to make sure it's purely authentic.
Oh, he's got to be all above board here, right? You know, I'm a legitimate business owner after all.
You might be onto something.
back to
with
the
that one.
show, shall we?
Halloween.
Okay. So right now we have no contributions whatsoever from what I can see. That's why I haven't shouted anything out. Okay. So Alan Wake DLC on Tuesday, and the Street Fighter 6 returns Tuesday night. Wednesday I'll probably do more of the Alan Wake DLC. The thing is, no one knows how long the DLC is because
Yeah.
it's brand new. No one's
Why don't
played
you
it
just
yet.
play it and
Once
figure
we
it
know
out?
how long it is, I'll know how many streams I need to attribute to it and reserve this week.
Attribute
And then
to
Wednesday
it?
night is more WWE Champions. Now,
Does that work? Not sure.
Here's
no,
the deal.
Well,
Why am I
sometimes-
not skipping?
can do. We had Stardew Valley going on. We have other games that we can either add or we can
Oh,
bring
yeah.
back, right?
Oh, please go back to Stardew Valley. The Kick crew
No, I
will
want
love those.
fishing.
The Kick tourists will love Stardew.
Doesn't
Let me
always
tell
have
you.
to be
Definitely.
WWE Champions. Perhaps the WWE Champions meme is dying out. I don't know. You know,
Was
here's,
it a
again,
meme,
that's the thing.
sir?
When
You
something
paid
it's-
$2,000.
It's not a meme. It's actually your whole life. But okay.
is
Yep.
new and fresh and different,
Uh huh.
it gets interest. When it becomes regular, well, it's not special anymore. And then it kind of
need
falls out of
variety.
prominence, right?
Gotcha.
The whole meme of me playing WWE Champions worked when it was such a taboo thing. Oh my God, Phil is admitting he plays the game. Are you kidding me? He's actually going to play it on stream and he's going to spend money on the game publicly, right? So that was the gimmick. But now it's been a regular thing. And it seems like perhaps the interest in it is waning and falling down now, right?
Yeah, it's falling down now.
So, I'm not saying right now that I want to quit it, but at the same time, if I do a second stream on Wednesday and it's slow again, then I think that's it, right? You know what I'm saying? I guess let's see what happens, all right? Let's see what happens on Wednesday. Again, I don't want to say, the sky is falling. There was one stream we didn't hit the goal, and that's the end of it, or anything like that.
Oh, well,
but you got to understand.
Actually, you did hit the goal, though, huh? I thought.
Yeah, I thought you did. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point of me doing it, is to get that kind of momentum, to get people excited for it. And if the excitement's dead, then why am I doing it when I have other things I could be doing that people want?
Such as...
So let's see how it goes on Wednesday
Stardew.
night, all right?
You were listening?
Thursday, I have no idea what I'm doing. It could be more Alan Wake DLC. It could be Dragon Ball Sparking Zero single player. Or it could
Thursday,
be something
I have
else.
no
I'm not
idea.
sure. And then...
And Friday, my day off.
There's something there.
Yeah, definitely.
The late stream on Thursday.
Any Smiths
also
fans
up
out
in
there?
the air. It could be more Street Fighter. It could be something else. I'm not sure. I want to just leave Thursday completely
Monday,
open.
React Day.
So that way, since I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not over-promising and under-delivering. You know, we very well may need a third
Tuesday,
stream
Kino,
for Alan Wake. We
Casino.
have to see. Also, during Thursday, at some point during the day, there's going to be an interruption. I just don't know when yet. I'm not even going to know until like the day before. So because I
Check Sarah's last chat. Maybe research other gambling games that would be popular on Kick. Jesus, Sarah. Maybe Sarah's a plant. She's going to join this guy. Fuck. Don't let DSP take my audience. Is he on Kick now, by the way, yet? Boss man, I heard he got out of jail, right? Your boyfriend?
He's banned from Kick. He's not on Kick. He's
What
not
is he
allowed to
on
be
now,
Kick.
though? Still the Discord-only streams?
I think so. The only boss man I've seen is him literally losing $31,000 in 5 seconds, and that's not a joke.
Well, you know.
So
we all have our vices.
So I know there's going to be
That's
some
true.
kind of an interruption during my streams. I can't tell you exactly what's going on, when it's going on. I won't know until later this week. All right.
Well,
so
you should just
it's
shut
actually
up
a
the
good
fuck
thing
up
that there's like
about it.
nothing
About-
crazy important going on Thursday, because
I
there
can't
very
tell
well
you
could be a
any
big chunk
aspect of
an
this.
interruption
What?
during
Yeah.
the streams.
I can't tell you when, why, or what, but it's coming.
But
I can say that
something
every
is
day.
happening.
I can
So
say
start
that every
freaking-
fucking day.
Start freaking out now, please.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Friday's the big one. Friday's the day everyone's waiting for.
Is it?
The release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and
No,
Sonic
Husky.
X Shadow
No.
Generations, which is exciting because it's a brand new Shadow the Hedgehog game, plus the re-release
Friday,
of Sonic
I joined
Generations
Dash
for a
with
modern
Cat.
audience.
Saturday,
Particularly,
I
I'll be
Dash
playing
with
Black
Cat.
Ops 6
Just keep doing the
multiplayer
repeat.
on the first stream,
Something.
the entire first
Oh,
stream.
yeah, there's something there
I can't
for
wait
sure.
because I played the beta and I kicked ass in it, right? And I was using a controller, the Elite 2 controller,
The Elite
not
2?
keyboard and mouse, and I was whooping butt with that. I was
Yeah.
literally at the top
yeah,
of the keyboards
mommy.
almost every single game
I
that
was
I
playing
played.
the demo of
It
Call of
ran so
Duty.
beautifully at 120 hertz on my
I was
PC.
whooping
So I'm very
butt.
much looking forward
I
to
was
this game
whooping
releasing and me
major
putting it into the
butt,
regular rotation.
Go.
Now, I'm not saying, I'm not going to do other gameplay. Like, I'm not going to do the campaign, I'm not going to do zombies, and I'm not going to do Warzone. What I'm saying is, multiplayer is what
why am
everyone
I still
wants
here?
to see, right? That's
The fuck?
Wow.
Forgot what I was doing.
Yeah,
I would
thank
say
you so much.
I have
Okay,
different
what's your
games
favorite
that are
game
my
or
favorite to-
franchise? Give me one game. Give me 2 games he's going to say. We each have to give 2, and they have to be unique. You go first. 1.
Shit. I want to say Yakuza.
Okay, that's your 1. Let me get 1, 2. I don't want to steal
Yeah.
both. I'm going to say Chrono Trigger. Your guess next.
And then if it's favorite game or franchise, it's gotta be Mario, right? Like
I'll say Street Fighter then. So I have Street
Okay.
Fighter and Chrono Trigger.
yeah,
You have
yeah.
Mario and
Yakuza.
Yakuza. Okay, here we go.
within different genres. So, for example,
Dumbest
I don't
question
really
ever, by the
have
way.
an overall
Oh god.
favorite
shit,
game or
that's a
franchise.
good option,
I have
too.
different games that are my favorites within different genres. So, for example,
For example. Okay, if he says it, we win there, by the way.
if you were to say to me, what is your favorite platformer of all time? I would say Super Mario World.
All right, that's 1
and
for
if you said
Snood.
why,
Easy.
I would say because it was a launch
Easy,
title
why?
with Super NES. It was a game that added innovation in so many different
Snood
ways.
winning right now.
Massive improvements to graphics and sound, new 3D effects that were added for the SNES, a whole
Pigs
new way to
playing
control the game
Mario.
with so many different buttons on the SNES control pad.
Wow, dude.
And so
Whoa,
many
there were
people
2
just got
extra-
that
wait,
game
4
as like a
extra
present.
buttons.
So I did. My SNES I got as a Christmas present. And I remember unboxing it on Christmas, hooking it up, playing it all day long. And
I feel for those back then. Mario 64 was a bigger wow moment for us, people around this age. Of course, I'm younger than Philip, but Mario 64 Step Up was more like, holy shit, man. But anyways, in my opinion.
I was on the sauce real early, and I'll tell you that Super Mario World is still my favorite game, my favorite Mario game. But
I would say that too, but I'm saying the Step Up was like, what the fuck is this? We're in a whole new fucking universe right now. That's what I'm saying.
No, my world was torn apart when I realized that Mario was actually hitting Yoshi on the head to make his tongue go out.
Okay.
I was kept up at night thinking about that.
I remember just running around in Mario 64. Like, I don't give a shit what I'm doing. I'm running around.
I think I talked about.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just running around. That's fun enough.
I think I talked about this, but one time before we got an N64, they were doing those display cases at Toys R Us, right?
Yeah.
And my dad picks up Mario 64 for 2 minutes, and he has to like sit down on a bench. He's so motion sick.
That was DSP. Same thing.
The smell of food and stuff in the house is my mom was making us food all day for Christmas, and I was playing the game and enjoying it. Like, it's just a big, great memory for me. But to me, that's like the epitome of platforming. Like, that's the kind of game I can play over and over and never get bored, right?
I feel like
it was the best fighting game of all time. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
That's one for me.
Why?
Tied.
Street Fighter 2 is the franchise
USA versus Canada, 1-1 right now.
That started it all. And
Third
Super
period
Turbo
starts
is the
now.
best in the original franchise. It's the game that I play competitively and am the best at when it comes to competitive games.
Go.
That's the one that I'm a tournament winner in.
That's the one.
Why. See?
Come on. Oh, bite.
So I don't have an overall absolute answer.
And
I have answers that are specific to each.
God damn it, tie
So I
game.
hope that makes sense.
Old school rules, no shootouts either.
So there you go. So now I got people who are saying on Kick that Kick is busted, that they're trying to gift subs and nothing's happening. I don't know what to tell you guys
think they might be
regard.
fucking with you?
Good job, LARPers.
From my perspective, everything is fine. Everything
You
shows
don't have
is
a
normal.
perspective. You don't know what to
on
look
my
at.
end. And I didn't get any notification from anyone
Good
that
job,
anything's wrong.
LARPers.
So
That's what would happen, by the way.
Yep.
I don't know what
Phil,
to say.
there appears to be something
I'm not
wrong
sure what's
with
going on
Kick
in that
servers.
regard. Everything shows on my end is good. So, yeah, I don't know why Kick would be giving you guys issues today with contributions.
Okay, yep.
Hopefully
I hope
it's not
I hope
a real
the
issue.
47 viewers are enjoying their contributions over there.
And it's something
Yeah,
that can be solved
they're
easily
rocking
because
it.
obviously that's supporting me, and I want that to be able to be counted, right?
Not being abused.
So,
Could be Green of the Green. I'll read that in full after the pre.
Rare Trick says it added me to the weekly leaderboard. It? Look,
Oh my god, dude. I really think this is a meme now.
Look at his face. What the fuck?
you're right, it did.
Oh,
Kick is
what?
screwed
So-
up.
Kick
Oh my
is screwed
God,
up.
man.
So you guys can confirm with me that it's screwed up, right? So apparently, I Stand With Phil did gift 2 subs, and Rare Tricks did just gift 1 sub because
Okay.
they're on the
mystery
weekly
solved.
leaderboard, but it didn't show anything in chat at all. Yeah.
So let's just not.
No, they
deal with
just
it
came
for right
in
now.
super late. So he's got,
Whoa.
2 gifts.
Okay, now I Stand With Phil just gifted, and it did show up this time.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
just,
that.
it's late.
So that time it did show up. Okay, we can
Ooh,
count that
BR
one
Joe.
at least.
But
Dude,
yes,
there's
they
some weird stuff going down
Super
today.
Mario
What
Bros.
is
3 is
happening?
fucking good too.
Is this a wacky Monday or something? Are we haunted?
Yeah, it's another.
Why would stuff be showing up and not showing up?
Tips not showing up.
Oh no!
But Snood will save it.
No, he won't.
He's from Canada.
So
We're having a
that's
weird day,
cool.
everyone. It's going to be one of those days, everybody. All right, so please bear with me. We don't know what the hell's going on here. Something is going horribly wrong.
That's easily parodyable. That's a song that's just made for a parody right there. Hear that? It's
Like break stuff?
Yeah, no, not break stuff. But just another Den Head Monday. Wait, there's so many options there. It's an open
React
canvas.
on Sunday.
Yeah, there's a wide open canvas.
Yes. We're writing all the winners of the Chicken in the Ring season 3 right now.
I can confirm
Perry
one gifted
Adult-
membership.
Parodyable. That's what I meant to say, Pendleton. Thank you.
Yes,
P-Wop,
that's-
do
I
not
got
count
that.
that
That's what I
one.
heard.
Do not
That's what I
count
heard.
that one, by the way,
misheard it.
P-Wop.
No, that guy
was
misheard
intentional.
it. That's
Thank
it.
you.
So that's
Or
one
excuse
on
me,
him.
one gifted sub
Parodyable.
on Kick.
Like
That's the one I
parodyable.
There you
saw,
go. Well
right?
done.
Now I'm just
Yeah,
curious, does that
see,
even show up?
The thing
Maybe
is, you get more nervous. I know P-Wop's tracking, so now I get extra nervous and I say more fucked up shit.
none of these show up right
Yeah.
now.
I hate it.
You've been given stage
Check
fright.
this.
God damn it. Okay.
I love when he has to lean in to look
Hold
closer.
on. Hang on a
So
second.
the I Stand With Phil membership gifting sub just showed up. And now Rare Tricks gifted a sub.
Oh,
And it
good
just
thing
went
we all
through.
had a good amount of testers for this.
Got to test it. Oh wow, we're up to 41 viewers
Okay, so
now.
thank you, Rare
on-
Trick.
on-
We were
I
One
should
gift
just always
sub
have
for
it
Steal
up.
with Phil, and one gift sub
Yeah.
for Rare
I
Tricks.
should always show
and they
that
are
up. It's
showing
funnier.
now in the chat, but the other ones you guys are talking about are not.
Holy fucking Christ, dude.
Yep.
Can we
That's
move
just
on?
showing up. It's showing up though, dude.
What is happening? It's madness. Madness. Yes, it is showing. I stand with Phil and Rare Tricks each gifted a sub in my queue now. It doesn't show
Oh, it's
those
in the
other ones you guys did, though.
queue?
It only shows those 2 that you just did. So I don't know what the hell's happening. Hopefully this thing will solidify and work better.
That's what she said.
The other 2,
That's what she-
that's the only 2
Gotcha.
showing up in my revenue.
Got
Well
him.
done, well done.
I'm
Yeah, great
quicker.
minds think alike.
The other ones or
Great
something
minds
that didn't
think
go through.
alike, actually, and I let you have that one.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for that support. Sorry that we're having issues on that side. All right, so if you guys are watching, please consider supporting in some way. Super chat
For great
super
content like
stickers,
this.
tips, subs or gifted subs all count towards today's King's Coffers goal. And by the way, this goal counts for this stream and the React stream I'm doing on
Okay,
DSP.
I was worried about that. That was my first question actually
Exactly.
today.
Oh, there's
Good,
one for
good.
this, then
I
one for
couldn't
that.
sleep
then one
last
for the
night.
late
I was
stream.
wondering
We do
about
I'm
that.
really glad we squared
I'm
that
not
away
doing
earlier.
3
So I don't
goals.
think
That's
about it
ridiculous.
anymore.
We're not expecting that.
There we
Okay?
go.
Wait, what are you not? What is he not expecting?
Whoa.
Expecting that. One for that, then one for the late stream. We do 2 goals a day. I'm not doing 3 goals. That's ridiculous. We're not expecting that. Okay.
Well, that would probably make it a little bit harder to keep hitting them, right?
Okay.
Good question, fat boy.
So what was I going to say? So please, let's get some support, guys. Let's get the
You just
momentum
said
going
that.
if you can. Anything is appreciated. Some tips would be great. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today?
What's that,
Some tips would be
minion?
great.
What's up?
And
He
some
always
likes.
says that
36
one. He
likes.
always
I have
does.
300 viewers. Let's
He
get that
loves
up to...
Game Boy.
It's like such a. It's like he has to say it, like Jade. Like
What's up, Game Boy?
Yeah.
What's up, Game?
50
He has to
likes
say
on
those
YouTube.
two.
Like the stream if you're enjoying yourself and you want to help with
Game Boy.
engagement. Thank you for that.
Woo.
Okay, so
Oh shit. My
topic
bad.
number 1 for today that I want
we
to
go.
talk about. Okay,
Whoa.
I have played
39.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero online yesterday. It was my daily daytime gameplay stream. I played it for nearly 3 hours. All right.
Uh-huh.
I got to be honest with everyone. I'm not
Uh-oh.
going to
Go
lie
ahead.
to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Okay.
The game is not very good online at all. Okay.
Wow.
First of all, before we even
Scathing.
get to gameplay, because a lot of people say, "Well, I like the gameplay." All
Go
right.
ahead.
The
I do
online
too.
play itself has big flaws. All right. Number 1,
All right.
Okay. Here's
Okay.
one.
the connections are not great.
Okay,
One
not great
match dropped
connections.
entirely in the middle of the match. Just
Oh.
dead.
What?
Okay.
Some matches, when you're doing the team battles,
That game
you'll
sucks.
kill the
Clearly.
opponent.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, what happens is the screen goes gray. And I think what that means is the
Gray?
game is attempting to load your opponent's next character, but it's just failing to have the netcode sync.
Okay.
So you just stand there,
yes.
and the enemy is nowhere to be found.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, where are they? What's going on? Then all of a
Okay.
sudden, the opponent will appear out of thin air in front
Okay.
of you and get a free combo.
What?
And there's no way to know what's going on. What just happened?
I'm detecting a skill
Why
issue
the
here.
character
I
just
think.
Yeah.
magically appear out of thin air and just now gets
Everyone in the tweet said the same fucking thing. So, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
hit on me. Like, that's not fair. It's supposed to be a competitive match. It doesn't make sense.
No, it's not.
There was one match where I was literally doing.
There we go. Shout out to Space Tits. I'm always a fan of Space Tits. Says that's not the netcode. You can lose sight of the character sometimes. So that's what's going on here.
Yeah,
clearly.
especially like if you like beat up someone and you kick them into the water, right? And they
Uh-huh.
go under the water, you can't see them very easily when they're in the water. So if they die under the water, they might switch their character at that point and then surprise you. And also the Dragon Ball characters are well known for flying fast and also teleporting behind you and stuff.
Yes.
So
It's very
that's
frantic.
kind of
I don't think it's really made for someone of Philip's, let's say, skill set or reaction set. You know what I'm saying?
no, he's
But-
he's more of a reactionary style fighting game player, right?
he
So,
needs the
yeah, it's
walking
not fair.
sims much
Yes,
better.
yes.
controller,
I need
and
to
it
slow it
just
down just
wasn't
a bit.
reacting at all. It wasn't like, oh, it's
Set
slow
the
or
speed
sluggish.
down, Philip.
It literally wasn't reacting when I put input on the controller.
Right.
I'm like, that's not
definitely.
competitive.
That's true.
Right?
Definitely.
And then lastly, this
wow,
was
what was
kind
that?
of the kicker for me.
Whoa! Hell yeah! We a fruitful
I'm like,
harvest.
that's not competitive then.
in the ear and watch the white. Deep dig,
And then
one knock,
lastly,
and
this was kind of the kicker for me.
That's
So-
that's the majesty of technology, right? Using the momentum from your fingers flexing to
Yep.
just very finely control the scoop on your index finger.
And he
That's-
also he
All right.
like
Thank you for
spotted his
re-upping the membership. I
plant
appreciate it.
his plot of land here. Look, he looks down like, okay, where am I going to rub this thing? And he has a good idea of where it's going to go, and he does it. Watch this.
Competitive then.
he's locked
Right.
in.
Ready? He
And
does
then
it. Where am I going to put
lastly,
it? Let me
this
check
was
down here. Oh,
kinda
there's
the
good.
kicker for me.
Open plot.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
all
See,
of
You
you-
did have
open
to
plot
look.
right
You-
there.
You did have to look, so it's not as impressive as like a sort of Bobby Orr, 2-on-1 no look pass one timer, right?
He had to
But-
look.
ranked
Yeah.
match, right? I'm ranked match.
Yeah, we played that. He knew earlier. Big up.
So these are supposed to be the competitive matches in the game, right? It's a tag match, meaning you pick a team of like anywhere
What's
from
a
like
tag
2
match?
to 5 characters. You're supposed to be able to tag between them on the fly. My tag functionality doesn't work. All you're supposed to do is hold left on the D-pad and it shows your menu of
Big
your
up, Lord
characters.
Kane. You don't have
press
to
a
talk
button
about
to
Snood
swap.
that way, though. Honestly,
It doesn't do
It's kinda
anything.
mean. Sorry.
I'm holding left. It does nothing.
He talked.
And I'm
Sorry.
trying to show everyone on
Lord
stream,
Kane
guys, you
commented.
can't tag. I don't understand what's going on. And at that
You
point,
hold
someone
down-
came in and was like, "Yeah,
You hold down the
this
D-pad
is
and then
being
you use the
reported
other
across
stick
the board.
to
This game
choose
is
a selection
wonky
on a radio
online.
menu or
It's
something.
just not that good. It has a lot of bugs and issues right now. The tag one is one. There's
Right
another one
now.
where, for some reason,
Friday
you actually wouldn't be.
Okay, I'm sorry. He's so fucking boring. I'm looking elsewhere. Look at this. This is such a dented screen. Friday 13.
Bugs and issues right now.
Look, Friday 13. Can we not do the? We're just
No, even the TH. after
th. We're
13?
just Friday 13.
The tag one.
This is still
there's another
0.1.
one where
Yes,
for
Mr.
some
Extravagant.
reason, you actually wouldn't be able whatsoever to use a special move. It just never works.
Okay, definitely.
Now Darth Fig says you have to let it charge. No, Darth Fig, it's
No,
not.
Dart,
let
you
it
dumb
charge.
fuck.
It was
Listen, dumb fuck. I'm not asking for your opinion, dumb fuck.
Yeah.
fully charged. Pressing left on the D-pad had no effect. It
Snood,
wouldn't
any
open the
comment?
menu to show the tag partners
That's
for the
I think
entirety of the
Mike's
match.
as well established as a
You
troll
understand
here.
what
It
I'm
should be
saying?
ignored.
Yeah,
You know, please
he's been
don't
nice.
defend the game. It's documented. It's a game bug.
Please don't
Okay, this is what I mean.
Please don't
Please don't have your own opinion. I have documented my opinion already. Okay? So
Documented?
it's
please don't-
documented already.
Don't defend the game. It's documented. It's a game bug. Okay, this is what I mean.
Where is
Whenever-
it documented? Library of Congress?
Can we see the Jira ticket for that one, Phil?
Play a
That's,
game that has a fan base, right? Oh, I love Dragon Ball.
Big up, Zero
But the
Moto.
game has a game bug.
Oh,
How
he does
dare
it.
you? No, it's you.
Relax,
you weren't charged. You
Phillip.
weren't this. No, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I understand how
Well, let's not go too far with this, all right?
games work. I understand how the game works.
Yeah.
The fucking
no,
thing
you
doesn't
clearly
work. It's a game bug.
don't.
Stop trying to make excuses for the game and shit.
Uh-huh.
It's fucked up.
You salty about
You
Twitter
are
still,
making
brother?
Excuses. Go on, sorry.
He's salty about Twitter. That's it. That's the beginning and end. Go ahead.
But he's making you're the one making excuses for yourself.
Uh-huh.
So
But don't
that's
he-
not fair. I don't
He
know.
just waited for a scapegoat to rage at, and here's whoever this dented
Yeah.
was. He got him. So.
All right.
He's a sacrificial dent
So
on this
yeah.
one.
that's just the things that I observed.
Okay.
Just playing it. This
But I
has
thought it was
nothing to do with
documented.
gameplay mechanics. This is the game outright having issues online.
I thought it was
There's
documented?
lag, there's
Oh.
inputs that completely don't read, and your
Okay.
character will get frozen.
Yep.
Sometimes the characters won't load in properly when they're tagging in and out, or not tagging in and out, but being
Oh,
killed off.
yeah, as long as you know. Yeah, definitely believable when you stumble over every fucking word possible in this game. Yep, gotcha. Makes sense. You sound like an expert, actually.
Someone, a new character.
I've documented the research.
One match dropped on me, and one match I couldn't tag at all. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so was that documented?
Execution.
That's
Those
just my
developers.
initial impressions. Now, gameplay.
Anything
I'm
else?
not going to say the gameplay's not fun. It is.
Okay.
But for me, this game,
Yep.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, it's the equivalent
Yes.
of back in the day. I had a PS2,
Okay.
and I would
should
invite
love
all my
that, then.
friends over who were wrestling fans.
All right, so that's 0 people. Go ahead. So we're in a room by ourselves right now. Keep following along, guys.
And we're wrestling. We're all big
So we have
fans, and we're wrestling.
We have a few stuffed animals set up around us. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And we would get the multi-tap. And we would plug in 8 controllers into the multi-tap.
And we all,
stand there.
we all sat in a circle, and we all had blankets covering our legs for some reason. Don't ask.
Now, some of my friends there didn't actually have hands. They have more of a paw. So what I would do with them is tape the controller into their hands, and that would help them play. It was and sometimes one of them had a tape player actually inside his chest, and I would have to mute that part. We called him Teddy, but he was pretty cool actually. I do love Teddy. He had some great stories back in the day.
Very those toys are worth a lot these days now.
Definitely,
too, right?
I love Teddy. I did love my
Absolutely.
Teddy. Not
Those
lie.
Royal
Big ups,
Rumble
Credo.
matches or 4-man elimination matches.
It's a user
and we
error.
would have created characters, and we would just fuck around playing these awesome matches, talking shit
We
to
would
each
just
other, having
fuck
a good time.
around
It
with
was
each
fun as
other,
hell.
boys, and
That's
you know
kinda
what?
what this game
Nothing
reminds
weird
me.
about that.
Nothing weird, dude. We had Elmo there. We had Big Bird was there sometimes. Teddy was even there.
He-Man, the Xenomorph from Aliens,
The green
not
guys
Ripley,
from the
obviously.
Army Man, they would like 3 of them were on one controller because they could do
Yep.
that. You know, they kind of had a system. It was pretty cool, actually. That was awesome.
I had a Stretch Armstrong because I like how soft his skin feels.
That was cool. Definitely. That was awesome, dude. That was a lot of fun.
Anything goes.
I mean, these are real people.
No-
Sorry, I mean, I had a friend named Stretch Armstrong.
yeah, definitely.
Whose skin I liked.
Uh-huh.
His skin is very soft.
We had one guy, he was a foreigner. Leonardo, he was kind of some country.
From
I don't know.
Italy, yeah, okay,
Weird
yeah.
skin color. I don't know what was going on there. He was cool, though. He was definitely
Things
cool.
balanced. That's okay. It's not meant to be. It's supposed to be the ultimate fan service for Dragon Ball. Just like when I used to play Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown on my PS.
What the Here comes the pain. What's that?
I am not a wrestling guy, so I assume that's some sort of wrestling arcade fighting game of some kind. Like by arcade, I mean like not like a serious fighting game memorizing fucking frame data, but like just a Smash Bros, but with wrestling. I
Okay,
guess.
PS2 wrestling game. Big ups, everybody.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I thought it was
there you
something he
go,
might
there you
have said to Rambo after a few gin, you know, but all right,
Yes,
let's
too.
go.
It was supposed to be the ultimate fan service WWE game. You can make your own characters. You can use the characters in the game. None of them are balanced. Obviously,
Rambo,
no
would you
one's
like a
going to
little fan
beat
service?
the top
While
level
we're
characters,
playing
right?
this?
They're always going to be the best.
Here
But that's
comes
how
the pain,
it was. That's how it
Rambo.
was meant to be. And
Yeah,
I feel
here
like that's what
comes
this
the
game is. Okay. So that's okay if that's how you want to approach it. But the game definitely isn't balanced.
I don't care
There's some
enough.
characters that people were using that were able to just so briefly charge and then spam a special move and then charge and then spam a special move, and it's like, what the hell? That's not fair compared to the rest of the cast. They can't do that.
Oh my
you know?
god, man! Well, maybe your character has something that they can't do.
And essentially, what it comes down to online is attack someone with a combo until they break out of the combo. Then you reverse.
Is
the
this
reverse
even Halloween? Again, I'm
Hyper fixating on the fucking display. Is this even Halloween? It's very psychedelic here. What the fuck is this? I'm not scared by this.
No, this is Fun Skull, right? That's Druggy Skull. Yeah,
It's
definitely.
like a happy house thing.
So with your reversal, but then they reverse your reversal with their reversal.
It's a,
but then you're able to do the reversal,
not a scary
reversal,
house, but one of those other houses. Grateful
Fun
Dead
house.
So
style.
basically,
Yeah, fun
someone
house.
doesn't have a meter, and then when all the meters have run out, then you're on to real gameplay.
Couldn't even change the
which is
background of
trying
this
to get
fucking
the sparking
chip
and
by
do your
either.
big combos
Come
and
on,
supers,
white background.
or
Looks bad.
trying to just hit each other a little bit here or
It's
there
the-
with heavy
it's
attacks
the
and throws and
murderer.
mix it up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
But
the
it's
murderer,
not
famous
anything
murderer.
too crazy complex at all.
Don't care.
It
Really
really
don't care.
does feel like a party game or an arena fighting masher game.
So why
It's
are you
not
taking it
anything
so
that's like,
seriously?
wow, this is so intricate and there's 10 different combo engines that we need to learn and this and that. It's nothing like Street
sounds
Fighter.
like a skill
It's
issue.
nothing
actually
like Tekken.
it's
nothing
actually
like
a pretty
competitive
complex
fighting.
game. It just doesn't
Yeah.
explain anything to you unless you go through the very, very long, lengthy tutorials.
Now again, I'm not saying it's not fun.
Okay, right. Make sure we say that,
Okay.
guys. I'm not
Yeah.
attacking anyone directly, okay? I'm not saying it's not fun. He just read Sarah Barclay's message who said, it's just supposed to be fun. No one is seriously calling this a competitive game. Why don't you respond to Sarah Barclay at any point?
I'm not saying it's
never
not
does.
fun.
I'm not.
I'm just saying it's not competitive.
Okay, it's
Some
not competitive.
people
It's
staunchly
supposed to
disagree
be-
with me.
Sounds like gatekeeping to me,
You
but
can
all right.
disagree with me if you want. I'm coming from a background of having played competitive fighting games since the day Street Fighter II was released in American arcades.
Yeah, what
A
does fourth
former
place
fighting
get?
game champion. I'm
Dude.
telling you, from my perspective, the game is not competitive.
What is fourth place getting
It's
real
still
quick?
fun,
doesn't get
but it's
anything,
not
I'm sorry.
competitive.
Okay.
Okay. I think what's
when
happened
someone,
is
when
there's
someone
this
says
weird
you can disagree
misconception.
with me, but I'm much smarter than you, so
Really
I
means
have
a
much
lot.
more experience. Yeah,
really
it's,
means a lot, definitely.
definitely
about the game.
Definitely.
Because
Black
guess
switch
what?
on, Pendleton.
Some
Put it
pro
on.
FGC people have started to play it and like it. And they're
I
saying,
think that's
well, don't you
made up.
know that this person from the FGC is playing it and saying that it's competitive? Okay, I want you to understand something. People in the FGC
Yes.
say that every fucking fighting game on the planet is competitive because they want to get views and money.
Okay.
I don't know how you haven't figured this out yet. They were saying
Well,
that
it's coming
game,
from
was it
you,
Rumble
so-
City, where it was a bunch
Rumble
of
City?
wrestlers bouncing around an open world city.
wrong
It was
with
free
that?
to play. It was terrible. No one liked it. But the FGC were saying it was good.
Okay.
The game went
Why
out of
not?
business in like 6 months.
The game
You know,
went out of
They
business.
say everything is good. Every
Closing up
fucking
shop.
game is good.
Closing
today.
outdoors after. Wow, they're closing. They're closing the old Mario down the street. I guess. That's
Mario's
building's been there
there.
for 20 years.
Boarding up the place. Yep.
Because when a game is hot and popular, and especially a game like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this game has
Definitely.
a giant fan base because people love Dragon Ball, right? And rightly so. Dragon Ball's fun. I love Dragon Ball, right?
Definitely.
But then, a lot of people bought it. What do you think the FGC is going to say? Oh, this game's trash? No. They're going to say this game's great so they can play it on their streams. They can get views and money. They can look for sponsorship opportunities. What do you think they're doing it for? Like, this is not like
call you stupid.
groundbreaking stuff. But
he legitimately said brown. I mean, legitimately.
I didn't want to stop
this
it.
is not
You didn't
even
stop it right away, but that was groundbreaking.
This is not even like mess something up a little bit. Like, this is just brown. Listen.
This is not like groundbreaking
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
But some people treat
I
it
see.
like
It's the filter fucked it up. Like, he did say ground, but he said it so quietly, just caught midway through, I think.
No, I think he said brown. I heard a B in there.
Okay, here we go. Listen again. One more time. Last time.
this is not like groundbreaking
See?
stuff.
He does.
But some
Yeah,
people
the shape
treat
of
it
his
like
mouth.
it is.
Yeah,
Like they
ground,
haven't figured this out yet. They've literally said this about every fucking game with combat in it for the last 5 years since
Every game
money
with-
became a big thing in the FGC.
Right,
They
right,
can't
definitely.
figure out why they would say
I
that
thought
this
he was
game is
gonna say
competitive.
since money became a big thing.
Oh my God, Beastin, whoever the fuck you are. So if you say it's not competitive, as a former FGC champion, we should listen. But if a former FGC says it is competitive, we shouldn't listen?
Or
Nice,
the current
dude.
FGC guy.
Beast,
Right?
current FGC member says it's competitive, we shouldn't listen. Holy shit, Beastin, you fucked up that one part, but nice comment, though, dude.
You are banned.
Write that again.
Again, it's so bizarre. Again. Beastin, okay, he says, so if you
Yep,
say it's not
here we go.
competitive as a former FGC champion, we should listen, but a former FGC says it's competitive, we shouldn't listen. You should listen to the person that has absolutely no vested interest in your reaction. Right?
You have a
if you play this game or not, I don't care. I'm telling you, I like the game. I think
Right. Well, hope the donations pour in, huh?
graphics
Let's
are
go.
great.
Yep.
I think that the lore of playing through the single player and having alternate choices, that's really good. I
Yep.
think having an insanely huge cast of characters is good. The party game aspect of it is great. But I'm
he's
telling you, it's
fucking
not
pissed
competitive.
by that.
Yep.
You don't have to believe me. But
Okay.
here's the deal. It doesn't matter if you believe me, but if you believe the FGC player who says it's competitive and you run out and you buy it to play it as a competitive game, guess who benefited?
stupid.
They did. Because now you
So?
watch their streams. Maybe they're going to get a sponsorship deal. Do you get it? I
That
have
doesn't make them
nothing to
wrong.
gain
You have nothing to
to
gain,
lie
really.
about this game.
Okay,
Why
right.
would I? I don't benefit anything by lying about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense that you would accuse me of being facetious or not.
He didn't accuse you. Didn't accuse you of anything, by the way. Did not
He would
accuse
accuse
anyone.
me of being
facetious.
facetious.
Facetious. That's a tough accusation to drop.
Facetious,
Yeah.
but disingenuous about it. Why would I be? Why? It doesn't even make any sense.
He wasn't accusing you, bitch.
You would rather believe the person who has everything to gain. If
He
you
was asking you a fucking question. Pretty simple, actually.
believe that the game is competitively
Like,
good.
let's not
then the
forget that
person who
you
has
do benefit from that.
yes,
so
he
don't
does.
pretend you don't.
Uh-huh.
nothing to gain by telling you that it's not competitively good.
I'm telling you, I
Then
have
that's
nothing
your
to gain
decision
by
to make,
killing that
Beastin.
guy.
And anyone
so
else out
believe
there,
me, please.
if you Dark Side Phil doesn't know what he's talking about. Fine, we'll believe
Okay.
those people.
Beastin
That's okay.
responded
It's up to you to
kindly.
believe
Let's
whose
see.
opinions you believe in or not. If there's
Correct.
someone else who's
Good point, Bass
having a good
Beastin.
time with the game and thinks it's competitive, and you want to believe them, you can. I'm telling
Oh,
you,
thank
I
you.
played it yesterday.
Okay, great.
And I did not have fun with the competitive nature of it at all. It doesn't seem competitive at all. This is the kind of game, like I said, I would have friends over and we would talk shit.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
my fucking Krillin's gonna beat your fucking Piccolo's ass. Oh yeah, well I got a pocket Janemba. And then you fucking
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're at a party. We're like, yeah, I'm going to drink 2 beers more than you are going to consume, sir. Well, no, I'm going to play you in a game of where we throw the ping pong ball in cups for fun. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, my Luigi is going to beat your Marth in Super Smash Brothers
What?
today,
I'm
brother.
going to crush
Whoa.
you after I chug these 2 alcoholic beverages.
2 at the same time? No,
Yeah, I'm
you're never
gonna
going to be
have
able to
one
play Super Smash Brothers like that.
Are you saying I can't hold my liquor? I differ to beg.
Oh, and I suppose next you're going to tell me I'm not a very good kisser, huh? Well, how about I dissuade you of that, too?
Yeah.
throw out these characters. You just have fun. A silly game. And that's good.
Whoever wins gets to get the first chick to bang us. Yeah.
Oh, fine. You know what? You know what? How about the loser has to strip naked right in front of the rest of us?
Yeah. Whoever gets that is to say, here comes the pain first.
And
Yeah.
There's definitely a place in the market for a game like this. There's a huge place.
Wait, let me hear that
yeah,
again.
well, I got a pop. We would talk shit.
This is so
yeah,
fucking
my
bad.
Krillin's gonna beat your fucking Piccolo's ass. Oh yeah, well I got a pocket Janemba. then you fucking throw out these characters, you just have fun, a silly game. And that's good.
That sounds racial. A pocket Janemba? What's that?
I got a pocket Janemba is gonna fuck you up right now.
got pocket Janemba.
I got a pocket Janemba. And then you
What's
fucking
that?
throw out these characters, you just have fun, a silly game. And that's good. And there's definitely a place in the market for a game like this. There's a huge place in the market because we haven't had
It must be a Dragon Ball character.
It must be.
I don't recognize that name.
Janemba. Okay, I'll pick it. It's a DS. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball villain. Okay. Pocket Janemba.
In well,
but
content
that's
in a
like
long
Dragon Ball
time.
Super.
And this
for
one has
WhoaMoses or
everything
some
in one.
shit.
So why not enjoy
No,
it?
Fusion
for what it is?
Reborn. Fuck
But
off,
then
whatever.
please respect my opinion.
Please
if you
respect
don't
my opinion.
believe my
Oh
opinion,
God.
that's
Here's
okay.
Janemba.
But respect it at least. Understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, that's my pocket
I have
Janemba
many,
right
many
there.
years of competitive experience. I'm telling you, from my experience, this game is not good as a competitive
Careful, chat. I'm watching very hard. If you already have one warning, this is not. You're not going to get a second.
game. All right. So that being said, after having played it
Shoutouts.
yesterday, I'm not playing it again online. I'm just not. All right. I didn't have fun with it at all. It was too much mashing, too many fucking issues with the online play. Like that's enough of that. So if I play it again, which I might later this week, I want to do more of the single player campaign with the various different characters. Like for example, Vegeta.
Oh my God.
I would like to see what
gotta
roles
get
he
your
actually had in
Vegeta.
Dragon Ball Super, which I don't know. I would like to see. I heard that Piccolo had like a resurgence
Piccolo,
at the end of the plot lines too. They apparently he had like a Super Piccolo plot line or something, right? I don't know.
He had
I
a
would love to figure
resurgence.
this stuff out. So yeah, like that's what we need to do that. But that's up to you guys. You let me know later in the week if you want that or not. All right, I'd be down.
me know with your
back to
wallets.
the single player content game. So
Well,
there you have it.
Janemba,
I didn't like it
Janemba apparently has a badass form as well. But anyways, we're not getting too deep in Dragon Ball. today.
online. It's up to you if you
got
want
the
to see it
point.
again.
It's up
let
to
me
you.
know.
Save
and
me.
please don't take offense. Again, if you
Don't
like
take
the game, go
offense.
for it. I do
Right
like
now.
the game. I'm not in love with it. It's to me, it's not competitive, and I find it very disingenuous that there's apparently people in the FGC saying it is.
Okay.
Dude,
I can't imagine why you would say that. Really, I can't. Like comparing it to other fighting games, it's like not even.
Is this the
close
clip for the day? That's why
having
we're
any
trying
kind
to
of a
stay on this
competitive
topic.
nature
It's too long.
guess
in
so,
this
yeah.
game engine.
DSP drops epic opinion.
Okay.
DSP Feltz.
Delicious.
DSP Feltz the FGC again.
It says I don't think it's competitive to be fair, but I think it's the best Dragon Ball game ever made. There you go. I haven't played all the Dragon Ball games, but when it comes
So
to
shut up.
the graphics, the representation of the characters, the insane amount of characters.
Dude, hang on. Look at the picture in the back. Does he have his icons above the logo? What's above the logo there in the thing right now?
I think that might be on the
Okay.
the
I'm
frame
saying
itself. Like, I
other
think
pictures
that's like
don't
a-
have that.
I have to wait till it swaps. But I
Yeah,
think you're
watch.
right.
I think it could be icons or something. He tried to screenshot it. That's just my
Right,
guess.
like
but we'll watch it.
his Windows taskbar that
Yeah.
got caught in the screen cap.
Sarah Barclay says, I didn't see anyone criticize you for having an opinion. Ooh, Sarah. Sarah's the new Snow Carl. Except Snow Carl always got the attention because he kept $1. But
In the game,
Right.
the stages,
But she's
the
a woman, but
presentation,
she's got a
I think
woman's
it's the
name,
best one I've
so-
ever played.
Yep.
Next
And
best
I played
thing.
the Bull Xenoverse,
Instantly
and I
hates.
played Kakarot, and I swear I played
Pays
more
attention,
Kakarot
but
previously,
hates.
too. But it's the best one in my
Yeah,
opinion
true.
too. I agree with you there. Okay.
I think it's Mickey Thor, by the way. I know I missed
All right,
it.
so
But
moving
I'll
on, by
definitely
the
read
way,
it. By the way,
apparently that other gifted membership from I Stand With Phil did go through because I just saw it.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God!
I'm
Now
gonna
I can
count
get
it.
some
Thank
sleep.
you, I Stand With Phil, for the 2 gifted subs over on Kick today.
Subs.
I don't know what was up with Kick being so ultra delayed with it, but there you go. It did go through apparently. Okay.
Now can we move on positively or
Nope.
Okay.
anything else?
All right. So that's my opinion on that. Now,
Great. That was definitely worth it.
what I'd like to talk about next, let's talk about this.
How much water do
goal
we need?
for today
2 mugs worth at least.
in the week? And let's talk about the reward. All right. So, as you know, yesterday
Finally.
I announced that our goal for the week would be thus: if we continue to hit the daily goals, or I should say the stream goals, because we have 2 a day, right? And we keep the streak up, that this Friday, just like last week where I did the Chicken Big Mac, I would actually get some cookies from a local business called Crave that's like right across the street from me. And I would order like a multi-pack of gourmet cookies from there. And I would dress up like the Cookie Monster to be silly because it's Halloween month, you know. It's
That
actually
is
a Halloween
silly.
costume I had like 3 years ago.
Okay.
But I would toss it on, and I would try out these gourmet cookies and rate them for you guys. And I thought that it would be a fun event.
Every time he says cookies, it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just
it is
off-putting.
weird.
Cookies.
And
it's
you know-
very off-putting.
And it's because like it's not just because he says it really weird every single time, but it's also because like of who he is and how he carries himself that it's like DSP talking about the delicious chocolate chunk cookies is just like it's just weird. Like,
It's so sweet. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
Some people liked it, some people didn't. Okay, admittedly.
okay.
Yesterday we had a rough time hitting the goals. So maybe it's just that people just don't like this idea.
Philip,
the goal,
I thought people
yes.
tip despite the goals. They don't give a fuck about the goals. You would have hit the goals without having a goal for the tips goals. You said that yourself,
Right.
sir.
That is true. And I
What
mean,
happened, huh?
well,
What?
And also you
fuck?
did hit the tips goal because that guy who tipped during the daily wrap, right? So so there is
But
enough like
The Reack
based on that.
What was the store name for the cookies? I will look at it, Strider. What was the name of the store? Something cookies. Gourmet cookies is all I know. Crumble?
Yeah. Crumble cookies from
Crumble?
from
reaction of my
Washington.
detractors towards this is so
Crave,
fucking
crave,
unhinged,
crave,
you won't
big
even
ups.
believe it. You ready for
Crave.
this? 'Cause
Okay,
I
ready?
wasn't ready for this.
I wasn't ready.
So FYI, someone
Whoa!
made
Who was ready for that
Jigging.
white? Jesus!
because I wasn't ready for that.
Okay,
What
and
not?
we're going, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Someone
And
made
he did the crosslight
a parody Twitter account. What they're doing is they're basically trying to take all detractor shit and post it in one place.
Where's
so
that?
people
What?
can look at this and see how deranged my detractors are.
Where's
What are
that?
you
I'll
talking
follow it.
about?
Where's the channel?
Yeah,
I'll
link
follow
that,
it.
please, right now.
Please.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice, convenient way to see what everyone's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I
go
actually
ahead.
just stumbled upon this account this morning.
Oh, please, Twitter field trip, please. I love Twitter field trips. I do love them. This is my.
You know, I was just searching my own name on Twitter, and I happened to just stumble upon an errant Twitter account, which contained some malevolent communications between some trolls and my fans.
I do love the Twitter. If we can't have interviews, the Twitter field trips are our next best thing, though. You know, come
Yeah.
on, come on.
Because I was looking for
I'll
news
take-
to
I'll
talk
take
about.
it.
Are you ready
Please,
for
please.
this? So here
Show
we go.
it. Yes.
Yes.
I swear to you, I have not made this up, and I swear to you, this
Okay.
is genuine and legit.
We're gonna do the
I
joke.
believe you. Go
Okay,
ahead.
no.
So this is the account.
Here's the
Look
guy.
at
Wait, we showed you.
detractor
If you.
news.
Oh, detractor
looking for that.
news. Okay. We did cover that. We did show this tweet earlier in the stream. If you weren't here, but yeah,
Doing
go
like
ahead.
I said, they are summarizing detractor
please,
posts
am I
and
on
things
here?
like that in one spot.
Whoa.
And they're
I
very,
should
very,
be.
They're basically acting
Come on,
positive
detractor
about them, when in
news.
reality,
Fuck
you can tell what
you.
they're trying to do is expose how insane they are.
Oh, you're
But
pissed.
it's
Look
funny
at the
because they
pin.
always
Look at
act
the
like
pinned,
it's
tweet. Oh wait,
you know,
you,
real news,
Oh.
exciting news.
you are pissed. I
Okay.
Uh-huh.
bet. When he scrolls
So
up
take
to
a
that
look at
pinned
this.
tweet.
Massive DSP news alert. They call me DSP wants to
Here's
eat.
the real question: is he gonna scroll anywhere off this image right here? We're gonna scroll up
Well-
or down? I doubt
Well,
it.
this is like someone felting detractors, right? So they're acting like this is not funny or there's nothing interesting about.
What's
like,
the image
these-
though? Isn't that Philip him fucking self? What's that
No,
image?
it's not.
Okay.
here, let me. It's
Let's see.
something
Let's
like-
follow him. Detractor news.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've just never heard of this.
Well, it's only been around since October 2024, and it only
Okay.
has 19 followers and 19 following.
Oh
Wow,
yeah,
Phil.
19. Well, yeah.
Wow, that really
Woo,
organically
yeah.
got into Phil's feed, I'm sure, huh?
19. Oh, the robust 97 impressions. Hell
Cookies,
yeah.
and may or may not get jumped by Grimner the Geek on the way to get those cookies. Who knew that buying cookies could be so dangerous?
Hilarious.
Especially when you know someone who works there, he'll be in for a surprise for sure if he gets his goals this week. Ha ha. That's what Grimner the Geek said.
That's threats.
So, but remember, DSP News added the get jumped on the way to get cookies. He added that, but all right.
Yeah.
Here's the actual
he's-
post by Grimner the Geek.
Okay.
So DSP's
We get
latest
shout
goals
outs?
for some cookies from Crave across the road from his place. Interesting decision, especially when you know someone who works there. He will be in for a surprise for sure
dumping this.
if he
We're
gets
dumping
his
it.
goals this week. Ha ha.
That's why we're dumping it.
So
you can see
how
that troll is
exactly
in this
am I
chat
supposed
right
to
now.
react to this? Right?
Ignore it.
There's many different ways you can react to something like
You could just ignore
that.
it
Number
Yeah.
one, you could just
and
ignore
not bring attention to it, but all right, we
Or
could
it.
also do this.
completely, not even bring it up,
Okay.
and say this guy's
Good.
just some kind of a dickless wonder here on the internet. He's talking
Yeah.
shit
Exactly.
because he's an asshole, but he's not going to do anything, right? That
We should challenge him.
approach it that way, right?
Okay.
Number two, you can take it
You-
ultra seriously.
That's what
and
you're
be
doing.
like, oh my god, someone's
Uh-huh.
threatening me on the internet. this is awful. They're saying they're going to do something when I go to pick up cookies later in the week, and this is unacceptable behavior, and everyone should get this guy in trouble, and blah, blah, blah. So that's like the two extremes, right? One would be completely ignore it and don't address it at all whatsoever. And then the other is, completely take it seriously, over the top, 100% believe that it's true.
That's so cool.
Right?
That's like, that is his
I tend to
binary
land
thinking.
somewhere in the middle.
Like to a T, right? Like there's either the most extreme one way or the absolute most extreme the other way. That's it. Only two options.
All right. In reality, when I read that post from this Grimnir the Geek, who obviously is an unhinged, mentally stunted individual, right? I don't read it as, oh, this means that someone's going to like come jump me at the cookie store. What I read this as is they're going to try to work with someone who works there to fuck with my order. Right? To either fuck it up so it's the wrong thing, or, fast food, they'll spit in your burger or whatever. Like, they'll you know what I mean? Like, they're going to fuck with it and make it
So
wrong.
you are taking it serious then? Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yes.
So you
So
are
it's
taking
not
it
that
extremely
crime?
seriously. Yeah.
It's the other crime that I'm imagining. Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So it is extremely serious to you.
The
Gotcha.
thing, you might say, well, Phil, why would anyone do that? Because obviously if they're working at the cookie store, they probably need that
there
job.
you are.
Why would they
What's
risk
up,
their
Grimnir?
job
Yep.
in order to mess with you? Well, you might ask that question and say, well, you're right. It's bullshit. Except I literally had someone last year who worked for my ISP, Comcast, and who was actually resetting my modem, who was putting nasty messages inside of it and renaming my wireless networks, which I had disabled. They were enabling the wireless networks and turning them on to say stuff that was insulting about me and my family members. So everyone who lived near me would see, oh, look, a public wireless network that's insulting Phil.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And this
yes,
is
that's what
documented that it happened.
Fucking God!
And I caught it.
People
when a
who were
text came to my
driving
house
by and trying to connect to my Wi-Fi might see that Phil is a greedy beggar, and
As
they
you
might
do.
say, they might look at their phone and go, "What? Okay."
As you
Who's
do when you're
Phil?
driving by, just searching out the Wi-Fi networks. Everyone does that.
Driving by a gated community, by the way.
Definitely.
looking in the modem, and we found the logins from an admin working at Comcast. And this person was so unhinged, they went on Kiwi Farms and posted up evidence that, yes, they do work at Comcast, and here's my account information.
Extremely
and then
dubious.
they ended up
evidence,
getting
by the way.
shit canned because of it. All right? So I just want you to think about that.
We're
Already, the
thinking.
extreme has already happened. Right?
Yes, that's
So
the
now
extreme.
we're going to
Do
take
you
this
think
extreme too.
that I
Okay.
would put it past
Yep.
this thing at all? Do you think I would do that? Right?
All right, but if you do this, man,
No,
I'm just saying.
I would- you know,
I'm
why?
just saying, if you do this, now every single time he's going to say wherever the fuck he's going to eat or something, people are going to say the same shit because they know you believe it. It's pretty simple to say this. It doesn't matter what you say.
It's cool because he does that. He just says stuff, right?
Yeah.
And expects people to believe it. But like and I guess that's because he believes everything that everybody else says all the time, always.
Yeah. So, big up slogan.
Would I disavow it? I believe
Okay,
that there might be
so-
someone who's dumb enough
That's true.
to say,
No
I was
way.
convinced by someone on the internet that this person who ordered cookies is a bad person.
Yeah, that's
so now I'm
true.
going to fuck up their order.
Yep.
Right? I actually believe that. You know, I'm sad that I have to believe it because I
I
don't want to
actually
believe
do.
it. I want to have some kind of like faith in humanity that people are innately good and have morals.
Yes,
and
Wesley
if you had a
H.
job just because someone
Well-
tells you that someone online is bad, that you would fuck with their order. But I actually don't believe it now. Like I actually think, yeah, that actually could happen. That they would actually know someone who
Yeah, I
works
did see
there, and
that.
that person does everything they can to make the order fucked up.
Yeah, but the
Right?
evidence is extremely dubious.
Yeah, the evidence wasn't 100% proven, by the way. A lot of people brought up a lot of good questions about that evidence that was presented, right? About that guy. I
Especially
mean,
just 'cause-
yeah, it's something. It's not like it does add some credence to the story, but there does still some questions remain if you read the post. But anyways,
I personally don't believe that story one bit.
yeah. So there
at
you
all.
go. Yeah.
And then what would happen? Then I got to go out of my way to get it fixed or whatever. Now the DSP tries it is ruined or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
in reality, this kind of worked out. I feel like this did work out in my favor.
Okay.
And the reason is, I don't think you guys liked the cookie goal anyway.
Remember, you said people don't care about goals; they tip no matter what. So that shouldn't matter anyway.
Like I said, the only reason that it was going to work or it was happening was because, well, excuse me, let me try this again. The only reason that I know that is because yesterday we had a hard time hitting the goals, right? We had a really hard time hitting those goals yesterday.
Okay.
And
so one day
tells
slow
me
support.
You guys just weren't so
not even slow support, just slow, a long time to hit the goals.
Hopeful.
Yes, like literally, like
So
literally
that's all right.
slow in that it took time. It took extra time.
Now the thing is, I shouldn't have to worry that if I go to a local business that there's some unhinged mental case working there who's gonna fuck with my order. Do you understand? Like this post, like this guy posting shit like that should be fucking banned immediately. Like, dude, you just made a public threat towards someone. You don't know.
He didn't.
Who has nothing to do with you. You're saying you want either someone to fuck with their order or even fucking fuck them up like in real life. Get the fuck off Twitter. Right? But the thing is, I'm not going to do anything because I don't bother because it's not my problem.
Then there's no
just
problem.
call him then, please. Why don't you just give him a call and see what that... Yeah, excuse me. The Twitter user Grimner the Geek. Oh, yes, that's GRYM NIR. The Geek, and the is spelled as you would expect. The
Okay, is
geek
geek up? Is there an uppercase G for that geek?
The G, yeah, G uppercase. Yes.
Okay,
It's
thank you. Hold on.
fitted
I'm
with the
just,
K,
I'm
yeah.
here. There's a 911.
Apparently,
I'm just
they're,
quickly typing that into Twitter here.
They
Hold on.
said they across the road from my place would put them in Renton washing, and they know someone that works there. Do you have any information on that?
Yeah, hold on. We're just cross-referencing that in the database right quickly here.
Yes. Hang on,
yes,
I got a really important call. Okay, yeah, I'm coming out. Thank you. Hold on. yeah. Can you hurry this up, please? I really got to... All right, I'll stop.
Sorry, now it does appear this guy is on many, many different watch lists, sir. So I would recommend that you not leave your house for the rest of the day, and we'll call you back when it's safe.
That's okay. My chat is going to love this. That's exactly what I thought you would say. So thank you.
And quite frankly, I'm not going to sit here and fight every single case. You know what I'm saying? This is just stupid. But here's the deal. If we're not doing this, because it sounds like you guys don't want it regardless, right?
Dude.
Then what are we doing?
So then why did you bring this up? For pity? Oh, yeah, that's exactly why.
You know, yesterday we looked up Jack in the Box. And they have a disgusting ass taco that I really don't want to eat. And I don't want to eat fast food 3 weeks in a row. That's the problem. I'm getting older, guys. You know, a lot of people say to me, why did you stop doing DSP Tries It? We don't understand. Because I'm older. I'm in my 40s.
When you're late 40s, according to one Twitter user.
In your 40s?
That's a callback.
You should be avoiding fatty fast foods as much as possible. You shouldn't be saying, oh, by the way, I'm starting up a series where once a week I'm eating bad fast food. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to figure out what it is that you guys would like to actually do in regards to a reward at the end of the week. Something
now that you're talking about it like this, I gotta think I'm into cookies now. I really would like to go to that cookie place.
It's not the end of the world if we don't hit the goal. It's just not. All right. Do you want me to be honest? I strongly feel like today we're not going to hit the goals. Strongly. And that would suck because obviously we're 27 streams in. And like I said, what I want to do is I want to top my previous. The previous record was 41. I want to hit 42. And if it ended at 42, I'd be okay with it. Because I'd be like, hey, at least we got a new record. Right? Yep. And we've worked hard now. This has been going on now for over 2 weeks, right? And obviously, I want to keep that momentum going. But I feel like today, the fact that we don't apparently have a good enough reward that people really care too much about.
Remember, no one cares about tips. No one cares about the goal.
Like I said, yesterday, it was like ridiculous Hail Mary contributions that hit the goal. I'm really not feeling like it's going to happen, right? So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
I don't, what do we do? I'm doing fun content this week, right? But today's React Day, and traditionally React Day is the day where I get the least attendance and the least support. No exaggeration. It's always React Day is the day that it's tough for me to get consistent support for whatever reason. So I feel like if the streak is going to end, it's ending
We've been
today.
on this topic a while now. Can we
maybe
move on?
You guys will make me eat my words. A lot of the times when I say that, then all of a sudden, boom. There you go. Then we get support again. And obviously, no, I'm not being defeatist. I'm not being negative or pessimistic here. I do know that we can have the goals hit today. But I will admit, when I'm streaming, sometimes it comes naturally. Some people are being very positive and they support, and that's amazing. It's become harder now. Like this, at first when I was streaming on Kick, super support. Now I'm streaming on Kick.
Very positive stream today,
viewers, and I'm getting a few gifted subs a stream, and that's it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying
I failed
very different
in some way.
how when I started, It's like it's one thing if it just comes naturally. It's another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask.
Let me translate that. Beg. Okay,
You
that was
can
the translation.
really hear the stress in his voice when he starts talking like that, huh? Like when he starts repeating stuff rapidly and getting angrier every time he repeats it. That's very fun. That's very fun.
Another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask.
Look at that.
You know, I'm not Kino Casino. I honestly don't think I'm built to be like Kino Casino, where they can sit there and they can be you know, doing that grift as long as they do.
Whoa!
Okay, hold on. Wait. Before you react too much, consider the possibility that he doesn't understand what the word grift means.
Oh,
so he's just sort of like he thinks it means style or something.
I feel that he has seen the last night's stream where Triple P, I posted on Twitter, had two kind of negative things to say about Philip. One of them was, what was it about? Something scamming. He said, well, it is Phil. Maybe he would scam him.
Yeah.
Right. And so he said that's kind of a throwaway comment on Twitter. I put that. And there was one more where, what was the other one? I didn't put that on Twitter, but someone else did. If I have it here, I'll play the first one here just in case. I think it's worth a pause here, guys, if you believe it. I think you would agree.
Oh, okay. Go on.
But here is the first comment I was talking about here. Let's watch that just so you know what might have caused this to be said here, because I think that's important for the record. To get this in writing.
Phil's a king for scamming the wheelchairs.
Yes,
Isn't he? Like, fuck them. Fuck them.
Fuck the Krabby Patty. The Krabby Patty sucks, by the way. It stinks.
Fuck everybody who even wanted the Krabby Patty. It's based that Phil scammed these fucking idiots for $2,000.
Yeah.
And then did a completely different meal just because he felt like it.
Exactly.
And then his justification when I called him out, he just felt me. He goes, listen, the king doesn't go out to get food. The food comes to the king.
What?
Suffer, Jade.
Oh,
That is Jade. He mentioned Jade by name there.
Suffer.
I didn't make my
Like,
audience.
Jade doesn't even
He did the
donate,
Addams
so fuck
family,
Jade.
right? He did.
Jade doesn't even donate, so fuck him. And that was the one I thought the one I kind of I gave you the warm up to. This is the one I meant here. This is from Bob Starsky's Twitter right here.
Compare what happened, what I did, and the ups I did, with what other people have been caught doing this year.
Okay. What about Phil then? Your Phil's on your
then
screen.
Shut up about Phil. Where is Phil's Dropbox scandal? Exactly.
You know?
Where
You think he's talking positively here? Just wait a second.
where is Phil
course
putting
I'm good.
keyloggers in his best friend's computer? Where is that? Where is like Phil stealing money out of his best friend's bank account? Now maybe he would if he could. It is Phil. But as far as we know,
That's some light razzing if I've ever seen it.
it's not
That's
very
some-
positive.
I mean, there's not much spin to that right there, right? There's not much spin.
That's some distinct razzing. That's not even the fun kind of razzing.
That's not light. That's heavy razzing. That's like, I'm not trying to pretend there's some kind of joke here, you know, like.
No, that's coarse razzing. That's
Coarse
not, it's not
razzing,
subtle,
rough,
fine.
very rough.
No,
it's like sandpaper. It's
very
like, you know,
rough.
it's like sand almost. You know, it's not.
It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. It's a mess. So that could be what we're seeing here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's let him finish it up here.
Casino. I honestly don't think I'm built to be like Kino Casino, where they can sit there and they can be you know, doing that grift as long as they do. It gets exhausting and it gets intrusive to the content that I'm putting out, right?
I thought that
God,
Frawny the detractor. Frawny has officially won, by the way, because holy shit, this is all about that. He has now thinking. He is definitely thinking about that now.
Exhausting. And it gets intrusive to the content that I'm putting out, right? And I agree. So some people are like, you're doing it too much. No, I agree. But isn't it funny when I ask? How
about when Frawny brought that up on Twitter? You actually called her some sort of R word. I can't remember exactly.
I don't
was
like
it?
to say words like that.
Shoot, it was something that starts with an R. Dang it!
Respectable?
Rainy day fun.
You were right. I am spending,
highly regarded. That was it. Highly regarded. Highly regarded Twitter user.
receive, and that's what they say. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't bring it up, you're not going to get it. So I don't know. What's the happy medium, right? I don't know.
By the way, just for those of you who don't know, the guy who said "ask and you shall receive" is that's God, by the way. And and that time God was talking about how if you ask him for something, he will give it to you. So not quite the same thing.
Opposite style. That teach that in Catholic school, apparently. Sister Anime forgot that one.
That's right.
Maybe have a pinned message says Lorraine Ty. Well, yeah, we know about that, but I mean, that's what I mean. Like, for me, I feel like there's a combination of stuff. It's a combination of, is the content good enough that people want to support it?
That'll stop them.
Pinned topic for what?
Is there a goal in place
the
that
chat
people
so
want
that
to
you
see
can
hit?
have the pinned message, and then if anybody brings up a topic you don't like, you ban them instantly because that's against the rules.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right now, particularly, like when I started streaming on Kick, that was a reason. Oh, wow, Phil's branching out. He's streaming on Kick, and that's something he wouldn't do. It's outside of his comfort zone. So people want to support, right? But it's just like, I don't feel like constant asking is the right way to go. But at the same time, if I don't constantly ask, I'm not hitting the goals.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Good stream. Go ahead.
Thoughts on that? Any thoughts on what that might mean? Like, I don't know.
Good fucking stream today, boys. I don't know how we kind of sideways into this, kind of out of nowhere. We're talking about cookies. Yeah. We got this guy on Twitter, Distractor News, and all of a sudden we're like, holy shit, I baked too much.
I guess.
It came out of nowhere. I didn't follow this line. All right.
Couldn't have seen this coming, no.
Yeah.
We still got a day of reacting to do, too.
No, we're not doing. We're not watching all that shit.
No, like,
well, luckily there's not too many videos this time, so it might be short.
That's true.
The balance, right? I don't know. Now, Stuart says, could it have been just that it was a Sunday? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Sunday.
Keep in mind, this is my new schedule where Saturday's my day off and my return day is going to be Sunday. So we got to get people into the groove of knowing that Sunday's my day back. It's not, React days are not going to be Monday.
Those days still.
Okay? So anyway, I don't know. I would love your feedback, guys, on what I should do, how I should improve, what I should change. Again, I don't want to sit here and be the grifter all day long, right?
That was clearly the word he wanted to use here. He used it first time, and now he says it again. I don't want to be the grifter. Called Kino Casino grifters once, and then says, I don't want to be the grifter. Or a grifter or the? Let me hear.
Again, I don't want to sit here and be the grifter all day
the
long.
Grifter.
Right?
The grifter.
That's what he's known as. The grifter.
We got grifter.
Mike says
and I'm not
resist.
Sure what to do about it.
Resist,
I had momentum.
Don't try to help him, dude.
It's in the
I
other
branched
room.
out and been on Kino Casino, and I was doing co-op with that. Well, now it's 2 months later, and it seems like that momentum's gone.
Correct,
Even
Michael
if I'm on
Solo.
their show, I didn't really, get any big boost or anything out of it, and that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Clearly, it's not okay. Ryan is too conceited. Big ups. This is actually disturbing for many reasons. Big ups, Tractors. Goddamn, I know. Frawny got to him. Even though after he called him very highly regarded.
I have a good time when I'm on their show, and I want to be on their show from time to time.
The sleeping is what tells me that.
I love that part.
The sleeping was fun.
Exposure. It's a good experience, right? They're fun guys, right? So.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know what else I could do besides completely change myself to become a full-time Kick drama streamer, which I don't want to do.
Looks hype.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to become a full-time Kick drama streamer.
That could be.
We talked about this yesterday.
Wow. Okay. Sorry to pause again so much, guys. As you can hear, this is pretty big shit coming down though, in this part of the internet. So he is totally now changing plans. Almost, it sounds. Remember, with the whole Kick plan we heard about last fucking week, was that it's going to be drama, and WPIG champions on Kick. Remember that shit? He told us all about it for days about the plan. Now, one slow stream and we're done that fucking plan?
Well, he's acting like he had made the plan to that I'm going to stop streaming on YouTube altogether and become a Kick streamer 100%. Like that's what as if that's what he was considering. But
it was kind of like that was an option. It wasn't a bit. He always said he always made sure to say like I'm still going to go on YouTube right now, just testing,
Right.
I guess he expected like. What he probably happened is he expected was going to get like 400 viewers on Kick easy, right? And an additional, right? And he's noticed that's not happening. We're at 57 viewers now, and he has 318 on his YouTube, which means it's the same fucking people it's always been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Kick number, you don't even have to look at the Kick number to figure out how many viewers are there. You just got to subtract the normal amount of viewers from YouTube.
Yeah,
what it is now, and it's that.
I wonder if it's that, or did Andy get to him yesterday, right? Now, or the building up of Andy, right? Because trust me, Philip is almost waiting, I bet. Not on bated breath, but he's waiting for the chance where this ends and there's a bad relationship between Andy and him, and he could say, fuck him. He called my wife fat. He always made fun of me. I always knew he might be like this. You know, he'd be so fast on that. You just know it.
These guys, you know, they're pretending to be my friend, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, nobody told me this would happen, but now they're bullying me out of nowhere. He's
going to be so quick to turn to pity mode, just so fast. Yep. It'll be like
absolute yes.
Daytona. He hears the Daytona song in an arcade and goes running towards it. Holy shit!
Yesterday, that it seems like the only way that I would qualify for the highest level of monetary.
Is as simple as this?
What's the word? Program. There's a program
money.
There. Yeah, I'd have to
monetary
put my streaming on kick. I would have to put all my eggs in one basket
for the highest level of monetary
over there and enough support to make it work. And I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for that. They didn't stream yesterday. It was the clips from the day before. Okay.
Oh, felt it.
But maybe he didn't see him though. That doesn't mean he saw him because I don't think he was in chat that day, was he?
Terry's saying I put too much pressure on myself.
I don't think so.
Except some days you will make far more than your goal, and other days you won't.
Yes.
But it will all balance itself out well.
No.
There you go.
Well, comment?
Great.
Comment?
Dude.
Okay, no comment. Gotcha.
Didn't internalize that one bit.
Nope.
It's crazy because that's genuinely
like
probably one of the kindest and actually like helpful pieces of advice that you could give someone in DSP's position. And it just like
honestly
ducks back. Not even piercing the wall there.
Honestly.
Bouncing right off.
Big ups NWO News. We're witnessing the turn. I think this is the beginning of a turn, not quite the turn. This is the beginning of a turn. We are starting to look the other way a little bit.
In regards to trolls contacting businesses they know you're going to, they do it in IRL streams all the time.
Yes.
No,
I know what you're talking about. Like
not just for him. I'm saying IRL streams. I mean, IRL streams. If you have an ounce of lolcow in you, people are contacting all the businesses that you ever go close to. It's just something that happens in IRL. If people think you're a douchebag, or people are just trolling, which also happens. But anyways,
my streams, people who do IRL streaming, yeah, I know.
Big ups, Punisher Zagno. That's correct.
The thing is, how could I have announced what the goal was for the week and the reward unless I told you about it, right? So I had to tell you about it, but by telling you about it, now people know about it, and of course they're going to try to fuck with it. Like at least when I'm saying,
pity party,
some food or whatever, we're gonna try out this burger or whatever.
Pity party,
it's not a big deal. You're just getting the food delivery.
We'll do poorly cooking with the king. No one can fuck with that.
The detractors aren't the ones who fucked up the Krabby Patty.
There's definitely more of an element of risk.
Good point,
right?
That was a nervous burp.
There's definitely more of an element of risk.
He was nervous on that one. That was a nervous burp. It happens. Good point.
Bill? This is not Q&A.
See, Danger Boo, you don't understand because he goes, I think online gaming with other creators like Andy Worski and Tech and Street Fighter, or have someone else with your buddies have a bit of a following play you. Imagine online creators would queue to fight you in Street Fighter 2. No one is queuing to fight me in Street Fighter 2 whatsoever.
Andy Worski said he would?
0 people.
So did Craig.
Why? Well, number one,
I thought the whole internet likes you though. So
most people in Street Fighter 2. You have to understand that.
Who cares though?
There's really no.
It's actually not about winning and losing when you do these fucking online matches with people. You know, it's honestly
then
about
how does it benefit me? But then how does it benefit me?
Good point.
With me, besides the actual top competitive players, and they have no interest in playing me. Why would they? I'm not a competitive player anymore. Casual creators and stuff, I'm gonna body them in any version of Street Fighter. I'm just pretty good at Street Fighter. You understand?
Well, hey, Raw Phil crushes you on a regular basis, huh?
That's pretty hype. Detractor News would want to cover that too, maybe.
So
great new Twitter account with 15 followers.
Hold on, I got a stupid. Let's see what it is.
He is orbital scanning for a ban right now.
Junk email. Okay.
But why are we checking your email?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't think that's the case. You guys far overestimate that kind of shit. Like, no one wants to play me in Street Fighter.
But the internet likes you, I thought, or
someone who's like a casual is going to get bodied, and all the pro players say, I don't need to play Phil, he's not a pro, what's the benefit?
It seemed like this would be a great place to bring up that tournament that wanted you there in real life, right? If that actually happened. It would be interesting, it might help your case here, but all right.
That did happen,
no one cares.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember, I had an open challenge last year when Street Fighter 6 came out. I said, I'll play anyone. I don't care if you're another creator. I don't care whatever. No one stood up. Everyone just fucking, pussied out or whatever. They wanted nothing to do.
You banned a bunch of people who tried to come play with you because you said they were detractors, and they were, and they crushed you. So You get pissed off because Raw Phil queues
I got a
up
couple
against
tips
you.
here. By the way, I want to talk about reacting next. That's my next topic.
Oh,
but
great.
I want to get
forgot
this out
what topic we were
got to
on.
figure out what we want to do this week. Like, if I hit the goals, which I want to hit the goals. Let's keep the momentum going. I want to get it to 42. Like, that's my goal, is to hit 42. And we hit 42, I'd be happy. Like, we beat 41. At least that's that elephant is off my back. That we actually we beat our.
Careful,
dude.
Easy chat.
No.
Go ahead, Snood.
Well, it's just like, so wait, the whole thing that's motivating you right now is that I was at this point once at some point, and I being underneath that is just untenable to me right now.
Yes,
so,
but also we think the streak is going to end today, but maybe we're baking too much. There's a lot of thoughts coming out without really parsing them through here.
Yeah, traditionally this is the day that happens too. So it's Monday and a React day. So
so
double bad feng shui right there.
Definitely. Feeling, oh God, Cyclops, that's toxic.
Our previous goals, you always want to do a little better than you did before, right? And that's what I'm hoping to do. But so if you like
people
the content,
donating money,
by all means,
doesn't really
support it
control
today.
that way.
Super chats, super stickers, tips, subs, gifted subs, all counted.
It's not exactly like lifting or running, where just all that matters is your effort when people are giving you money.
It's a lot of sitting. It's a lot of sitting involved in this.
And actually, you can't really control how much money you get. Actually, that's how it works.
Literally, that's
be really
tons
great
of
if it
different ways
did,
you can
but
support. And I hope that we can hit the goal today and keep it up. I don't want to be a defeatist. I don't want to be a pessimist here.
Yeah.
You know, and I know we can do it. So there you go. All right, so I received a couple of tips.
Okay.
Let's shout these out.
Let's shout these
talk
out.
negative. Let's talk positively about this.
This was a troll. Hold on. This is a small. It's a quick one.
So someone did the
ban this
$1.25
one.
said, please forget about casino and interviews. You need to stream more game variety streams more consistently. I know you're saying that, but literally it's what I do almost all the time. You know, like it's not
well, that's not true. Last week you had 4 drama pre-streams in the whole week. So that's basically every single stream except for one was drama.
Not doing game.
He's actually telling you the truth, but let's just ignore him. Okay.
I am.
Real quick, before I lose the plot and everything, are you on Detractor News right now?
No, I am not, but I can be.
Yeah, just really quick, if you don't mind, just looking. It's going to take 2 seconds. I just wanted to look at the pinned tweet right there, just in case you were,
Okay.
You were saying you wanted to make sure.
Snood's asking for this.
I wanted to see if you're on because we want to make sure that like you're.
Okay. So
because we were checking to see if you're there, right? So,
how did they get your face for this logo? I don't know.
That's not me. That's not me.
Okay.
I don't have a hat. I don't wear a hat. So
okay, let's go. Let's scroll down.
Boom.
Detractor beam.
Easy peasy, boys. That's how we do it.
Easy. Holy shit! 21 followers.
Yeah, it's growing and counting. It was 19 a couple minutes ago, wasn't it? So that's
Who else?
huge. Look at that.
Dash Fire shout-outs. In and Otter Plays shout-outs.
And
this is honestly
dispel any rumors
like,
about me trying to like big ups myself. Injured Cold controls the Detractor Me Twitter channel, so big ups to her. Big ups to Injured Cold.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's this guy. This guy does everything on Detractor Twitter. He's just all over.
Yes.
So I bet it's him running this too. Actually, Frawny, Poem Josh. Okay, you see all the all stars here. Big ups for the free
no
promo.
coping or seeding going on here, by the way.
Definitely. I love the self promo though for Detractor News. Please cover me as well. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the coverage. Come on. Okay, let's go.
You know, I agree with you that August, September, things got kind of crazy with the different stuff I was doing. And if you haven't noticed, in the last month, I've basically calmed it all down. Like I had opportunities to do multiple interviews, and I basically shut them all down. I was like, you know what,
brother?
I don't think I'm too interested in it at this point. Like I just want to do games. This is the craziest, busiest.
Are we saying bye to drama?
So I don't want to sit here doing interviews. I
just want to have fun.
Drama content constantly. And like I said yesterday,
I just want to undo the last 2 months and every decision I've made.
All right, and it's not. By the way, this is not Kino Casino. This is like different directions. People are trying to pull me into drama situations and drama content, and I'm just like,
who's pulling you? Who? The same people you called grifters 30 minutes ago? Or are we gonna just not say their name?
Dude, that's not my forte.
And remember, we're talking about Keem here. Remember, Keemstar wanted it too.
So I can't be pulled in all. I can't be pulled in all these directions, sir. I own a home. Do you?
We love naming names on the way up, but now we're not naming any names on the way down, are we?
That's not important. We already named the names.
Okay, just would love to hear who we're talking about here, Philip.
I'm not really interested. My viewers too. Like I know you guys. You're not into drama.
I've been ignoring you for the last 2 weeks. I mean, I know how much you hate it. I just pretended I didn't see it.
See you later, Jade. I know you don't like this, but just deal with it. Please come back, but just right for now, right? Just deal with it, please. Okay.
I pretended like you assholes didn't exist for the last 2 months. I mean, come on.
And I might ban you if you complain too loud too.
Yeah.
I'm not really interested. My viewers too. Like I know you guys. You're not into drama all the time. Every once in a while, it's fun to cover some drama on this show. We make fun of the tractor. We laugh at review
all
tech.
I can
You don't
taste
see
is
that all day, every day, right? To me, it gets exhausting. It gets tiring. It gets boring. I don't like that all the time. Every once in a while, for variety, sure. I want to make an appearance on Kino Casino, and I get caught up on Ethan Ralph.
Do you still want to?
Like that. That's fun every once in a while.
That's fun.
Or again, every once in a while, a segment on a podcast. But I don't want it to be encompassing everything I'm doing.
Oh wow! Well, this is excuse me.
Now care about.
I played this down, but I really think, well, in his words now, wait till he has one big day, and this all might change, guys. Keep that in mind.
Right.
But right now, it sounds like he's ready for the cool down of this whole arc.
You know what I mean? Like it's very different.
I think he's willing to. He's looking to flop after the flip.
Yep.
I think he's looking to flop back. Actually,
Slappa is correct. He did say review tech. That is one there. We're still not done yet, though. Oh, Keemstar, right on time for Dayglow Hour.
Dan. I want to maintain the balance that
happening?
I have, right? I want to be a balance.
I don't know.
I mean, like it's very different.
What's going on here?
Dan,
Look.
That.
I want to maintain the balance that I have, right? I want to be a balanced creator moving forward. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So don't worry about that. I don't want to do drama nonstop, and I realize that we are in a situation where I'm now trying to cover all the new games, and it's going to be tougher. And we're going to need streams to do that too, right? It's got to be, gameplay streams to cover all the new releases. It can't just be, I got to drop a stream today for an interview, and I got to drop a stream today for an appearance over here, and I got to drop a stream today for this.
All right.
It's got to be something that's going to benefit me.
What was that pull?
I just don't know how much the drama has been. It was like a short-term benefit. But I got, what it is I kind of got that big pressure off my back. WWE Champions doesn't matter anymore. It's gone, right? The big detractor shit that they always had me for is gone. So now it's like I'm free to do whatever I want.
Yeah, we didn't.
But how do you maintain? Maybe you don't. Maybe I can't. I want to. I certainly don't want to. See, I got a big spike in attention and support, and now it's completely gone. But what do I do? That's the solution or the answer I don't have. And it seems like no one seems to have the answer, right?
So there's nothing I can do.
What the fuck? This is because one slow day? This kicked this off? There has to be more to it than just that.
Yeah, I think there's might have been some behind the scenes conversations,
Yeah.
Maybe like the wrap up after the Kino, like was like, I don't know, Phil, that didn't go so well.
Yeah, maybe. It could be some. Oh yeah, see that? You're right. I didn't think about that. It could be as simple as them saying like, well, I don't know, Phil, let's maybe think about it in 2 months or something. We kind of want to make sure it stays special. Like, not nefarious at all, but just saying, like, dude, if this wasn't as good as before, let's just wait, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, and that might be enough for Philip to spiral, right? Like,
They don't maybe
you could DM me a little bit less, too, Phil.
We'll wait.
All right, here we go.
I don't know. Oh, let's see here. I received a $2.25 tip.
Oh, it's all okay now.
Oh, I know, Mr. Puffy Nipples. I'm not even going to talk about that here because it's so dumb. It's absolutely hilarious, and nobody cares, and everyone just laughs. So, thanks for the $2.25 tip, Mr. Puffy Nipples. About what? He's just talking about some nonsense on Twitter that's literally not even worth addressing.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Say it.
Yeah.
Let me judge that.
Also, didn't you just like address some nonsense on Twitter?
You brought up much worse drama than I'm sure whatever that was.
Right.
You're right. It's the Dragon Ball tweet. That's it.
Right.
Guys, so we're currently at $20 of support.
Yeah.
All right.
Feeling positive,
Thank
huh?
you for that.
Woo!
We have 49 likes on YouTube with over 300 viewers. Guys, let's get that up to 100 likes. The likes are actually quite important. The engagement is key. People still coming to my channel.
We're thinking about not doing it.
Find my channel on YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
People actually saying I'm showing up in related. It's very important. Please like the stream if you're having a good time today. And let's get some support on that side. We have no super chats at all. Let's get a couple super chats in or some memberships too. We got nothing on that side.
He did get one. They asked his favorite game and series. We debated it.
So where's he even getting this information from?
Let's just memory hole it. Game Ticker is on the board right now.
That could have been for last night for all I know.
Oh, okay.
Like, does the fan funding tab, like when you look at the chat, right? Does that go away, or are those all going to be there the entire time? I think they are. I think it stays for the whole stream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what system? You're talking about on YouTube?
When you pop out YouTube chat, there's like the top chat, live chat, then there's
they stay. They have a limited amount of time depending on how much it is. So if you do 20, it stays longer than if you do 1. Let's say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's time thing.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Watching and enjoying, please consider supporting the stream. On the kick side of stuff, we got 3 gifted subs so far this morning. So thank you guys for that.
Thank you.
Please consider supporting if you can. Again, the goal 150. Not just by the end of the podcast, but by the end of the first React stream. So we have a ways to go.
There's a 15 Canadian. Canadian.
No.
Canadian. You know the deal.
Okay. So
if I was tipping, it wouldn't be in Canadian dollars because that would lead it to me.
Monday,
stupid.
I'm dropping 15 Canadian.
That'd be too
Really
obvious.
solid 10 for the leaderboard. Now I'm curious. I want to actually find out how much this is because I've been just guessing.
Dude, he said make it a solid $10 for the board.
Canadian to USD.
Oh God, here we go. Snood,
0.72.
You tried to help him there, but he's not taking your advice.
It's $10, 0.72.
That 15 Canadian dollars is $10.84. So he's actually right.
Yeah.
It's 10.
Wow.
He's 100% correct.
Wow, he did.
Well, actually, it's 11 if you round it up.
So thank you, Chill Bill. That was the first. Excuse me.
Chill
the
Bill.
Second super chat of
Chill
the day.
Bill.
Snood's name is William, confirmed. I guess.
No, that's not true.
William.
No.
William Snood.
I will count it as 10.
That is inaccurate. That is not true.
Thank you, William.
And it is not. It's unrelated that the movie Kill Bill is my favorite movie. Okay, that's unrelated.
Oh,
thank you,
glitched.
William.
Let me
Please,
try
William.
refreshing.
That's a different guy. He's an alchemist. We're different.
Ikiro, you think so?
No, it's glitch. Wow, YouTube is having glitches today where it's showing your super chats, but it's not accumulating them and adding them to the chat revenue total anymore.
Okay, here we go
again. It just
again.
doesn't work. How much do you want to bet someone at YouTube and all of their wisdom coding the site screwed it up?
Yep,
How much you
definitely.
wanna bet?
That's it.
That's definitely what happens. Hey, let me check some shit here real quick in the live code. Hang on.
It is Monday, so they must have had the developers send the notepad with the YouTube code up the line, and there was probably a missing semicolon in there somewhere. Fucked it all up.
It happens all the time.
Yep.
Something changes because I was like, wait a minute. Why does it say we have no super chats? I know for a fact.
Well, you said you had
I know
no
for a
super
fact that
chats.
Game Ticker had done one earlier. So why would this not be working? Right? And the answer is no, it is working. It's just that the stream is no longer tallying that up for me in a nice total. So I have no idea what I made on the stream because it just says 0. It doesn't work anymore. They broke
Well,
it.
there's one super chat of $2, so it's
Yes.
that much.
Pretty easy, buddy.
You can't make this stuff up. All right, guys, I have one last topic to talk about.
That's
today.
his chat.
Oh my
no one
God.
cares.
Thank you, Bill, very much for that.
What is this again?
New topic.
Hello? Oh, hold on. Quick pull. Hang on. Ooh, Boss Man Jack. No, the big boss man is what I meant to say.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck.
Six-star Yokozuna.
Son of a bitch. I meant to say big boss man. That's a wrestler. Okay, go.
Oh,
So
okay.
here's the deal.
That's also
Yeah.
the Metal
All
Gear
right.
Solid.
Ooh.
In regards to React content,
Okay, here we
we're
go.
at an hour
Oh
in
my
now. Okay,
God.
good. That's a good timestamp for me to know because I want to do a clip of this. So
Do a new topic,
here's the
Philip.
deal, everyone.
New topic.
Last
Hands.
year,
Hands.
early
Oh.
2023,
You
I had
clapped
an
it.
idea that I wanted to rebrand my old,
What's your... Oh, God.
outdated.
What, Zeke Heil there. All right, what is your prediction for how he's going to save without this? Go ahead. I'd like to hear William's take on this. Go ahead, William.
So he's talking about React content. He's going to need people to really step it up on sending in clips because I'm struggling right now with clips. So please.
So just saying, send me more clips and that's enough.
I think so. I think that's what's going on
Okay,
there.
here we go.
I wanted to rebrand
Watch this.
my old, outdated vlogging channel that I wasn't using anymore, and I wanted to rebrand it to DSP Reacks. And the whole idea for the channel was 3 different things that I wanted to take place
All right,
on the
I'm
channel.
going to make sure we say 3,
The
okay?
first is that I
This
wanted
many.
to do a weekly clips react show called DSP versus the internet, where you guys would be able to submit clips.
All
And
right,
I would
that's
watch
one.
a variety. It was a variety
Gotcha.
show.
Gotcha.
Okay? That's what we
Okay,
still do
got
to
it.
this day.
Yeah, that's
Almost
horrible.
2 years
Yep.
in. We're at like
Next.
episode 87 or 88 or something like that today. The second idea
Second.
was that I was going to do long form React projects where I was going to pick
no.
documentaries or special
That takes
events.
work.
And
Fuck
I was going
that.
to react to them
This didn't
long
happen.
form, and those would take hours and hours
Get
to
him
do,
outta
and it couldn't even be
here.
like a whole
No,
day.
that's a lot of work.
But it would be something different that I had never really been doing before. I had only done it for my own documentary from the guy who had done Down the Rabbit Hole. What was his name? Frederick Knudsen. And I had done a June the King documentary or two on like whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit.
Boy, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, Wings of Redemption, right? June had done a documentary on Wings of Redemption, right?
Thought you guys were in talks.
FYI.
Oh.
In that regard, it was working. And I
How
said,
many
let's have
times
a
do you
place
say in that
centralized
regard?
where I can have a clip show, but also long form react.
His
right?
mind is somewhere else today. He's really worried about shit, man.
He has been driven to distraction today.
Yes.
I think.
That did work. And in fact, I did several long form reacts last year, all the way through.
Good thing he doesn't have any nervous
like
tics or
mid-year.
anything for us to.
And then about mid-year last year, you
focus
guys
in on.
told me that me doing the long form reacts was taking too much time away from gameplay, and you wanted less reacting and more gameplay. So I scaled it back. I said, okay, we'll just do the weekly clips react show then. All right. The third idea was called DSP Asks It. It was supposed to be an interview show where I was going to be interviewing
really
people
don't
from
need
all
all this.
walks of life, from all over the internet, in a variety interview style. And that one got canceled because of the whole side scrollers deal to some extent.
What was that deal? Huh? What deal?
Oh, it's one of those things. He must have signed a contract with them. That's like a do not, and it had like a do not compete clause in it. Like, so you can't start your own interview style podcast for a certain number of months.
Gotcha.
Right? Yeah.
This was on DSP's street. Why does this dude look like a fatter Ricky Gervais?
Oh, that's very.
You don't need a tip for that joke, brother. You do not need a tip for it.
Say it. You just say it.
Yeah.
But now we've got that rejuvenated, right? I interviewed several people on this show, and it was pretty good variety content, right?
Definitely.
And I feel like moving forward, there may be more interviews.
Like
I said, I
it's not a
definitely want to
lean-in band
interview
anymore,
Wings
huh?
of Redemption.
No.
It's like an awkward arm extension band.
Arm twist band.
Now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the
Arm
lean-in
twist.
torso crunch band.
So, there you have it, all right? But what's happened now is the one thing that I'm consistently doing on DSP Reacts is the weekly clips react show.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
The long form react, I
episode.
did one for the Rich documentary with the guys from Kino Casino. That did insanely well. And then, of course, I reacted to my own documentary by June the King. That did very well. But I feel like
that was fun.
What's happened is now the focus has just been this weekly clip show every week. And it hasn't really allowed me to do other stuff. For example, sometimes someone will submit a clip for the show that's 30 minutes long. And it's a video essay style video that's really well done.
Yeah, it's like
And
propaganda for Singapore.
So I'll watch the first few minutes of it.
Completely meaningless to me, and I can just sort of like watch it. It doesn't have to affect me, or I don't have to think about it at all.
Hot girls dancing to K-pop. It's
People
stuff I really
eating
care
food.
about. People with
Stuff
rare
I
faces.
vaguely understand but don't care about, so I can kind of get some sleep with my eyes open.
Yeah, those are
And
things
I'll
I love.
really enjoy it. I'll say, wow, this is good.
Wow.
But then I'm like, well, but I got to move on because this is a clip show.
So
it's
you're
supposed
not
to
going
be
to do it
watching a
anymore?
variety of clips, not just one video, so we got to move on. And then because of that, we never get back to it. And so I feel like there's a lot of opportunities there for me to react to more interesting long-form content
But
that's
I need your
missed.
money.
Because right now, all that's consistently happening is this clip show and no long-form reacting, right? On the same time that that's been happening, this clip
I think it's one for P-Wop. Let me hear again.
and no long-form reacting, right? On the same time that that's been happening.
On the same time that's been happening. That one is a small one, but it counts.
This clip show has definitely waned in popularity. You know, when I
Yes.
started doing it a year
Always
ago.
been like that, actually, sir.
Well, I say almost 2 years ago now. It
Something
had
has to
decent
wax
views
in
on
order
the
for it to
streams.
wane,
The
though.
videos were getting
So-
good on-demand views, and overall,
I think there's
it was
a Magic the
working
Gathering card called that.
really well. Okay, it was. It was working really well. But in regards to
there is
now, we've got way less people who are attending those streams. I barely can pull in.
Real quick, just Social Blade to check
my
the
God.
realism here. So the two last months are because of Kino Casino Arc. As you can see, in the last year, it's been extremely consistent. There has been a little bit of a downfall here. That big dip is when he deleted videos for some reason. I don't know what he deleted, but he did delete some stuff.
That's
but-
February 2023. Isn't that Side Scrollers interview? No, I guess that's May. That's April.
It's March 2023. He deleted some videos there, but
Oh,
there's no roller coaster at all. It's always been the same, very consistent views throughout.
Oh, so it's not waxing or waning. You're saying?
No,
I see.
it's actually the most popular it's ever been in its last 3 years. Last month.
And he's so miserable.
Yeah,
like he's acting like it's like the end of the sky is falling, basically, and it's never been better for the last.
He's had the most
24 months.
The most views it's ever had in the last, as far as I can see, on Free Social Blade. So January of 2022, and he's talking about like the end of the world. Just making up narratives now.
I mean, what does that tell you about how much he's actually interested in his own business, right? Like he's not even tapped into what's happening to him.
Anyways, all right. Oh, big up Zuber Ziggy says it's the songs. Oh, he had to delete some for the songs. There we go.
The
Eminem song intro.
Yeah.
Feels so empty. Big up. There we go.
In like 250 viewers sometimes for the React stuff, right? Definitely in regards to the clips submitted, we don't have that many clips submitted anymore. At one point, we had 50 to 100 clips submitted a week. Now we barely get 20. This week alone, for today's show, I only had 5 Ultra member submissions. Now, does that mean that Ultra members are canceling? Probably. I can't see it actively when someone cancels. I only see it hit my revenue after the fact.
No, you can check out instantly on Patreon.
Basically,
but okay.
when their memberships expire, then I'll see it.
Oh.
But it's looking to me like,
that case,
essentially, it's just not working anymore. You know, this show, as I've told you guys, was always supported by the memberships. It wasn't that I was making a ton of money on the streams. The videos on demand weren't getting any views or money. It was really the memberships. People were buying the memberships to submit the clips, and that's what was working. As of this week, it looks like this is taking such a dip. It's just not going to be working anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Now what?
So,
now what?
I like the show. I think it's fun and it breaks stuff up. But admittedly,
it would be the best. This is such a Philip move. It's like he's getting these kick memberships, you know. So now he thinks like, well, I don't need those DSP Reacks memberships anymore. And then he says like, fuck them. And then he doesn't get them back when the kick memberships go down again.
I mean, I don't think the 50 viewers are going to be submitting clips and every single time either. So, also,
is that the plan?
He's acting like having fewer videos makes it more expensive for him to do this. But it's the same, really. Like 5 people who are paying fucking $25 or whatever to show his video that they might just get skipped and fucked over.
So it looks like Argentina, whatever, really left a mark, huh?
I like the show. I think it's fun and it breaks stuff up. But admittedly, I'm starting to get bored because it does seem like a lot of the clips are very samey, right? I mean, we got the same people as members every week. We're not really getting any new members anymore.
It's over. People as
so because
members
of that,
every
the
week.
Same kind of clips, the same stuff submitted, and it gets boring, right? I think at this point, I would much rather find or be suggested some longer form videos, whether it's a 30-minute video essay, whether it's a 2-hour documentary. And
we're
then we
literally
take the
making
time
it worse. We're literally finding the one way to make DSP Reacts
I think that would
worse.
be better. I think it would be more fun, better variety, more refreshing. Probably we get a better audience for it.
I'll have to talk
right
less.
now. You have absolutely no idea what I'm reacting to today.
Yeah, because good, entertaining people could do that.
So if you're in the mood to do it, right? If you're in the mood that, hey, I wanna check it out and I want to see it, you'll come by. But you have absolutely no clue what we're gonna do today. So because of that,
whose
how
fault
can you
is
be
that?
that interested, right? And the answer is you may not be. You may not be that interested at all.
Dog.
Thank you very much to Rend. I'm going to shout that out in just a moment. I just want to finish my train of thought.
So
before
fuck
I
you
forget
right
it.
now, please.
Yeah.
But if
that's
I do
125
streams
subs
that
or
now are
25 right
scheduled
there.
and we say, hey, this Sunday, DSP is reacting to this interesting video essay that came out this week, then people could be like, oh, that's interesting. That's something I want to hear Phil talk about.
What?
And then they'll show up for it. Right now, it's
What? Give me the categories for that. Because lolcows, what else is left for that, right? We're going to do what? Who else was left? Boss Man Jack, I guess? He hasn't covered that? What's left?
I'm sure there's a myriad of, sort of very niche lolcows right now.
Who wants to hear about Philip's take on what? Like, what are we doing here? Science stuff? What?
He's basically taking Slayer's idea. Like, he's going to do to the rest of the audience what he does for Slayer now, and Slayer is just going to be the one providing all the videos from now on.
Yeah,
so.
But that's really bad, and that's way less money, too.
Yes.
Big ups to Robert Williams.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Patreon Reacts.
what you're showing up for when you watch my React stream, right? And again, that worked for a while, but I don't think it's working anymore. 2 years in, I'm getting bored. It's obvious the audience is bored, and even the memberships are drying up for it. So it's time to re-explore what we're going to do with DSP Reacks.
So what is it?
Okay. 25 gifted subs over on Kick from Rend. Thank you so much, Rend.
Oh, right. Thank you so much.
Oh, look, there's ALT Insider Reel on Kick. Big ups. That's not me.
324. Rend 324. 25 gifted subs over on Kick this morning. Boom. So 25.
Does the mood
times
change?
5.
Hang on.
is-
We'll get there.
I want to see who can do this faster. DSP or ALT? Okay, never mind.
Right?
Please.
And if you add 125 to 30,
You
guess what?
Guess what?
So, by the way, let's get him up on the leaderboard.
rat.
I don't need to see the Big Mac buns.
No.
Thank you so much to Ren324 for 25 gifted subs over on Kick. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official. No, I was not expecting this whatsoever. We have hit
Why do you
the goals
say that?
again.
Because you obviously
So
do, or else
very-
you
It
wouldn't
sounds
have
like
on
you
your
do,
fucking-
right?
First, like, take
Yeah.
it. I do. You know, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Right.
As I already had said, I felt like today was going to be the day that the streak was going to end.
Sure,
Well,
sure,
now
sure,
it's not
sure.
at least ending on the first
Sure,
streak.
sure,
Right?
definitely.
So thank you. Bren says, I've had a crazy busy weekend. I couldn't participate. You're kicking ass. Your content is fire. Don't overthink it. You're killing it. Thank you, Ren. So appreciative of that, Ren. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ren.
So now, I'm just curious over
much
on
money
Kick
do
how
I
that
get?
affects things.
Are you
So
for real?
overall,
Yeah,
Ren
I want to
is
see how much
the
money I get.
Second most gifted subs. No, third most gifted subs on the channel. It looks like we still got Void in first place, Darkside Pimp in second, Rend in third, but Rend is actually very close to overtaking Darkside
Uh-oh,
Pimp.
Keep it up. This is trying to juice it up
And
a little
getting
bit more,
that tier
please.
2 spot. As for the week, obviously, he just took the number 1 spot because the week just reset.
Obviously.
So boom.
Obviously.
Very, very nice. Thank you so very much there, Rend, for the big gift, and it helps out a ton. So thank you. All right, cool. So, basically, the point I'm making here about the React content, I think it needs to change. Okay? And
Okay.
what I want to do is I want to start talking with you guys daily on figuring out this change. Now, I need to also speak directly to the people on that channel, but I don't do a podcast on that channel, right?
Brother.
So what I would like to do
They're here. Don't worry.
is today when we go over to that
Oh
channel.
my God.
All right.
I'm going to talk about this all over again.
FYI,
Okay?
what I want to do is like maybe a 5-minute brief video just for the people on DSP Reacks.
What's the
explain the
change?
situation
I still
and
don't
say,
get
hey,
the change. What are we doing
He hasn't
instead?
explained it. He hasn't explained it yet.
Yeah, what's
as far
the-
as I know. As far as
It
I
seems
can
like the
tell.
clip shows kind of played out now.
Okay, so what's the next
it's
step?
too chaotic. No one knows what's going to happen, so we're not getting a lot of attendees or views on it. And the memberships
You
are
see what he just did
definitely
with his
slowed down.
ears?
No one knows what's going to happen, so we're not
What are
getting a
you
lot of
doing?
kind of played out now. It's too chaotic. No one knows what's
I'm a very
gonna
normal person.
happen, so we're not
What the
getting
fuck?
a lot of attendees or views on it, and the memberships are definitely slowed down. So let's reset.
Oh, gross. He
right?
found
What do we
something
wanna
back
do?
there. I
For
could
me,
see him, like, fucking
my
touching his
take
fingers.
is I want to
Oh,
keep
he found.
reacting,
Nice.
but I want to
think
do
he's
it
feeling
where we
his
can
ears
maybe
are
build up
itchy
bigger
because he didn't
events.
wash his hair, so
Like
it's all
say,
greasy
instead
back
of
there.
doing the
Bountiful
weekly
harvest.
DSP versus
Yes.
the internet show, maybe we do a bi-weekly show, but it's a big show where it's a big thing that I'm reacting to, right? Like maybe I'm reacting
So
to
we're
an
doing it
hour-long
half as
video
much.
essay.
So then
and
what
I take
happens
the
in the
whole
off week?
afternoon of 3+ hours to react to it.
Why, that's obviously a day off.
And do a long form one that's more interesting that we can then promote and
So-
hype up because we know what I'm going to be doing on that day. But the catch is, how do we pick that video essay, right? And also, I'm going to be honest, I think what'll happen is everyone's going to cancel their memberships on the channel.
Yeah.
And that's going to result in hundreds of dollars of lost revenue for me.
Don't worry, you've gained hundreds of dollars
What?
of revenue. You've gained hundreds of dollars in revenue on Kick, though, so that should be no problem at all, right, businessman?
Yeah, and also, this
And
is
I
supposed to
think
be the
that's just
strategy to get my money again. So why are we considering it if I already think ahead of time that it's going to result in me losing money?
Yeah, so should be no problem then. You already obviously saved for this moment, right? Let's go.
Something that I might
You gotta
have
spend
to
money
do.
to make money.
I think
Yep.
it makes more sense to try to change it for the better. That long term, it would be more interesting than me to keep going along with this zombified React
Delusion?
show that we do once a week. That doesn't get a lot of attendance, doesn't get a lot of interest. You know what I'm
Zombified?
saying? Like, I think I would very much be interested in doing something different.
I would be
don't
very
want to
much
stop
into
reacting,
ditching this.
but I do feel like doing the show every week is a lot of time investment now, and for basically just a few minutes.
How is it a time investment? You do the same shit you always do, except you watch TV instead of playing games.
I
Memberships.
could be spending that time with my wife, stupid.
Oh.
And by
Yeah,
that
we
I
should
mean
mix it up
spending
with
it
something
on
different.
in bed asleep.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Right. So definitely understand that. Like that's going to be a blow to me if I basically say DSP versus the internet will end on this date.
Yeah,
this
but
will
you
be the
just had a
last
great
show.
boon to you, so not a big
and
deal.
Then after that, instead, I'm going to do more long form React projects and stuff like that.
Projects.
I don't know. We have to figure this out. What do you guys think?
I don't care actually.
Yep, this seems
Just
dumb to me,
whatever.
but all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's start the
You're not gonna
discussion.
listen to me
I don't
anyway.
think we're
You're
going to get to the
gonna ban me. You don't like
determination
it.
today.
yeah, so just don't
But
do
I think
it.
this is the discussion that needs to begin today. And then maybe over the next
So-
couple of weeks, we determine everything and we figure it out. And then we set the date. Hey, this is the date when the React show will end. DSP versus the internet, that is. And then instead, we start planning and figuring out more long form content. I think it makes more sense.
No, it doesn't.
You know what?
Okay.
You know, let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I kind of just putting the puzzle pieces together here. Okay.
Go
We
ahead.
found out about Atlas the Bookkeeper's engagement very recently, right?
Yes.
So obviously he's going to have less time, right?
Uh-huh.
So if Atlas is always the one doing the React restream, right? So if he's in DSP's ear, giving him the money, he's kind of like, Phil, I'm not going to have as much time anymore. Can we do this on a bi-weekly thing and watch some stuff that I'd be interested in? Here's some Fallout lore. Here's some, whatever, right? Think about
One
that.
thing I want to be sure when Atlas
Go ahead.
does get married, I want to make sure he doesn't inflate his fiance too hard. Don't overinflate on the wedding night. That's what I've heard.
Yes.
Is what you don't want to do. You want to make sure it's underinflated. I know you want to have some fun on that night, so you make sure you don't overinflate Atlas, please.
Typically, you don't want to exceed 40 psi on your air compressor.
Yes,
that's
it's
just
very important.
That's just overkill. Really.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
I received a small tip here.
Oh, small.
Oh, it's
I got a $1.18 tip.
There's a meager tip here.
Let's get the
I
cookie
will
crumbling
glance
brother
at it, I
thoughts on V4
suppose.
Gaming saying he didn't tip you.
That changed quick,
I don't know.
huh?
Well,
Again,
you hear
I
what the
got
question
several
was?
tips. Yes,
What?
V4 Gaming saying he didn't tip you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I got several tips
Again, what?
yesterday that all apparently were saying that they were Reforge Gaming. Now, I don't know who Reforge Gaming is. They were saying that they had reached out to me and tried to get my attention previously, and I had no idea what they were talking about. Right? I was like, I don't know.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think it was 3 or 4 tips that came in yesterday from someone claiming they
3
were
or 4?
Reforge Gaming.
Not
Now, how would I
sure.
confirm that? I don't.
Well,
I
how
don't
do
know
you do
I
it
would
now?
confirm that,
'Cause you
right?
do it
There's no way to
now.
really confirm it.
Yes, there
Maybe
is.
someone was tipping and just wanted to impersonate someone for some reason. Maybe they were hoping that if they did that I would reach out to Reforge Gaming to be a guest on their show, or I would try to get them as a guest on my show.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you don't
But
seem
the
too concerned
tips
about it,
came
but
in, they
anytime
said what they
someone
said.
says
I
their name
literally
is
read you
Mr.
the
Puffy
messages word for
Nipples.
word.
Yeah, this is kind of weird, isn't it?
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But the tips came in. They said what they said. I literally read you the messages word for word. I don't know. That's the thing with tipping. You just don't know, right? You don't know who he's from or what the intention is.
I just don't know.
So I guess we'll see.
That's the thing.
I hope it wasn't some dumb troll who thinks that they're going to try to go to they're going to try to charge me back, because they're not. I will absolutely fight those and keep those.
Okay.
So absolutely
Well,
not.
that's
I
not
don't
what you
know.
said
I don't
before.
know what to tell you.
Not really up to you to decide, but all right.
Yeah, now here's the thing. No Sleep Bro Vibe says, I think the Throwback channel is a must keep. I love watching your old...
Hello. All right, we should be back. Let me get that right. Snood, you here?
I'm here. Hello.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay, we should be back. Let me get the stream back. Nothing happened. No problem. No emergency. Nothing.
Hit F5 on your keyboard just for an unrelated
Yep,
thing, please. Hit F5.
Yep, F5. We're back. Let me get that up here.
Please. Yep,
Okay.
just go
Let me
ahead.
carry the one.
I think they're back. I think you're back. I think they know. I think they
Yeah,
see
you're
it.
back.
We're back. We're better than ever. Yeah.
Back.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay.
Here we go. We're back.
Cole's trying
back,
to keep us
back,
down. Not this time, boys.
Back. Okay, we're back. I don't give a shit. Play.
For my old content, I really enjoy the streams where we react to the old content. I'm not getting anything out of doing it. I could easily be doing other gameplay, a late night chill stream of something else, and it would do just as well, if not better.
That's
but I'm doing
bad
it because
though.
I
Yeah.
really stand by the fact that I've been a 16-year content creator, and the fact that people want to watch my old
So
stuff with
what?
me and hang out. I
Is
really
this
like
one of those
stuff.
not
Now,
letting your haters
I'm
get
not
a W
saying
thing?
It seems like
by
it.
any means
Yeah.
that I'm going to continue to be doing the throwback stuff at the frequency I'm doing it. We've been doing.
Wow, we're cutting back everything. Everything's got to go.
Well, let me reassure you guys, there's nothing changing. Now, that's not to say that I'm not going to completely change everything in a couple months, okay? But,
everything's out.
Reaction every single Sunday night, and now it's going to be Monday night for months and months on end. And that wasn't the intention. Originally, it was supposed to be maybe we do it twice a week, twice a month, or we break it up or whatever.
But then you got greedy.
Yeah, so
yeah, I don't know.
It was successful one time, so then you decided to do it every fucking week because you thought it'd be that same success level every single time.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
The horse walked 2 steps before it died, so you figured that if you just beat it harder, it would take you the rest of the way, right?
Make it make sense.
Let's figure it out.
Oh, please.
DSP throwback. I want to finish Silent Hill 1.
Figure it out.
And then we
Let's
determine
figure
if
it
we
out
want to keep
together.
doing that show, Retro React, every week or not. Maybe we give it a break for a while and we go back to it later. I don't know.
Okay.
We got to figure it out.
So we are just throwing everything out the window.
Yeah,
now.
it seems like we're just going DSP gaming. Fuck it, man. Fuck everything.
I feel like the Casino Boys had a lot more
Mr. Toadstool, if I
influence.
Yeah. Oh, you think so?
Oh, well, if it's all falling apart right now.
I think he wouldn't say, okay, but you're not saying direct input. You're saying based on something they said he's making all these changes?
Yes. Well, no. I mean, like, at first, like, he took all these. Well, I guess maybe not, because he wasn't with them for the React stuff, so that doesn't make any sense.
No, so I'm just saying, like, if you to have that idea that maybe something they said would change it, like, it can't be a direct comment because he wouldn't have said that grifter thing, I think.
True.
Right.
I mean, again, he doesn't think about how his words come off or anything like that. So I still don't think he really understands like what it means to call someone a grifter.
That could be too. Like, he might have that, can't read social cues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that old bug, that whole fly in the ointment there.
Big guy says, I think the Kino boys promised Phil a lot more would happen on Kick. Now that they could have very well, whether they knew it or not, by the way, because you know how Philip is. They might have promised a little more than he sees they might be doing in the future, and he might not like that. You know what I mean? That could be something too.
And to be fair to them, they might have just underestimated how lazy he was, and they didn't expect him to just literally not do any work anymore towards his channel or any, just sort of depending on them for everything, waiting till we're off vacation. Yeah, maybe.
Open up video submissions to everyone. This show would be insanely chaotic. You understand it? How on earth would we do a show where everyone has a chance to submit a clip? There's no way we could screen all of those. Because right now, for example, let's say I turn DSP versus the internet into open submissions, right?
Okay.
But guess what?
What?
Immediately, you're going to have trolls submitting stuff that has, awful language that I can't play on YouTube and stuff. You know what I mean?
Awful
They're just
language.
Try to get me in trouble.
Awful
They've
language.
already done it. They had a clip, what was it, last year or whatever?
With who?
That had porn in it and shit. It's like, what the fuck? These
that was
people are
cool.
unhinged
I like that clip.
Right?
That was a hype clip.
I bet you did.
That was a hype
clip. That's what
clip.
I mean. No, that I can't just open it up. At least when you have a members only, you can screen it. You can check the videos
by the way,
ahead of time.
like,
There's
you
less
can
of them.
screen
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yes, you can.
like,
It's not very hard.
Fucked up.
Yeah, this is all in service of like, what's
Sarah,
the thing
thanks
that's
for
going
the
to
super
get
chat,
me
but
the
no, I'm not
easiest
doing
money?
political content, as I've already explained many, many times.
You said you were, but just not until after election.
I'm not ready to enter that realm or that arena. Maybe someday I would. Maybe someday I would step into that arena. But I feel like everyone is doing it. Basically, everyone who's a hack is doing it. Sorry to say, but everyone who's a fucking hack is doing it because it's just the easy way right now to capitalize because the election's coming up.
Again, putting everyone in the same basket here. What about people that are political commentators for decades? Are they also just cashing in on it?
They're doing the same grift. They benefit from you talking about the politics and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they're not allowed to do what they do because they benefit.
Those rascals at CNN and Fox News doing their political shit just to cash in.
They don't even care about the news, dude. They just do it for the fucking money. It's bullshit, actually.
Oh, yeah, lean in ham. You're right. This is maybe just a Craig thing. Yeah, it might just be a Craig thing.
Gee, people whose shows completely failed turn it into political shows, and all of a sudden, overnight, it's a success despite absolutely no talent or effort. You know what I'm saying?
Lean in ham. No effort. Now he's calling they have no effort shows? They put more effort into anything they do. They can put together guests on the regular because people want to go on their show because they have, more viewers than, let's see, 305.
Oh, well, they're probably up all night in their beds with their wives texting people at all hours of the night trying to get people on, dude.
Definitely.
They don't have the kind of responsibilities he does.
Shows completely failed, turn it into political shows, and all of a sudden, overnight, it's a success despite absolutely no talent or effort. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, though. That's good. What are you talking about?
That's actually a very positive thing, right? If you can pull that off, if that's what you want to do. But all right.
So I don't want to do that.
And you would be stoked if that happened to you.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Ooh,
I mean, you based your entire career on that.
I
What?
feel like Blabs coin has went down, but we still have a Blabs fan
No, you
here.
see, Kino
Infamous
does it, but
KS.
Kino doesn't do it as their only
Blabs
thing.
coin I felt went down for a while, but it's back.
And I don't know.
Kino
Nah,
doesn't
apparently.
cover some
I've never been
politics,
confident in
but
Blabs
they're-
coin.
Ooh, not a Blabs
Nah.
fan. To be honestly, me either. Me neither. I've never been a Blabs supporter. No hate, but just never a Blabs coin holder myself.
Their whole show is
I'm
not
not a Blabs.
politics.
I'm not a Blabs boy.
That's one among many topics that they cover that are hot topics. They didn't completely transform their show into a political show because the election was coming up.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, are they different or okay?
I can't remember if they are.
Okay. Just moving on. Can we finish this, please? It's
Yeah.
kind of we've said so much stuff
All
we
right,
can't
so
even
anyway, guys,
internalize
so
what's
here's
going
the deal.
on.
We talked about many topics.
Yeah.
Topic number
So
one.
now here's the deal.
We need a new idea for a reward for the end of the week. Like, I want to do a reward for you guys on Friday.
Okay.
We can't do the crave cookies anymore because
Why?
number one, we got a troll who's basically saying they know an employee who's going to try to fuck with my food.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
so
it could
big
even
ups
be
to
taken that, I'm going to go beat
Grimner
up Phil.
Completely
affecting
changing the
Phil.
goal. But remember, the
Yeah,
goals
like-
are only to felt the trolls.
Now,
So-
do you really think
And
someone's
also,
going to
and
go
also the
beat me
trolls
up?
have no bearing on my content or don't affect anything or about me at all.
Correct.
No.
Right.
No one's going to beat me up at all anyway, because if they tried, I would fuck them up.
Oh yeah!
You heard it, boys.
Yes, hell yeah! Let's bring him up here. Let's bring him up. We got to do it. I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I'm an alcoholic.
I can't stand up.
I'll find it. Let him keep talking.
Me up. No. No one's going to beat me up at all anyway, because if they tried, I would fuck them up. But I don't want to go to jail.
Via the
I don't want to
police.
put myself in
Yeah.
a situation where I have to defend myself and then I end up going to jail for it.
Yeah, right.
So I don't want to put
Yeah.
myself into that dangerous
Definitely.
situation. Do you understand? So number one, it's we can't do the crave cookie idea anymore. That's done. So we have to figure out what could be the reward that would happen on Friday. And I don't know. I don't know what I want.
Devastated.
I would beat them up. I would beat them up.
That guy looks like a pussy a little bit.
I don't know if I want to
Yeah,
do
like,
more
I don't
fast food. I really don't. We want to do more fast food because we just did that
I'm an
2
alcoholic.
weeks in a row. But I
that
just
is a
don't
good
know what it
move,
would
though.
be then. Like,
Yep.
what do we
The
want
curl
to
up
do
and cry. Whoa,
for a
that's
reward?
unbelievable.
It's a good way to defend yourself, honestly.
for Friday?
You don't have to
Right?
even go to jail because then you
Uh-huh.
look like you're the victim. You see?
Uh-huh. But if you make fun of it, I expect an apology 14 years later that I would
Right
get ghosted
now.
after requesting.
I don't know. What do we want to do for a reward for Friday?
Yeah, you've said this multiple times today, Phil. So let's give it a rest right now, okay?
Adam DBZ 90s man with a $5 Australian super chat says, "Could you react to the LTG or the Boogie documentary from June the King?" I could.
No.
Indeed, I could. He's done other ones too. He just dropped a Dr. Disrespect
Yeah.
documentary.
Good
Maybe you'd
point,
like to see me
NWO
react
News.
to that.
We can't do cookies
and it
anymore
doesn't
because I
have to
might
be drama
die. But yes,
Yeah.
I can beat their ass.
Documentaries. Like I said, we've seen some very interesting video essays on DSP versus the internet that I haven't had a chance to react fully to because it's a clip show. That's what I say to people. I mean, I really like this video, but this is a clip show, not a react to a 30-minute video show, and then everyone's
So-
upset that I didn't get to their video.
So now
Right?
we're doing that
So-
as the premise of the show.
Yeah, so we're seeing less people's choices on
Okay.
for I don't know where the money's coming from, just the tips then I guess.
But I mean, like, I feel like if we change the show's format to be more long term or long form,
Long term and form. Yep.
it would make more sense. Stuart says,
Based on
is there a
what?
video documentary on Porch Pirate? Remember the Porch Pirates video?
That would be
That video
hype.
was
Yeah,
like 3 minutes
definitely.
long. It took us a long time to get through, but that was very fun. If we had just reacted to the whole
Uh-huh.
thing at once, it probably would have been better, but we didn't have that opportunity because it's a clip show, right? No, I'm not
Sir, you
shaving
run the
facial hair.
show.
All right. There's a difference between, hey, let's do a fun taste test of something versus, hey, let's do a body transforming stunt because I have no fucking talent.
Brother, shave your beard. It takes a week to grow back. Come on.
No, I'm not an
hold
idiot.
on. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a very delicate ecosystem there. Okay, and if we mess it up too much, we don't know what's gonna grow back, right?
Who's going to do a body transforming stunt because I have no talent. Because I have talent.
Phil, I need
have
you to do
value.
some body
I have
modifications,
self-respect,
please. Will you put
and
a
I'm not going to
barbell through your
degrade myself
septum?
That'd be cool.
like a monkey.
This the septum
dancing
piercing
for you.
goal?
Whoa. He said what?
I have self-respect, and I'm not going to degrade myself like a monkey dancing for you on the stream. I'm not an idiot. All right.
Wow.
There's some people that have to do that shit. They have to suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and takes their shirt off and shave their facial hair off and shave their ass off, or whatever they're doing.
What?
They have to fucking do spray tan on their body. They have to drink piss and shit. I'm not doing any of that. All right.
Drink piss? Who's doing that? Oh, that was the Lockout Live. Yeah.
Oh.
Drink piss.
Drink piss. Hell yeah.
Somewhere Derek's head just exploded.
Uh-huh.
Oh, these people.
Wow. Oh, these people.
My fans.
I
Well,
know these
Tilly, for the
people.
$1.25, would you go and replay games from when you started? I found you from Fable 2. That was my idea a long time ago. Retro
Yeah, but no one
replay.
cares.
And I did a couple of them, and then it didn't really work anymore. Like, people basically just
I'm
kind of
sensing
didn't give a shit
pattern
about it
here.
anymore.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Because
why
Francisco?
I stopped that project many years ago. But I'm not against it.
Maybe I can do that. Wolverine.
Remember he said that? That was his idea.
Oh, yeah.
So
he said, I'll do the Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Anyway, so
you know
number
what? How
one,
about more costumes? Let's try that. Let's try
that'd be cool.
just no vest goal anymore. And now it's the costume goal.
That'd be pretty hype.
you got to think of a new goal
Alright.
for Friday.
Oh, please,
Let's
yeah.
talk about it, and let's figure this out.
Okay,
What
go
kind
ahead.
of a goal would you like to see me do for Friday? I'm not against doing food.
Jumping
but I want
jacks.
to find
Goal.
something interesting.
Jumping jacks.
I felt like,
Okay.
the
Push-ups.
Addams Family meal was kind of
Talk with Kat normally for 5 minutes.
interesting, right?
Do-
the
do
chicken Big
math
Mac was kind of interesting.
for one
This
stream.
disgusting
Do a fifth
mummy
grader's math
taco
homework.
thing from Jack in the
That would
Box
be
is
funny.
not interesting. It's fucking nasty.
Interview
We looked
Kat.
at it yesterday. It's disgusting. I'm not
Oh,
eating it,
honestly.
There we go.
right? If you guys could find something else interesting for me to do,
And you could choose the most stupid questions you want. I mean, the most bland question of all time. It's all up to you. Interview Kat. That's my idea.
There you go.
I would do it.
Pretty simple.
Okay. I have to figure it out. Maybe I'll look here and see what else is available in my area and stuff like that. Okay.
Oh, we're back to food then, huh?
Okay, yep.
So there you go.
What if,
That's
what
number
if a
one.
troll works there?
Number two, we got to figure out what we want to do in regards to the React show. I
So-
think that we should be doing basically
Spit it
Go
out.
something
ahead.
that's more
Yep.
long form. Something that's more
He is
meaningful.
so not here today. Listen to this.
No.
What the
he's
fuck
very
was I saying?
distracted.
Something that's more long form. Something that's more meaningful. Enough with just the small clips. Because a lot of them aren't going anywhere anymore. We've done the clip show for 2 years. I feel like it's
What does that
played
mean?
out.
They're not going
The
anywhere?
Memberships are definitely drying up for it.
I haven't been hired
Um,
onto
if I could
CNN as
do
like a
React
professional
events, that the
reactor
streams
yet.
actually do well. That we actually have people coming and supporting the streams for the React
You
events.
just said they do bad.
And on top of that, people may be able to have a way to submit their ideas of what should the long form event be or whatever. Like if we could figure out that
Okay.
happy medium there, I think that would make more sense than what I'm
Great.
doing right
All
now.
right, we're just spinning
Okay,
our
if
wheels
that
here.
makes
Come
sense.
on.
I don't know.
We got the point. Oh my God.
Remember
Yeah, but
earlier
here's
when
the
you were
thing.
talking about
Look-
ideas for WPIG TV?
Yeah.
And like you kind of put it out there to everybody, and it was like 2 minutes, and like
Yep.
you know,
We moved
we
on.
just talked about it for 5 seconds. We didn't sort of anchor the stream to that and drown it.
Yeah. Make sure, like, put the stream under hostage. Like, I need some
Yeah.
ideas, motherfucker. So we're not
Yeah.
moving on.
One of you guys is gonna have to come up with a business saving idea for me right now, or we're not doing nothing today.
So I'm waiting.
Lunchable
No.
versus Lunchables? Well, number one, I don't like Lunchables to begin with. And number two,
like
we all
Lunchables.
know Lunchly sucks. Like, I don't think there's really a point to doing it because we know that Mr. Beast stuff is crap.
Oh,
Right?
do we?
We already know we tried the candy and the candy
Well,
was awful.
I know it is. I hate when he drinks it up because I hate. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Beast myself, but
No.
you know.
But he makes you want to defend people that you don't like.
I know. It's like, well, hold on. Maybe he's a capitalist. Come on.
I was just about to say the Lunchly things like are all like like every single one that's ever been sent out is covered head to toe in mold.
Yeah,
So
and they
they're having
they
a tough
found
time.
like some levels of like iron and stuff, but like people are being surprised. I saw one that's interesting though because you know every fucking food that you eat has iron in it, but someone tried to like have a gotcha moment, like look how much iron I found in here, and it's like, yeah, you ever ate cereal?
You're eating broccoli, sir?
And they did, you know. But anyways, I do not support anything about Mr. Beast, but now I want to because Phil's talking about him.
You know, it's kind of like, it's just kind of played out already. Like, people have already been doing that. I don't think that makes sense.
No, it's one of those. Someone was trying to get a gotcha on him because they found literal iron in it, like the metal. Right, that was the gotcha I was showing.
Like
Yeah,
shavings. You say. I see.
shave, but
That's
still,
much
even
worse.
then, that's in some things, little specks of it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
you know. Fuck the stupid Lunchly shit. It's garbage. I don't even want to buy it. I
helps
literally
us
don't want to give the guy
play.
$1.
He just
The
pissed
only
they're
reason I
getting money.
bought his Feastables candies because it was on extreme clearance for like $1 per bar.
They still got their money, brother. That money went right into his pocket after going through 10 other pockets. But yeah.
He's acting like putting something on clearance means that, by the way, the original creators of these will be getting no money from this. You can rest assured, shopper. You can support them with guilt free.
All right, King Jad in the house here. That means we've been going long here. Find the Rambo. Game starts now. Go.
Ready.
Find the Rambo.
Ready. I'm looking. I'm nose detecting.
Come on, get the nose. Where is it? Here it is. Come on. Where are you, John? Get ready for the pain. I found him.
There he is.
I found him. Get ready for the pain, John.
No one was eating.
John, you ready for this one? I've got a Jamita in my pocket for you.
Pocket Jamita.
I did see him.
That was an easy one.
Costco food. Yeah. Well, Spunkular, how would I do Costco food?
Chicken bake.
I
have
to go to Costco. See, you were wrong, though. Snood debunked. This is a very questionable idea here. Hear that? How would I do that?
Food. Well, Spunkular, how would I do Costco food? I have to go to Costco.
Okay, right? So you do know how. Yes.
To do Costco food, I would have to go to Costco. So you want me to take an hour out of my stream to drive to Costco, get the food, drive back?
You could
do that before the stream? Like, I don't think that's going to work.
Okay. Gotcha.
You were willing to do that for
No, they were. The reason that those Feastables were on sale is because it was hilarious. Last Halloween, they tried to sell Mr. Beast Feastables in bags, like Halloween candy, but the bag was like $27. Like the other candy was like 10 or 15, and the Feastables was like $27, and no one bought it. So they had this insane overstock of Feastables that no one bought.
This is all created narrative in his head, by the way. They probably just saw a fucking bag of it and made this whole storyline up, this fan fiction about it up.
They had to get rid of it, so they put all the Feastables candy on extreme clearance, and that's how I got those 2 bars for like $1 each. They originally were like $5 each, and I got them for $1 each.
Well, thank you. Mr. Beast enjoys your $1. Thank you.
Yeah. I talked to the manager, and he told me that everybody hates these. You're doing me a favor by
Ghost
taking
hunting
them, Sir
stream.
Phil. He knew who I was.
I told you guys many years ago. Actually, that was an idea that I had ages ago, right? That I wanted to actually do, like that kind of stuff. I thought that would have been
okay. Yep. Oh, quick pull. Hang on. Ooh, Rowdy Piper. That's a good one.
Like go to a house in Connecticut that's known for being haunted and
saying he's my electric company.
I'm kind of the skeptic going around seeing what's there.
Hang on, quick pull. Whoop. Ooh, that's
and seeing if I believe if anything is haunted.
Have
other people doing it more scientifically with like their equipment and shit. Like I actually thought that would have worked.
There's one more. Hang on. Ooh,
as a show way back in the day.
He's awesome. Yeah. X-Pac, crotch chops. X-Pac.
It's a dupe, Mr. Perfect.
But I mean that's long past. I can't do that now. I don't have the means to do that now.
Can we get onto the reacting, please?
Are we doing anything today, or we're just chilling?
IRL videos don't work, guys. You have to understand something with IRL content.
There it is.
IRL content is just too risky, and it causes problems for people. You understand?
What does that mean?
These people doing these IRL fucking streams are stunt makers. They're trying to get some kind of fucking risque bullshit to happen so they can get views and shit. I'm not gonna go grocery shopping with a fucking camera, recording around with people around me. Now they're on the camera and shit. I'm not doing that. That's just messed up, right?
Messed up?
Messed up.
And we really lost steam, huh? This show is grounded to a fucking halt.
$2 tip. Anyone telling you to do an IRL stream, just understand this is a setup. Trolls are just going to call the store and harass the store to try to get them to kick you out. Oh, I know. See, that's what I mean. IRL content never works.
Except when it does with other people that aren't lolcows that people hate.
Yeah, except it just happens to be like one of the most popular kinds of content right now, but okay.
It does not work. Never works.
It doesn't work at all.
No.
I cannot do IRL content. These people are so insane. They called my local Wendy's, and it wasn't like 2. It was like 40 people called my local Wendy's.
How do you know that?
Source on that, sir? Any source?
The Wendy's called me and said, Phil, is everything okay?
Sir, we're getting 40 calls based on that.
No, they know Phil by name and they know his phone number.
Philip, we know you had an issue last year. You tried to sue us. You wanted reparations for an oversauced ka-ching burger. Yeah, we're getting 40 calls about you today, interestingly enough.
Bunch of insane trolls here trying to destroy you, Phil, but we're not going to let them. We're not going to let that happen, okay?
They're very deranged. Consider us even now, by the way. That's your reparations. Thank you.
Wendy sends their
Ren
regards.
says, what about a King's Challenge? Have plebs in the chat try to beat you in a fighting game. We want to see an insane Goldberg-like record. It'll be hilarious to see her when Call of Duty is out, have private matches. We did that in Street Fighter 6, and I basically never lost.
Yep.
We had lobbies, and there was trolls and fans
false.
joining. And basically, I beat everyone, and people told me it was boring, so I stopped doing it. I think
Okay,
I did
that's true.
show,
It definitely
every
happened.
weekend I was doing
Really
one,
quickly to refresh your
people were
memories,
like,
what
"Ah,
actually happened is he banned people who had too high of a ranking with their character. So it's like, oh, get out of here with your diamond level Luke. This is supposed to be a chill fun time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep. Ban the good players. Yeah, it's supposed to be chill. It's not what this day's about. Come on, it's not about that. I remember that.
I basically beat them all after I got the good players out of there.
Sounds good.
Forcibly.
The idea sucks because you just beat everyone up. We want to see you against tougher opponents, so now play master level ranked
So why did
matches
you ban the
instead.
good players with masters?
I went and I did that instead.
Yeah, right.
And then of course people
Then what
complain.
happened?
Oh well, that's no good. Go back to the fan lobbies. People can never be satisfied. They complain no matter what. But definitely the fan lobbies didn't work. The open lobby challenge, it just wasn't that fun because I beat everyone up. I'm too good.
Dude.
By the way, Void, you are aware. See, people don't. This is the sad fact. People don't even know this. It's illegal
to what?
To go inside of a private business and film without permission. It's 100% illegal. If I walk inside a Costco right now with a camera, that's illegal.
Right now.
Can't do it. You have to get permission from the owners of the business to do that.
Source?
Every IRL streamer that does it is breaking the law.
Okay.
Now, maybe they don't get prosecuted for it, but it's completely 100% illegal. You can only.
This is wigging me out all day. What is the black shadows on Philip's shirt? You see this?
It's the microphone, right? The window's got to be open.
It's been messing with my head all day. Look at that. See? If you do like that.
He's sweating.
It looks like sweat. It's not sweat though, but it kind of looks like it, right?
Yeah,
it's just getting on my head.
Well, you see, with the topography of like terrain and stuff, right? You do start to notice that valleys, like when there's two big peaks that are right next to each other, big, round, large, robust peaks, you tend to see a shadowy valley in the center there.
Yes, I wonder why there's light shining on that one globulous
Let's just call it a peak. Let's just call it a peak.
Peak.
We do IRL streams from public places like a sidewalk, a parking lot, a public building, like for example, town hall, stuff like that.
I think they could always ask you to leave,
parks.
definitely, by
That's
the way.
all legal.
But yeah.
The moment you put your toe on the private property, you can't film without permission. That's how
and they
it
usually
works
come
in
and
the
tell
United
you
States.
if you do or do not have permission.
You're opening yourself up to
No, you're not.
action, legal action against you.
Very strong
statement.
No, you're
Or
not.
getting arrested, which I'm not going to do because I'm not stupid
not
and I'm not disrespectful.
Whatever. I don't know why.
Just let them go. Let them fight. Don't fight with
rights, you know.
Remember, it's tough to argue with idiots.
Yeah. I think you hit the pause there, sir.
Oh, Void says it's not illegal when you ask permission. It's not hard to ask the manager to do a review of food items against a wall backdrop. That's from Void. Void, you're supposed to just tip. Don't ask questions. Void.
Shut your mouth.
Dumb fuck.
Open your wallet.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, one-sided. Nice.
His nose all day.
Someone took $3 and says, "Put me as the top tiffer." Top tiffer.
Tiffer. Yeah.
Put me as the top tiffer.
No, Jasper.
I can't say it because his name is Truffles, and I say tipper, but I say I put the F into the P, so I say tiffer. I can't say top tipper. Can't I say top tipper? I say top.
You're
tipper.
doing it. Please
put
shut
me
up.
as the top tipper. Truffles. So Truffles tip $3.
Let him go.
And is the top tipper.
Yep, top tipper.
You got Truffles. You got me. You tongue-tied the king. How dare you?
Gross.
Very upset with you.
Ooh, you tongue-tied the king.
You got me on Twitter painted Truffles.
The top tipper.
How dare you?
He's a pig. Because he's a pig, right? And
yeah,
that's what they love.
I think he's probably thinking if this is a troll or not. The Truffles, maybe.
Right, yeah. I think he paused it again there, ALT.
No, I didn't.
No, there he goes. There he goes.
What about an audience interaction playthrough? I mean, we'd have to figure out how to do that.
Come on, man.
Years and years
Jesus
ago on
fuck,
Twitch,
man. How long are we going to sit here for fucking suggestion?
Where people would like click their screens and it would actually edit the game. But all they did was troll me so I could never advance in the game.
What?
So we'd have to figure out how to do that. Like, by what means or how would the interaction happen?
Yeah. So if you guys want to program a game for me where that happens, that'd be great.
End DSP Reacks at 100, then do it once a month. That would be still
I'm
like for
really
example,
close to rage
DSP
quitting
Reacks
this.
today is episode 87. So if I did another 13 episodes, that's another 3 months.
There's Ricky Gervais' statement coming in.
I was
for that.
planning on ending it maybe within like a month to a month and a half. Like you know,
what?
By like December-ish. Like maybe say, okay, thanks everyone. It's your last month. If you want to become a member now. It's the last month we're doing the show regularly. Become a member now, submit your clips, and then, you know, do a last hurrah.
Just forget that you have that membership
and then
real quick.
Try to change it up come December into January. That was my idea.
You see that Lego Scarecrow? Any comment? Or he might have just limbed it. Anything you want to say? Or
I never did voice tip notifications. I'm not dumb. Do voice to chat to voice. I'm like, fuck, are you crazy? Absolutely
chat to voice.
Not. Yes, my fan is reflecting right now. I'm going to close my curtains. The sun was not out, and the sun is coming out, and it's reflecting on me now as the fan oscillates. Like, God
damn that fucking celestial entity, the sun.
Tomorrow.
All right, it's time to end the show.
Here we go. Oh, and by the way,
much.
I think officially tomorrow I'll be in fall attire. I'll be wearing long sleeve shirts and pants because the weather has finally turned to the point where it's cool now, and I should be able to.
You got to plan this shit out, man.
So hot in here.
Well, my wife is laying out my fall attire for my outfit tomorrow.
Completely changing my wardrobe.
Says money is money. Charge $50 to $100 for a text to speech and felt the trolls. Yeah, you got to understand that I stream on YouTube, so you know immediately they would be trying to say something that would get me into trouble, right?
Well, you said stuff that would get you in trouble on Kick.
Racist stuff, and I can't do that, man.
Definitely.
You're the one who says racist stuff. What if they say the stuff that you said?
Well, it's a different time.
All
right, please end this.
Doesn't matter if you ban the bad words, people still find ways to do it. They'll find workarounds. They'll put 2 other words together that kind of sound like it, and then they'll just repeat it a million times. You know, there's no 100% foolproof way.
Maybe you can just read them. I'm sure you wouldn't say a bad word by accident.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
It's one thing if you're a streamer who has like a normal audience, but I have these A-logging idiots who stalk me. I appreciate my audience that actually likes my content and supports me. I really, really do.
Very few of them, but all right.
But you got to understand that things are different for me than other people, and I got to be ultra careful, right?
Right.
Jasper's right here. Hi, Jasper. He was actually laying on the floor being a good kitty. He just stood up.
Okay, let's spray him real quick.
Right here with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna take that care of that. Good.
Let me push him away real quick.
All right. Just throw something at him, scare him away. Shake a Cam Nichols at him real quick.
Yeah. All right, let's see the viewership on Kick. I'll tell you here. I turned.
Okay, I'm hold on. I'm just preparing.
What's your guess? What's your guess? Guess for viewership on Kick.
44.
44. I think that's a robust guess. I was thinking 35.
Okay.
Correct answer. 36, and I'm not even joking, not even a lie.
Oh boy! So, folks, I don't think we can trust the results of this.
Look,
Obviously,
not even a lie. There it is. Screenshot
He had
live.
control of this the entire time, and it's like I had no chance, and he was looking at it the whole time.
No, I did not even look. I was not even looking.
I should do a stream of Liar's Bar with the casino guys.
Holy shit, man!
No, Kat is not currently playing any video games. She's just not interested.
What's she doing?
I think what's happened is games have become so
watching TV only.
Underwhelming this year, and or everything has to have a dumb agenda of the ones that she'd be interested in that she just doesn't care, you know. And I told you, I offered her my Xbox Series X 2 months ago when I got this gaming PC. I said you can have it. She's like, I don't want it. There's nothing to play.
Damn.
I was like, wow. Damn.
Definitely happened.
All right, guys, we have to end the show. I know there's been a fun, chill show with a lot of open discussion. I appreciate that. I feel like we should continue these discussions tomorrow.
No, I disagree.
No, please not tomorrow.
Because
no, please.
I definitely want to continue. Number one, I want to think of a good reward for you guys if we hit the streak by the end of the week, which it looks like. I couldn't believe we just hit it. Sir? Thank you to Rend. I wasn't expecting to hit it today. I thought it was going to end. If we continue it all this week, I want to do a nice something special for you on Friday, but we have to figure out what it would be. Okay.
I gotta do something very special for you,
sir. I want to figure out what to do with DSP Reacts. I do feel like the clip show is getting played out. I feel like we should basically set a certain amount that we do between now and maybe the end of the year. And then we basically end DSP versus the internet, but we start a new show where I do long form reacting on the regular. Maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, But that way we have time for people to maybe nominate stuff, vote, plan out the big event of what it's going to be, and go from there. And I think that would be more meaningful at this point.
Definitely meaningful.
Isn't that what you just did though?
Yeah, honestly, yes. But oh wow, okay, we have a Nightbot streak. Let me make sure I can show you the whole thing.
Oh,
all right, guys. Let's end the show. Thank you for watching. What's going to happen now is I'm going to.
All right, so there is 1, 2, 3, 4 messages in there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all Nightbot. That's current, by the way, right? Currently. Very cool.
That's tough.
Head over to DSP Reacks. This stream is going to end momentarily. But then join me on DSP Reacts for DSP versus the internet.
We're going to go over the other channel. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the same shit as we talked about today. So I hope you were taking notes because we're going to talk about the same exact shit tomorrow.
On your screen that says, hey, click here to head over there.
So tomorrow we talked about some things we're going to stop doing. Tomorrow the same thing. No. The same thing we talked about
tomorrow with another podcast to perhaps continue this conversation and more. Thank you all for a great show. I will see you all later.
Yeah, we're going to do the same thing as yesterday. I mean, today. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow. It's going to be the same shit. Oh.
It's set up here. What do I need for DSP Reacts? I need DSP Reacts logo.
Okay, good. We're just.
I need the
all right, live. I don't care.
Come on, man. Thank you.
Live. Oh, I got to go to Raw Phil, different channel.
I thought we had gone back to the level 1 podcast.
No. Who does it? It's Raw. No, it's
DSP?
different.
Raw DSP.
Raw DSP. What's the delineation there? Is there any kind of
I don't know.
Different
DSP,
person?
Oh,
or?
it's DSP. No, it's DSP Raw. You see,
passion, quality of the content, or
oh god,
actual knowledge base, or entertainment value. It's money. I came into it with so much money. I was able to make the most overproduced video ever. It looks so shiny and fancy now. So now everyone watches it because it looks so good, as opposed to, someone who actually is good but doesn't have that production value, doesn't have that know-how to edit it properly and stuff like that. They can't get noticed anymore, Pretty messed up.
What?
Because YouTube isn't this small size.
All right, so real quick, we did promise Snood before you go. Snood does have to go. So I want to make sure we get you have 2 minutes.
Okay. What do I say?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're gonna do the community post real quick that someone asked to see, and then we have to table this discussion we're gonna have. But I do want to look at the discussion post here, this community post from Secret Limited. So last night, Philly Boys W Championship ended with a goal of 101. Then out of the blue, Anonymous tipped $1.01 and Reforged Gaming tipped $40 during the daily wrap. By the rules, the stream goal should have ended when he turned off the W Champion stream, not continuing the daily wrap, which is a pre-recorded video. Then we get the football analogy that Snood tried to call out. I thought that was individual thought from Snood. Now I'm learning that was not.
I said hockey.
Okay, so that was a
regular original thought by me.
Stolen idea.
Nope.
And the 27th streak continues, so his grand total would report as 151. I don't mean to be rude, but you can't mislead people while bending the rules constantly. All this over cheap processed fast food. Just sad at this point. Then he tweeted, "Time to cry and seethe trolls. How many tractors were already?" Wow, in the cheek of it, I won't make a video about this, but I will put him in his place. The findings. So we got a $30 super chat.
This is a whole takedown.
Yeah, so this is a full takedown of the idea here. Once again, this is I'm always for high effort posts like this that get you thinking. For me, this is not, are we really going to push over $3.22?
Well, if DSP is going to make tweets that are just like, oh, the trolls are felted and sweeping, and I'm laughing and they're sweating, it's like, okay, well, when I actually reflect the reality of the situation, you're not going to be coping and seething because you're wrong. So
fair enough. But I still think there's such an easy out for him that sometimes you have to choose your battles on what you're gonna do, right?
That is definitely true.
It's so easy to say for him now that trolls are worried about $3. I mean, come on, you think you guys are worried about $3? I know you guys aren't, and that's the end of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's just not something that I personally would spend too much mental thought on, but that doesn't mean that anyone else can do whatever the fuck they want. Obviously, do whatever the fuck you want. I spend time on shit that most other people would say, holy shit, man, you waste your time on that? But yes, I do.
How's your 5-minute long DSP clips video coming along, by the way?
Ooh, we need more. Almost there, but we need more. So there we go. Anyway, Snood, finally, any thoughts you want to say before you get out of here?
I for one am in favor of DSP dismantling as much of this horrible sideshow of awful content as he can.
Agreed.
And I applaud his decision.
Agree.
Yeah.
I think what's your take? Final take is where do we stand on the King arc then after today? Did anything change meaningfully or no?
Something's not right in the kingdom. There is how does that fucking go? Something stinks in the state of Denmark, something like that, right?
So that's something stinks in the province of Canada. Yep, that was it.
Something stinks in the state of Washington.
Something stinks in Moose Jaw. I think that was the one. Huh? Anyways, we'll see you later, Snood. Thursday we were on for Distractor Beam, right?
You know it, brother. Every week,
All
obviously.
right.
All right. Bye.
Thanks, brother. All right.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Look, he did the DSP and he cut out before he was done. Oh God, so felt. All right, my friends. Now I'll read the super chats and then we'll go on our day. We'll be back tomorrow for another pre-stream reaction. Should be a meaningful time if you're heading out. Something stinks in Pangea. Definitely. That's pretty. I'll give you credit for that one. That's pretty good. Pretty creative. I'll give you credit for that one. All right. Did I get music ready for this segment like I talked about last week? No. So I'm not going to hear anything about it. Let me hear. I'll find something. Let's find some chill piano style. Oh, let's hear what he's saying here.
We want it to essentially be like you're watching a TV show. That's what we want YouTube to become. And they changed every algorithm around that. And so everyone like me, who was the workhorse guys who put out a bunch of gameplay and a bunch of content, got swept under the rug. And this new generation of I just put out one highly produced video every few days became the new norm on YouTube. And that was 100% their side changes, not us, not the people who were successful. They just wanted to change their business. And there's nothing you can do about that. That it was always, the ball was always in their court and the power was always in their hands. You know, I would guarantee you that for every Markiplier who's still in the game, for every me who's still in the game, who shrunk dramatically, you know, he's 37 million subscribers, he gets 1 million views a video. I have 215,000 subscribers on DSP Gaming. I barely get 1,000 views a video, right? So for every one of us, there's probably...
Are you comparing yourself to Markiplier?
50 people who quit. People who were doing well. They were actually doing well and they were prominent. And they said, fuck this. I can't do this anymore. I love it. It's my passion, but I can't have my passion be my effort anymore because I can't make money on it because YouTube changed.
Yeah, you know, they didn't start begging.
No,
but
the ball's always been in YouTube's court. They've always held all the power over everyone. At any moment, they just go like this and it's gone, right? Pretty sad, right? So it is what it is. I'm just curious what his conclusion is here.
Younger fans grew up and new fans took their... Myself, I went to college, started studying for my degree, and
how about that,
Philip? Had to prioritize my time. I put down YouTube for a few years, and when I came back, it was like going back to your hometown and finding that your favorite mall had shut down.
Right.
Just isn't the same. The community...
Philip, you can't say right to that. You never fucking left.
Or at the very least, withered. The meta, however, remains. But if I take a step back, most of this seems to be more of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, yeah, Philip, huh? Philip?
RT Game, Maxor, Alpharad, Zanny, and now Pirate Software.
DSP Gaming.
All these channels are very different from each other, but they all started from the same points of influence. Massive...
Why did they use DSP as an example? Fuck.
Successful channels of today were grown out of the influence of channels from yesterday. Like I said, YouTube has a meta, and those who find it are copied. Look at what people refer to as the Mr. Beastification of YouTube.
Yep.
At the end of the day, every channel wants to find success. I'm sure I can speak for everyone running a channel when I say, this is a dream job. I love this, and I would do almost anything to keep it going, even if it means following a trend for a few years. Channels like Mark's blazed a trail that others could follow, and many did.
All right, I'm too bored. He's not talking. I'm done. All right, let's read. I'll keep it on live, though, but fuck that, man. Too boring.
Of the people watching it.
He's just watching. I don't need to watch this video on my own time, you know? If I want to watch a video, I'll watch it on my own time. Anyways, big ups, everybody. Here's some music for us. Let's try this. I don't care what his take on this. That's too sad. All right, fuck it for now. I'll find something better, I promise. Jasper the Cat in the House says, DSP tries it, contacting T with a Ouija board. That's a good goal. Jasper the Cat, big ups. Big ups too. Danny DK says, $39 without membership bomb is pretty meaningful day. Uh-huh. Well, he got his big membership bomb, so the king streak is alive and well, right? You're felted. You know it. Stop being felted. After the pity party he ran today. I mean, that was something. Oh, what is he ranting about now? Let's hear.
Club. No, not at all. So for me, this is not a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Right.
For me, I'm the one who's been here for 16 years seeing these changes and be like, you know,
not changing at all yourself.
I could change. I could jump on the trend if it means that's what I need to do to keep afloat. But thankfully for you guys, I didn't have to do that, right? I'm still able to be me. I'm still able to make the content I'd like to make, right? And I'm not beholden to anyone. I don't have to change my content to get a sponsorship or a partnership. I don't have to kiss any butts.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm happy for that. It's 16 years in the game and I haven't copied anyone who was big and I'm still able to be who I want to be.
With the bag,
right?
Yep. Committed
Awesome.
to the bag.
So, all right, guys. That was a very long part 1, but I wanted to get through those 2 videos. The next part, we'll probably wrap up the Ultra
Commit
member
to the bag,
submission
boys.
and get into the submissions tier. So thank you, guys. See you in part 2, DSP versus the Internet, episode 87. Okay. Yeah, Yeet Mania just says you were big for 2008. I don't think anyone had 1 million subs back then. Right, you know, it was, again, it was people who were, like, blowing up for different reasons. Markiplier literally, did you see his biggest original videos? All horror videos screaming at the camera. 100%. He was the screamer streamer. So was PewDiePie. Like, they were the screamer streamers. They blew up. And then people were like, oh, we don't want to see serious gamers anymore. We want to see screamer streamers.
When was DSP Gaming a serious gamer?
Because they're funny to laugh at.
Okay.
That was the next trend. And then there was the next trend. And then there was the next trend, right? Here I am. Guess what? I was never on any trend. Literally, I was never a trend. I was always just me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
I'm very, very...
right,
sounds like a lot of
FYI.
cope, actually. A lot of cope going on right now, isn't it?
My wife is going to be home soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but very soon. So when she gets home, I am going to have to pause, get Jasper Kitty out of here.
Why?
But for the most part, I'm just going to continue, and we'll write it out and see when she arrives home and go from there. But thank you guys. You're a good audience today. Thanks for chilling with me.
Support?
Hope that you guys are enjoying so far. If you are liking on YouTube, please give the stream a like. But as you guys can see, take a look at the viewership on YouTube. It's abysmal. On Kick, we've got, 30 viewers? So I think you guys can see the point I'm making about this show. This show really isn't cutting it anymore. No one's really showing up for it.
Oh.
No one. I haven't got a single contribution since we started broadcasting it. All the contributions came in from the podcast. You see the point I'm making about this? That's what I mean. I think this show is just played out. Like, I enjoy it, but I think the show is played out and it's time for a change, which is why we'll retire it in about a month. Okay? But then we'll do something different. We'll do more, like, different long-form reacting and stuff. Okay? Okay.
All right, moving on.
Continue? All right,
Let's see the next video. Give it a chance. Oh,
Hello,
Magnus
everyone.
free
Welcome
good
back
music.
to DSP versus the Internet, episode 87. We have watched 2 Ultra Member videos. Let's go to the next.
Okay, let's see.
eBombsWorld.com. I remember eBombsWorld.com.
Philip, any comment?
They used to have weird shit like this back in the day.
I remember
And they'd
this
be like,
website.
Oh, this is like memeable
Philip?
stuff or weird stuff from different places.
Philip?
He would find odd videos and put it on the site.
Philip?
And he'd be like, oh, look, it's a meme. And then people would be like, well, this is oddball shit. See, there's nothing to it. There's literally nothing to it. It's just a disabled woman dressed up and dancing. eBombs World was weird. Sometimes there'd be stuff on there that actually would be interesting. And then there would be weirdo shit like this. You're like, why is this on there?
Because
what was
it's
the purpose
trying
of
to be
uploading
as
this
weird as
video?
possible to
Right?
get clicks. Kind of interesting how
Very
that
odd.
works. All right.
Okay.
All right, not doing this. All right, big ups Francisco as usual. Thanks so much, my friend, for the Wolverine comment. Elder Gamer, big ups ALT just starting the stream. Pogs was goofy. Crazy Bones was absolutely banging though. Big ups to you, Elder Gamer. You're in for a treat. I would recommend stopping about half an hour. When like an hour and a half is left of the stream, you could just do something else because it gets boring. But the first 75% was very interesting. Very interesting, all right? You're a legend, all right? Big ups. Big ups to Cyclops86 says, eating cat wearing Cookie Monster costume. No, not that I'd be eating cat with a Cookie Monster costume, Cyclops. That's an idea in your own head. It's not going to happen. NW News says, we can't do cookies anymore because I might die, but yet I can beat up anyone that comes after me.
I'm paying for it when you already gave it to us for free. So I understand that people being upset. And then they had a tournament where a player showed up and I guess placed well, and then got disqualified because he was from China. Oh, Chinese players aren't eligible for this tournament. They're like, what? Like, you didn't even publicly, like, fucking talk about this. So why are you doing that, you know? So now they're claiming they're going to change their rules and everything. So, yeah, they had a big, like, entire 2 months of everyone hating them.
As you can see here, Steam.
Yeah, whatever. Big ups, too. Robert Williams says, so now it's just the Patreon Reacks. If I'm hearing correct, that's what it sounds like. We'll get more details tomorrow. So I hope you come out tomorrow for the pre-stream so you can hear the full story. Should be very hype and fun. Ikiro says he's doing this because Secret Limited called him out. That could be, Ikiro. I did play that, but we'll get the debate maybe at the Tractor Beam this week with me and Snood debating that point out. But still, I mean, there's nothing to debate on that point. The community post from Secret Limited spells it all out. You can see he didn't hit the goal, but whether that's a big deal or not is my issue. But I'm ready for the open round table about that. We should assemble a team of detractors to round table it. Cyclops says, real street fight between Phil and Craig, Minecraft. There we go. Phil and Craig in the boxing ring. I think Craig might win that one, but that'll be hype. Big Dog says, Phil Burnell starring in The Grifter. Phil Burnell starring in The Grifter. There we go. Mickey Thor in the house says, Renaissance going super well. There's a very depressed segment about that on the stream today if you haven't seen it. Punisher Zagna says, DSP is an authoritarian. An authoritarian always needs fresh enemies. The Kino boys would be a natural next foe, and I think they will be when that day comes. Not saying it's going to come soon, but when it does come, it will come with a vengeance, and it will stain those socks that you were trying to constrict them with. Just kidding. I don't know why I went there. Too late. Wallyap says, Kino Casino didn't stream yesterday. Those clips are from the day before. There you go. Big ups to Wallyap for letting us know about that. NW News says, I believe we're witnessing the turn. Well, we'll see. Don't prematurely turn. That's what I always say. And Chew does hate when I prematurely turn. So always wait to turn when you're really good and ready to turn. And I'm not sure we're quite ready to make that turn yet. But we are starting to look towards that different direction, if you know what I'm saying. Cyclops86 says, top 10 racist things from Phil, but he's changed. Definitely. We're not the same person I was 5 minutes ago. Ryan is too conceited. So this is actually disturbing for many reasons. Big ups, Tractors. Big ups to you, Ryan. Mickey Thor says, the slow fall back to $50 is a successful stream. Yep. That's where we're going to be one day. We're getting there.
4 months ago, just in case you guys don't remember,
Let's hear this.
Blue Protocol. That was a game that Bandai Namco gambled hugely on. They wanted that to be their cash cow for the next 5-10 years, but it didn't pan out that way.
Any comment,
that
Philip?
Game flopped in Japan. They were going to release it worldwide, but then they decided to just scrap it. They lost.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I never even heard of it. Blue Protocol? I don't even know what the hell that is.
I know what he's talking about. Michael Solo says, blaming his dents for his begging. He always has done that. And also, it's the detractor's fault, though. So don't forget that. You got to blame everyone you can. Vike says, Snood, throw your... Okay, we did read that one out, Vike. Snood did not tip during this stream, I don't think. Fats12 says, detractors and DSP hating DSP's fans. We are one in that avenue, right? David Ortiz says, all this fear-mongering over cookies. Mm-hmm. Who's Poppin' says, Comcast guy posted on Kiwi Farms with evidence. Yes, but check through that. It is not, let's say, it's not final word on it. You know what I mean? It is not confirmation of that he was there. It was not full confirmation, let's say, Who's Poppin'. But it's definitely worth looking at if you haven't seen it. Wesley H says, bro sounds like he's suffering from gang stalking. He's beyond delusional from a single fucking tweet. Jesus Christ, he needs friends. Well, nothing wrong there, Wesley H. Everything correct. Logan K says, counteroffer, usually accuses food shops of messing with his order anyway. There was no equivalence between this and Comcast, by the way. What a victim. Yeah, he tried to make an equivalency between someone messing with his food and the Comcast guy messing with his wireless networks was today. Grimnir in the house says, wasn't on my big note card today. Grimnir was a very big player in today's stream. If you haven't seen it, rewind that. Grimnir is on that Detractor News Twitter with the robust 20 followers or whatever. Iwamoto says, Crave next to Wendy's, too far to drive, 2 minutes. All right, well, it's 2 minutes. Come on, you operate a household, Iwamoto? Come on. Tony T says, just came back. Did he talk about the threats? Yes, he did, Tony T. Mickey Thor says, benefit of lying is to cover up inept gameplay. That is true. That is true. Yeah. The whole renting economy is just detractors getting jobs to mess with Phil. Yep. Sweetie Ben Jensen says, why is his go-to everyone acts in bad faith but him? Because when you need to appear to be have the moral high ground on everyone on earth, that's what you have to do. Smitty Weberman Jensen. Rito the Green says, there's an icon that charges to swap. It's like 8 seconds, or people would spam it like him. Big ups Rito the Green for the Dragon Ball information there. Iwamoto says, I legit think he does not know the controls for Dragon Ball. I don't think he does. Vikes asked Snood, how much would you tip for DSP's wax collection? He declined to answer that, Vikes. Lord Kane says the guy's the slowest guy I've ever met. That was to Snood, I believe. BR Joe says Super Mario Bros. 3 to Super Mario 64 to Super Mario World. BR Joe, I'm not going to fight you, but I'd say Super Mario World is... we're talking about overall games, right? My statement on Mario 64 was not that it's the best game of those. It's that it was the most groundbreaking step in gaming, in my opinion. So I thought, for me, it's Super Mario World is the best game. Super Mario 64 is number 2. Super Mario 3 is probably number 3 for me, in that order. So the exact opposite of yours. Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Bros. 3. Greedo the Green says he's acting almost the same way he was when he was moving Cat in, begging for 2,000 or 3,000, having to skip streams on days off. Is something up? Well, some people have theorized something is up because remember, he can't tell us about anything, but things are happening. You'll know it when they happen, so get ready to tip. Hoskew says, Friday I DoorDash with Cat. Friday I DoorDash with Cat. Saturday I DoorDash with Cat. Sunday more DoorDash. There's something there. I don't know why I did like the Green Day voice for something. I want to pay the majority. I don't know why I did that. Matthew says, Cat is fat and Phil caused it. That would be feederism. That'll be on a different episode of WPIG when we break into the Amber Lynn verse with the Kinda Sav. We should do a show one day about that. I would be down. How many of you guys would be down, though? You know? If you're not, you should give it a shot because it's very hype. It's very interesting lore. ES says, too dangerous for Phil to dress up with Cat around. Oh, come on, ES. Iwamoto says, Dwindler Swindler is about to strike. Dwindler Swindler. Mike says, associating with a tipper is not a good look, ALT. I'm not associating with a tipper. Even though I do bring Snood on every Monday, that's for sure. VLX says, gifted 5 memberships. He did. He didn't say it. He did it. Big up VLX. And here's your, you earned it. Boss Man. Oh, not that one. That's, oh, sure. That's fine too. But here's the Boss Man. He's pissed. Felted. WPIG dent tractors are felted right now, and you did that bomb, VLX. Big ups. Oh, Snood is here still. He says, well, I'm not a tipper, so that's fine. There you go. You can choose to trust him or not. I think June's making a documentary on Snood, actually. That'll be interesting. Mickey Thor says, Phil picks on every slip of syntax, every molecule of a glitch. You chose to broke the law. Even our dear Dave would say minutia matters, Mickey Thor. All right, well, I'm entering that into the library of evidence when we do our big debate on this point. Logan K, again, I read this already, says rules matter. I appreciate that. Punish Zagna, again, said the same thing. If my football team loses and then scores a touchdown during practice, doesn't count towards the previous goal. I take it in all your thoughts. I promise this. And we'll have a full debate on this. I promise. J-Dog says the fat part isn't even funny part about Amber Lynn. It's her whack personality just like Phil. And yep, there we go. That was where I stopped reading. But let me tell you, everybody. Oh, what is he saying?
They were like meditation. They would meditate and take the paycheck. Okay. I think this next video is our last
video, then we're out. Last video right here.
This is Open Brain, bringing you insights into international affairs.
Oh, God.
Singapore, a small country with an area of just over 700 square kilometers.
This 100% is an AI voice. I recognize it.
And a population of just over 6
You recognize
million,
the AI
lacks
voice?
resources such as oil, natural gas, rubber, and even fresh water. However, it is the world's 3rd largest financial center, and
Does this have the countdown? Here we go. I want to skip the intro and actually watch.
Okay,
the numbers.
definitely.
The best education in Asia.
Oh, man.
According to the 2024
What a video.
Global Elite Quality Index, Singapore surpassed Switzerland to claim the top spot globally. The country's ability to attract elite talent is closely linked to its investment in education.
I'm done. You're out. You guys don't want this either. I'll redirect you to DSP Raw. We'll see you tomorrow for the pre-stream. You're all legends. Don't forget it. I can't handle it. Boredom quit. You call it whatever it is. Alpha Omega Sin could call me a boredom quitter. I don't care. All right, you're all legends. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks, Secret Agent Man. Thanks, Incorrect Beans.
do 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 do